Oh, that card was so good. It was so good. Off to an amazing start too. It was action from the very beginning. The beer is gonna be beering tonight. I still got some leftovers. I gotta kill them. Gotta get rid of them. Yeah, man, that was a great card. More than worth the money for the entertainment it provided. More than worth the money. I would have been happy to pay $80 for that card because it was great. It felt like an old school card. Younger people, like these dudes that's 20 something, 30, they not even gonna remember that cards used to have like they used to look like that. They used to be like that. Bunch of good fights on the undercard, crazy stuff, but real fights, you know what I mean? Real fights. And those were real fights. That wasn't the filler that the younger generation is used to because they're used to filler. They're used to like 5, 6 nothing fights, 10 nothing fights. They think the median time frame that you have to wait for a meaningful fight is a minimum of 5 years. They think any fight that's a solid fight, you should have to wait 5 years for it. You know, it's ridiculous. And that was just an amazing card. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I see people trying to disparage it already, and I've talked about it several times already in the weekend recap videos that what they really don't like is that someone else is in control because nothing happened that you're not used to, nothing that you don't see all the time. You're just focused on the wrapping paper, I guess. What it do, Mike? What it do, Danny? Keeping real estate. What it do, yo? What it do, Marty Ma? Derek in the building. You know, Danny Lopez in the building, JP, Jonas, Santiago, que lo que, manín, el cervecero. Ya tú sabes, manín, la cerveza. Una cervecita para esta noche. Una cervecita para esta noche. We gotta make a cumbia about beer. I don't think anybody made a cumbia or what's that other type of music? What's that other type of music? The gangster shit from south of the border. What do they call that shit, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? There's cumbia and there's like a fuck, man, I'm fucking old. Dolomite, what it do? Yo, so yo, what it do? Corrido, ahí está. Un corridito para la cervecita, una cervecita, we gotta get something going, man. I know some of y'all play some instruments. We gotta get a corrido going for these cervecitas that keep us company during these marvelous boxing times. Un corrido, un corridito, un corridito. There's a cumbia about beer. Yo, send me the link, bro. Send me the link, bro. Si ya sabes cómo me pongo, ¿por qué me invitas? That's me, yo. That was me. Si ya sabes cómo me pongo, ¿por qué me invitas? That's your boy. But yeah, yo, that card was great, man. It was great. I enjoyed it. It felt like an old school card, bro. Because the old school cards, they used to be like that. That yeah, you get a bunch. You don't just get a main event and some shit you forget about on Sunday. You would get a lot of fights that meant something. That were fights. They were fights, and it was great yesterday. Like those were all fights where you could have picked anybody to win. You know what I mean? For the people that picked Buatsi over Smith or Zang over Caballel or Bacoli over Parker, Ortiz over Madrimov, any of those fights, Adames over Shiraz, there was no reason to argue because yeah, there's an argument that any guy can win any one of these fights. Shout out to Santiago. Play some Chalino. Telling you, yo, gotta get the Chalino going, bro. But that shit was great. And you know who I think the only ones who was complaining. Lo único pendejo que se estaban dando queja, lo americano. It was only the Americans complaining yesterday. Everybody else, it was lit. Like, yo, this shit is wild. Everybody else is having a good time. The Americans was the dude. You know who they were? It's like if you go to a party trying to get on some ass, get on the wall, get a blowjob, da da da. And the Americans is that weird dusty dude that's there to ice grill to look at other men in their face. Like, yo, it's music, it's women, it's alcohol. Get on the dance floor. Nah, you want to look at guys in their face. That's who these dudes is, B. Shout out to ASVP. Just rewatched the main event. Extremely proud of Bivol. Yeah, he fought his ass off, man. IQ sounding chinando like a mother. Estoy diciendo, manín. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Chino XL tonight, dog. And yeah, man. That shit was great, bro. It was great. It was like an old school card, man, where there's just a lot of fights up and down. Shout out to Napoli. There's a small part of me that believes Hamza got the title shot a bit too soon without fighting at world level. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. No, I mean, we just got to give it to Carlos if we're going to be real. Carlos was the better man. There's no argument. Carlos was the better man. I said it in a recap video, and for those that haven't caught it yet, I'll just say it again. He just kept showing the jab, showing the jab, showing the jab. And if you don't follow it up with a right hand periodically, or maybe set him up for an uppercut, if you don't show him nothing but that jab, eventually he gonna say, "Oh, this dude timid. He don't want to do nothing. So I'm gonna step into it because I don't really got to worry about nothing but a punk ass jab. I could slip his jab and get in, or I could catch his jab and counter." And if you're not gonna do nothing but the jab and you just gonna do that, yeah, you know. And that's the story of that fight. That Hamza, I heard that he hurt his hand, and I mentioned it in the recap video. But he's not using it as an excuse, and I respect that about Hamza. He knows that he needs to be better, and he's got a great trainer. Ricky Funes is a great trainer, so they'll work on it. But just being real, yeah, homie, you lost that fight. You lost that shit, bro. I crapped out on that one. I thought he was ready. He's not ready. I thought he was ready. It is what it is. You know, Carlos should have got the W, but I think the silver lining is that at least they didn't rob him of his belt. You know what I mean? At least they didn't do him dirty, because they could have did him dirtier than that, and who would have stopped him? Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At least he's still a champion, man. Now you could go unify with Laura in a shoebox under somebody's bed. You know what I mean? Do you think, yo? But it was a great card, man. Great card. My favorite fight in terms of the fights that I saw, my favorite fight was Smith versus Buatsi. Even though it didn't end in a knockout, that was my favorite fight that I watched.
The Zang one
That
for me. The Zang one for me.
I was going to say it's because both guys got knocked down in the Zhang fight, which I really like. I
Yeah.
love when that happens.
Yeah, I
That
love when that shit happens.
I love when that shit happens. Caballel, man, what the
Yeah.
fuck,
He's
Dude,
bro?
the
that dude, let
boogeyman.
me tell you something. That dude is gonna be really hard to beat because those body shots are killer.
Yep.
And he'll
I-
take one to give one when he goes to the body. He's done that in his last three fights.
Bro,
Three fights.
he's as good as WBC champion because that was a WBC interim title fight for those that don't know. And he's as good as WBC champion because we know he's not going to get the Usyk fight. We know he's not. Like, nah, Usyk is going he going to fight Daniel and that's going to do what it do. And as long as you could just hold that position as interim champion in a year, you the champion. All
Y'all
you got
talking
to do
about,
Yep.
is hold that
talking
position.
about Karbala?
Yeah, yo.
And
Yeah,
also I gotta give Virgil credit. Virgil actually really surprised me. I thought he'd be a lot more dumb and more careless in his approach, but he wasn't an idiot in there. And honestly, he's gonna. I know he beat Sebastian. That's for sure.
Oh
He does
yeah.
Yeah.
beat
Oh
Sebastian.
yeah. Come on.
He beat Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Him versus Bakram. That's the one. We need that.
That's the one, but
That's the one.
we not gonna get that though.
Yeah,
Come
we're not
on,
Hey
getting
bro.
that.
We're
man,
not gonna get that,
I'm
bro.
not
Come
gonna
on.
doubt Virg. Oh
Fuck you,
shit, nah.
Jules.
Fuck you, yo.
I can't
I'm
say.
sorry. We not. I'm just.
I
I'm
was about
being
to
real. That
say. I was about to say. I've never seen him duck anybody. Then I
the
remember he
shit.
ducked
No, look.
Crawford.
The shit is that pursuing Sebastian makes too much sense not to because look, you either gonna give me that green and gold belt or I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah, one
I
or the
can't.
other.
And he got two belts to Bakram's one. Like, bro,
But
what
see,
I'm gonna
that's
go
what fucking Benavidez
Yeah.
needs to go and fucking do. Go get that
Yeah.
belt.
Oh,
get the
yo,
belt,
wait.
bro?
Who's next in line in WBA? Because Crawford's about to vacate that shit. I'm pretty sure, right?
Shit. I looked it up the other fucking day. Who's next in the
Who's in
WBA?
the
Bochik?
division?
Bochik? No. Bochik's
No,
fighting
No,
out.
Bojack's
it's not Bochuk.
WBC.
It's not Bochuk.
Let me
Yeah.
check. Let me check.
Fuck, man. I looked it up the other day. Who the fuck is it, man? Is it Charles Conwell?
Oh no, he's WBO. He is WBO.
Who is it? WBA. I was just looking at that because I was wondering about that too. That Crawford going to vacate the WBA. So
who the fuck are
is
these
it
people?
Xander?
I still
Is it
see,
Xander?
Might be Xander.
Xander's interim,
Jamel
isn't he?
Charlo is still champion in recess, and then it is these two names. Joannes Taylor.
Champion
wait,
in recess.
Joannes Taylor is
Cuban?
yeah, Cuban guy.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's almost as bad as a Dominican.
And then somehow
Your ass.
Erickson.
No, I got you right
Erickson
now. I
Lubricant
got
is
for the
number.
Dominican jokes. I got you right now. There you go.
Damn.
Oh.
I got you right now, yo.
Erickson Lubricant is number 3.
Hey, but
And then-
Lubin? Hey, Cubans, man, they got them Pakistani chins, bro. You can't trust that shit, dog.
Lubin got a fight coming up on Pro Box for those that don't know. So I mean, if he can hold his, if he
You
can,
petty bitch.
I'm saying if he could hold his position, then I'm not saying. Look, y'all know I don't like Lubin, but I'm just saying that if he holds his position, he could get a belt. All he has to do is hang tough, hang tight. When you fight,
So,
you in
hey,
there.
circumstantial shit, man.
Yeah, you in there. If you win your fight, now I don't know who the fuck he fighting on Pro Box. I don't know that dude. I gotta look, but
And then number 1 is some guy named Abbas Barau.
oh, he's good. He's good.
He's good?
That's the German. That's the German. Yeah, Jack Coquet robbed him, bro. He's
yeah,
good.
he is.
He's
It sound like you
good.
try to
Bro,
cast a spell there for a
Abbas
second.
Barau
Abbas
is not German,
Barau.
bro. I'm sorry. He might be a
Abbas-
German citizen,
Abba-
but that's
no,
not German.
Bro, that's a Harry
No,
Potter
he's-
spell.
He's an import. He's an African kid, but he's based
Yeah,
out of
that's
Germany.
right.
I seen him.
How the fuck is Julian Williams still ranked? What the fuck?
That's like
Mm.
how
Call him an import.
No.
Damn, bro.
PBC
How-
shit.
How is this guy still ranked? What the fuck?
Has he even fought, bro?
I
Since
haven't seen this guy since like 2019, bro.
isn't he on Javante's undercard next this
No.
Oh,
Saturday?
God. Who gives a shit
Monte's
about that
still alive,
card?
bro? He still boxes? What's going on?
I'm
He's
saying,
still-
Yeah.
Oh, that card's still happening?
Bro, you know what? I used to fuck with J
Bro,
Rock so
I'm
hard.
because
bro.
I
Yo, my
did
dude,
ask-
listen. Next
you-
Saturday, I'm not even gonna watch boxing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get laid. Like I'm gonna attack my wife.
These motherfuckers.
Dude's panel.
Try
Why?
get-
Why
Yes.
is Tank next week? He fucking
Yeah.
pointed at his wife. He's fucking stupid, bro.
How about try to get Tank to retire?
Brother,
Unless no, on some real shit. Unless my homie hit me with the satellite link, bro, I'm not spending no money on that, bro.
Hey, are they
Right.
still trying to charge an astronomical amount for that card
Bro.
too?
Yeah, like I'm not like you
Yeah.
already like
Oh, so they're bold as fuck. They didn't even try to drop the price.
no, it's $80. It's $80.
Oh, the niggas are bold.
And you have to
Meanwhile-
only deliver to them.
$29 for the fight for the card that we just saw.
Yo,
Hey,
somebody
man.
bring
So
up that
next week, for real?
two-tone clip,
$30,
bro. We're not paying for that.
No, the shit is that unless somebody shoot me the and I'm pretty sure my mans is gonna shoot me that joint. But yeah, I'm not paying no money. I don't even know if I don't want to go live for that shit. Like, bro,
I'm not
I
interested.
know
garbage.
I know I can make money. Like, yo, y'all should see what I made yesterday. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I was looking, dude.
For a $25 paper. Wow. But
Yo,
But nigga, you were
can I
live
get
for like
20 bucks?
7 hours, bro.
Boy, yeah, that live was crazy long.
yeah,
mad
but remember,
long,
yeah, but remember,
hard.
that's 7 hours I was gonna spend watching that shit anyway.
No,
Not
no,
dead
no,
ass,
no,
bro.
no, no.
That
I'm saying,
nigga made
hey,
bank,
it's
and he
fine,
got
bro,
to watch
like,
that
that's
shit.
hard, bro. Like fuck. But
Yeah.
hey, Tank man, let me sum that motherfucker up real quick. And it's this simple. He will not be remembered.
Gucci
Man, I
won.
don't.
I said
I
that
don't
a
want.
million
I
times.
don't want to talk about Tank.
I don't even talk about that
I
fat
don't
ass.
even want to talk about that idiot.
Yeah.
My point. He will
Oh,
not
Virgil-
be
Virgil-
his
no, no, no,
fight's
no, no, no,
next
no.
Week? I forgot.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about Callum Smith. Let's talk about Callum.
Oh yeah.
Callum did his
Yeah.
thing. Callum did his thing, right? And I knew he could beat Buatsi. I view Anthony Yarde as a more difficult fight than
Mm.
Yeah.
Joshua Buatsi.
Do you think
he is.
Benavidez goes near him?
So
The shit is, look, I don't like David. You know that. But the you know that. But
bro,
the reality,
Callum hurts David.
one at a time, one at a time. The reality is, if David gets inside on Callum, it's John Ryder all over again, except with a bigger guy.
Yeah.
If Callum don't catch him with the big right on the way in, or the chef left hook on the inside.
I got
It's
yard
gonna
line.
it's gonna be John Ryder all over again. It's just it's gonna be with a bigger guy at a higher weight. Because Callum on the inside, like Buatsi tried it. You saw it yesterday. That Buatsi tried it, but that's not you. You're not a mid-range fighter, so you're tucked behind the guard. Exactly. You're tucked behind the guard and you're waiting for your turn to punch. Yeah, that's not how this works, bro. You got to open up and try to catch him in between. You got to take one to give one. That's what you got to do because that's what real pressure fighters.
I agree Benavidez has that style, but what I asked you, do you think he goes there?
For the right put it this way. I know he's a bitch and he not shut up.
Right.
I know he's a bitch and he's never going to be shut up. And he's never going to be shit. And he's a hoe. And his daddy is a hoe.
They're just talking shit.
Wait, hey, insert random. Shut up.
And Jose is a hoe. Like he's a hoe too.
The little
like
one. Oh, okay.
They are some hoes.
You know what I'm talking about?
But being real, my question to you is: if you think Turkey gave him 10 mil for that fight, 10 mil for that fight, I wonder if he wouldn't take it. I'm not even playing.
I don't know if he 5. I don't know. Maybe like 8.
Who call it? Like what?
Like,
well, why are they always
just hit the link? Hit the link.
I'll be damned. You got hey, Jules, you got a super chat from Mirage.
Oh,
that's fucking a long time coming.
We mentioned Benavidez. There he was.
Bivol mentioned Callum Smith as a possible next opponent since he is now WBC interim. He better not duck David for that long.
You can't duck somebody who don't want to fight you, bro.
Okay, well, I'm not entertaining the amateur hour shit tonight. So unless he sends it in country, this is especially for you. Unless he's sending me money, please stop telling me what the fuck he's saying.
Well, he did send you money.
Yeah, no, I just put that dude in the
Wait a minute, Jules. He did send you money, so...
No, I'm saying in the future, I don't need updates about what Mirage is saying in the chat.
No, you can ask
unless
country.
it's in
I stay putting him in the corner.
Unless it's in the form of money. If it's some money, let me know. If he not sending money, I don't need to know what he said. That's all I'm saying.
Let's get back to
Fuck that guy.
Let's talk about. I got a thing. Who disappointed you guys the most out of yesterday's card?
Shiraz.
Yep.
The first question was Callum Smith.
Honestly, I think Madrid.
No, wait a minute. Yeah, while we moving on. While we move. Hold up.
Let's get back to Smith and Yarde.
Hold on. Let me. ASVP said only good fight on there is Rayo versus Gary. I agree with that. I do like that fight. I'm not even gonna lie.
I got Rayo, man. Come on.
Bivol mentioned Callum Smith as a possible next opponent. All right, I read that.
You already read that, brother. You don't go back there.
All right, not because I'm scrolling down. I did the shortcut shit, not realizing I was already too high up. But back to Callum Smith, David Benavidez. My question to all of you is, if Turkey tells David, "Yo, I got 5 mil for you to fight Callum Smith. I got 5 mil for you to do that." Do you think he would do it?
I do.
You think all right, 1 for he would do it.
Not for 5, bro.
1 for no, nay for Callum. Do you think he would do it?
Well, if he's getting like between 3 and 4 for a Morel, why would he do that for 5 for a Callum
He's not
Smith,
getting.
bro?
He's not getting 3
He's
and 4.
not getting 3 and 4.
My dude.
You don't think so?
I promise you that the guarantee he got is 1.5 million for Morel.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I think David's gonna want more because he knows that's not a guaranteed dub, man. Let's not kid ourselves.
You don't think he would do the Euro? I'm not saying Euro bum or nothing like that,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying Euro bum or nothing like that, but that's the mentality that the American fighters have. That they think they're automatically gonna win if it's a guy from Europe. They think they're automatically gonna win. So on that premise, I'm thinking, would he take that fight if Turkey told him?
You dog, hold on, because I'll be honest with you, because I don't like Benavidez either, but I'll give him this. I think he's a lot smarter than he gives off. And he understood those problems down at 168, and he also understands them at 175, bro.
Yeah, that's what
I know for a fact he knows he'll get dropped in that fight at the very least.
He already said that basically he's not going to be fighting over there. He wants to fight in Vegas.
He wants to. And his team, they're sitting back, bro, and they're looking at this and they're like, "Look how we've performed at each fight at 175. Look what Callum's done since he's been to 175. Like look what he did to Buatsi. Are you fucking kidding me? And we supposed to put a dent in this motherfucker and not get hurt in the process? Like, that's a high risk. Confidence or not, regardless, that's a high risk. They're going to ask for more. I think they don't accept.
All right, look, it's time for hard dick questions. These are questions for those that have hard dicks or hard titties? You know, because
Yeah,
because Michael's up here.
this is a real question, and I want a real answer because I'm a little stumped with this one myself.
You got to control it, Jules. You got to go. You got to call everybody.
I'm a little stumped. Does David Benavidez beat Callum Smith?
I was just thinking about that earlier today.
No.
I
No.
don't.
One at a
I don't
time.
know.
Let me go to Michael. Michael, do you think David Benavidez beats Callum Smith?
Listen, if he wants to go to the body, that left hook is gonna be coming from Callum. You know that shit like that. That catch and shoot is serious. He's gonna be fighting somebody just as tall as him. I think Callum might be taller. I know he's just as long as him.
It's a difference of an inch because I think Callum is 6'4", and David is 6'3", right? Like that.
So I'm probably gonna go Callum. I think he can outbox him for 12. And when he does go to the body, I think he can capitalize because David has this thing where he just leaves his hands down and like you haven't fought somebody who's experienced enough who's gonna catch you with that. Callum's the one that's gonna catch you with that for sure.
Chan, Callum Smith, David Benavidez. Who do you think wins?
Smith. Yeah. I don't know if Smith stops him though, because you couldn't stop Buatsi, and Buatsi's much smaller than Benavidez.
In fairness, Buatsi showed a lot of durability yesterday.
Yeah.
He really did. He got hit with everything.
He got hit with a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
Overhands, hooks. Like, what didn't he get hit with yesterday?
Yeah, that was the first chin check that I've seen him get. Now I know that he's got a chin. Yeah, he's got a chin. But Benavidez is quite good with body shots as well.
You slipped that in there.
He's a fucking bum. Like he's a bum to me.
I already had this conversation with my little cousin earlier today. For one, I don't think Benavidez takes that fight. But two, I think he for real life gets chin checked worse than Morrell in that fight. And I don't think he wants to risk that. I think he's smarter than he gives off.
Do you think Smith can put him down?
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, wait.
Yeah.
It's not a question. This is the thing. It's not a question of Callum's power. I'm already convinced. Nobody's going to convince me of otherwise. Callum is a harder puncher at 175 than David Benavidez. We've seen it.
Y'all saw
he stopped the dude. He stopped the dude who literally the Lennon Castillo win is an underrated. That dude never been knocked out.
He put him in the dirt.
Wasn't that in like 2 rounds?
Exactly. He gave that motherfucker a seizure. How hard he hit him. So
he put that motherfucker in the dirt.
Yeah. So basically,
the power is there. So it's not a question of Callum's power. I'm already convinced Callum is a harder puncher than you. My issue is John Ryder was not a harder puncher than you. He's not. He's not a harder puncher than Callum Smith. But because he got in your wheelhouse, because he was close to you, throwing combinations, you didn't look good. You got flustered. John Ryder is not a big guy.
He's
not
small.
a big, small guy.
Canelo's high.
So hold on, country. Hold that thought.
Okay.
So if it's the bigger guy doing that, how are you gonna handle it?
But well, country, go ahead.
Yeah.
I feel like Ryder hits harder than Benavidez.
That to me is the big question, though, is that if David can pressure Callum effectively, he might very well beat him.
But the pressure.
Possibility.
You want to get that one out the way, brother?
The question is, can Callum deal with pressure from David Benavidez, even though he's not?
He doesn't handle pressure well from anybody. He fought. Yeah. He was under pressure from 3 different types of guys that put him under pressure. John Ryder is a pressure fighter. He's a textbook pressure fighher. Beterbiev is a high-level pressure fighter. Canelo is not a pressure fighter, but he knows how to do it. He doesn't have a pressure fighter's work rate. That's how you know he's not really a pressure fighter. That he's still picking punches when he comes forward. He's not just throwing.
I feel like Canelo more pressures with his
puncher
feet.
who knows when to pressure and when not to.
But long story short, you fought 2 pressure fighters that was, little dudes. John Ryder's not a big dude. He's not a big dude. Canelo's an even smaller dude than him.
Niggas are the same size.
They're the same size. They look like brothers.
Actually,
Ryder's like
Canelo when John Ryder fought Canelo, you could see that John was bigger than him. That's what's crazy about Canelo. When John fought Canelo, go back and watch it. You could see
John Ryder looks more Mexican than Canelo.
Honestly, he does. And Callum didn't handle those situations well. So my thing is, if it's a bigger dude, David ain't nothing but a basic ass pressure fighter. But he is a big pressure fighter. He is big.
So he's gonna shoeshine Smith's knob.
Yeah, but is it?
What do you think Anthony Yarde would do to David?
I No, honest to God, Chan, honest to God. It's not because I'm a black Brit. It's not
Shut the
because
fuck up.
it's not because
Really?
I used to wear cornrows.
No, you're New Zealand.
I'm convinced. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm convinced
Yeah.
that Anthony Yarde would knock him out. I don't have you. Not
That's
better
what
beef.
happened.
You not better beef. You not better beef. It took the guys that knocked out Anthony. These is not regular people. Fuck is you
Kovalev.
talking about?
Kovalev.
Kovalev.
And
That's not a
Beterbiev.
regular
That's not a
dude.
normal person.
Knock him out with a jab,
Beterbiev.
though, bro.
Better. No, but what? Don't make it about the jab. For one,
Yeah, don't.
It was a mean
Anthony Yarde was exhausted because you went from fighting journeyman to
Yeah.
fighting a world-class operator. I respect that he took the fight, but don't say, "Oh, it was a jab," like he's chinny. No, that dude was exhausted because he's
Yeah.
just not used
No,
to
no,
that.
what I'm saying is, no, that was my props to Kovalev. That was a mean fucking jab. Like,
I
Now,
mean, he could knock out Benavidez Yard for sure.
now, Anthony was in there trading punches before he got knocked out. He was in there trading punches with Artur, trying
Those
to
are
take
some
it to
fucking
Artur.
heavy punches too.
You not Artur, bro. You Devin Haney at light heavyweight.
Yeah,
You Devin
Bro, I
Haney.
said that
hey,
fucking
but here's
2
another
years
thing about
ago.
Callum I want to bring up and mention, man. Some of y'all might disagree, but this is the way I saw it. With Callum, his last 3 years at 168, including the Ryder and Canelo fights, like, he didn't look his healthiest, strongest self, man. It looked like he needed to be up out of there. And then he goes to 175 and he looks healthier, stronger, and he's fucking people up, bro.
I think he could go to
people up.
Bruiser.
I think he can too, but it depends on who. I think he can too, but it depends on who he fights. If you're saying he's gonna fight Zerto or Arsene,
Not
okay, but you don't got nothing for Jai. You
Yeah.
Bro, I said this like maybe I want to say at least 6 months ago. Benavidez doesn't beat any title holder from here on out.
No, I agree.
Any world level title holder.
I agree. Mirage said Callum Smith is a showcase fight for David. Sure, like David Morrell was, right?
Yep.
Like David Morrell was. Just
This
keep
is
sending.
crazy.
Listen, just what do they call Australian money? What do they call ruples? Quasars?
Ruble-
What?
Ruble-
Australian dollars.
This is fucking Wallaby dollars. or something.
Australian dollars.
Just keep sending.
Beskar.
Keep calling them keep them wallabies coming in, because other than that, I'm not gonna keep reading shit you say unless it's in the form of money. Cervecero said David is a Vegas fighter, Las Vegas, New Mexico. For real. Shout out to that kid. See, David is one-dimensional. Yes, he is. He doesn't have any of the other bells and whistles. Like one of Chavez's bells and whistles is rolling with punches. He was very good at that. He didn't just do this sucker shit. He would roll, come back, come back. David you don't have that. You just stand there like a fucking robot.
Benavidez needs a fucking jab, bro. That motherfucker there.
He does have one.
Yeah.
But
he has a left
Like
hand.
Isaac Cruz has a jab.
Right? Like
no, a bit. No, he does have one, but it's not.
He's a bit more active with it, but it's not like
it's not very
it's
well
not,
established.
Yeah, it's not the most amazing jab. He just uses it to like get some
Get off
distance.
shots. Yeah.
So if the reason I give Callum a fighting chance against David Benavidez, the real reason is the corner. Buddy is a smart guy. Buddy is a smart guy, and Buddy's gonna tell him, listen, when he gets in close, tuck up and wait for the. That's literally all you have to do.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight David. You literally don't. Tuck up, wait for it. When he touch you over here, bing. Go for it. Because he's going to. The way that David Morrell caught him is David caught him in broad daylight with his chin in the air trying for an uppercut. So the openings are there. You just have to be smart enough to capitalize on it. And even if Callum gets a little flustered on the inside, it's Buddy I'm looking at. They're like, Buddy, no, yo, this dude is regular. The David is regular, bro. All you got to do is catch counters.
You know, I didn't have Callum winning, beating Boatsy. You know, I had Boatsy winning.
I'll be honest. I gave Buatsi a chance, but when you 31 years old and you was on Team GB and you was an Olympian, your resume should look a lot better than that. It honestly should. Like,
no,
his career's almost over anyway.
Guys, look
I
what
predicted for
Joshua
Callum
did.
to beat him, but
Look what
I
Joshua
don't think Callum actually won that fight.
I like how Michael is trying to talk over Chan as if I'm gonna understand what he's saying while Chan is talking.
Yeah, I predicted Callum to beat him, but I don't think Callum beat Boatsi.
Oh no, he beat him. He beat him.
I might
Yeah.
I am to rewatch it.
No, he beat him.
No, he beat him
7-5 to 8-4, Callum. 7-5 to 8-4.
at least
Some
7-5.
How is it
Some
8-4?
people have it 8-4. I have it 7-5.
Really?
But in the back end of the fight, Boatsi's playing catch up.
Yo,
At this
Jules,
point, you playing catch up. At this point.
Boatsi, his career's been so fucking underwhelming, but that's the guy that went over to be like
Oh,
the
no.
face of Sky Sports or some shit, right?
He's with Frank Warren now.
Shout out to Jerry Soriano's
Oh,
money.
Lord.
Shout out to Jerry Soriano's money. I told DB if he needs motivation, listen to Ring IQ. No,
He said, "Shout out to his money."
who is
what the
that?
fuck
Wait,
is that, man?
Bro, he
It
be
is
trying to shit
not
on this. Yeah, he be
hard
trying to
to
shit
have
on
a
this
good
motherfucker,
mic,
and then
bro.
every once in a while come back with a good comment, thinking, "Oh, I'm good." I'm
Yo,
good."
who Mike? Who Mike
Not,
is that,
it's
bro?
not hard to have a good mic.
Yo, who's wilding right now?
You motherfuckers are retarded.
My background
bro.
going
I'm starting
hard.
to think motherfuckers are retarded on this panel, bro.
Someone's echoing.
Like genuinely retarded.
Bro.
Somebody brought
Did
their
Chris
own.
hop on the fucking panel?
Echo chamber.
No. Somebody has their own DJ Khaled shit where they want to have a
No.
reverb. Chan knows what a reverb is, right? You know what a reverb is.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, he got his own reverb. Like, I don't need the shit I said echoed back to me, dog. Fix your mic situation, bro. I don't need to hear the shit I said. Keep sending me money, Jerry. Come on now. Give me that beer money because I need more beer. He said, so I hear he's my biggest fan. He said that? Okay, bro. Whatever. I know that.
So he hears about us.
No, wait a minute. Bro, I know he hears about us. You know why? Kevin Cunningham must have watched my video. Who is this?
Damn, bro.
Who is this?
Man, you trying to shine, fam? These motherfuckers' timing is impeccable.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. It's very simple. David, you don't got to worry about what I think. Get out there and fight. I'm not asking you to do nothing that I didn't ask Dimitri Bivol to do or Callum Smith to do. That's what's crazy about why are you offended that he's being held to the same standard as everybody else? Because that's the only thing that's going on. Yes, I expect Callum to get out there and fight people. Yes, I expect Joshua Buatsi to get out there and fight people. David, you ain't no different. And no, a prospect with 11 fights?
Why don't we?
Yo, Jules, can I say something real quick, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
Look, guys, look. This is just like proper fucking etiquette. If you're not speaking, mute yourself. Real shit.
Yeah, it's not my fault. I've been there from. It's not mine.
If I hear that sound one more time, I'm gonna kick and I know who the person is.
Yeah, I know who it is. I just saw it.
If I hear that sound one more time and the shit ain't straight, because there's other people that are not in the middle of a tech war or a battle with the T-1000s that could be up here. These motherfuckers is fighting Terminators. Kyle Reese is in the back. You don't understand.
You stupid.
He doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying?
What happens with
Now
Buatsi
get to the
moving
chopper,
forward?
John Connor.
No. Listen. Chan.
Yeah.
There's other people that he could go back and fight, especially in the UK. There's other people that he could go back and fight. Like, I don't know, maybe you fight the winner of Yarde versus Lyndon Arthur 3.
Yeah.
You know, you could do that.
He's lost his interim though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Bro, Jerry's delusional, bro.
This guy, Jerry, is
Shout
nuts.
out to Jerry. Jerry said you are now officially on the clock, radar, chop, block. Just keep sending me whatever I'm on. Wait, don't answer for me, please. Whatever I'm on, Jerry, just keep sending me your money.
I mean, you're on his budget list, obviously.
For real, like just
motherfucker there, bro.
Hey, Jules, you gotta send him a Christmas card at this point,
bro.
fam.
He be budgeting out insults.
You know what I'm saying? But back to the Callum and David Benavidez shit. The crux of it is that while David has some of the attributes to fluster him, because he does at the end of the day, it's just reality. John Ryder gave you problems. Canelo gave you problems. Beterbiev gave you problems. What do they all have in common? They crowded you. They got inside and they crowded you. David can do. I know he's a big dumb fucking robot. But he can do that.
Compliment that motherfucker for shit.
I know he's a big fucking moron walking on quicksand, but he can do that.
You don't like this guy, and he's on PBC Island. He's never going to be fighting Callum Smith or anybody else at this point.
Can somebody explain to me though why he didn't stick around to do an interview? That David Benavidez.
He got the first fight
He
on.
did it?
Nowhere to be
He got the
found.
first fight on back.
Of course.
I've seen
Yo,
one.
He ain't
nuke
fighting.
that motherfucker off the panel.
Nobody
One.
noticed. Nobody noticed that David Benavidez
Was
left
yeah.
before the main event was over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
What?
Did
I
he
didn't
actually?
fucking.
Nah, I
Well,
can't be
yeah.
right.
I
What?
My
saw one
dude.
interview.
Can I? Yo, I saw interviews from before the fight. I've been combing the
okay,
internet. I've
Yeah.
been combing the internet all day to see did anybody catch David after the fight, because they're
Fuck.
gonna ask him, yo, so what you think? The winner? There's
Yeah.
no interview with David anywhere after the fight.
That nigga
True.
skirted off quick.
And I
Because
seen
you're-
listen, and I seen somebody say it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna run with the first fucking thing somebody says. Let me check if any of the people that were there in
Yeah.
Saudi caught him and did a post-fight interview. And it's like, no, there's
Bro, that's
no.
probably
Tweet.
my favorite
Did he
sound
tweet?
bit that you do. It's bitch.
Did he
Hey.
tweet?
Here's
He's
the first thing
PB
I said when I noticed that. I was like, well, that just tells me that he was there hoping to see a beatable Bivol. Not
No,
the case.
he was there just to be there.
No, he was just there to
No
be
intent-
there.
No, that was straight
He
up
had no
appearances,
intentions
bro.
of any of them to
He
fight.
was just
The shit is that you go to Saudi, it's very obvious what kind of opportunity it is. That okay, this is a chance to show your face, to get some press, to give the journalists something to write about for the next 4 weeks. For they're not the I haven't seen it. Like, I don't know if y'all did, but I looked. I checked on all the big channels, all the interviewers.
Yeah.
Yo,
true.
there's no post-fight
Hey, you
interview
think,
with
uh,
David.
Did
You think
check
maybe he
his
was
Twitter, George?
instructed not to do interviews while there?
Did you check his
Yo,
Twitter?
I'm saying that
He might have-
PBC Island.
listen, motherfucker said on Twitter he left before the main event. He got up
Might have-
out of there,
he
and
might
I'm
have been
thinking,
being controlled, bro.
why would you leave before that? And I'm just being real. I'm just being real. It gotta be because you didn't want nobody to ask you nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Because he's on
Gotta
PBC
be.
Island. He's PBC guy.
No,
He
no.
just
See, I
took
had
the
to
free
explain
trick.
that to my cousin earlier. I was like, no, you got to understand when it comes to a PBC fighter that is born and bred a PBC,
Yeah.
they will never be shit.
He just took the
Yeah.
free trick. That's
Yeah, he
all.
did.
Maybe,
I gotta say something.
maybe he
Damn,
was
hold up.
hoping that he would see something. I don't know what it is, but I'm
Yeah.
like, you gotta understand the whole point of you going there is to answer questions in
Mhm.
reference to Beterbiev. That's the only reason
Yeah.
you're out there. You
Yeah.
already know
Right.
you one at a time, y'all. It's the
Yeah,
only
bro.
reason Turkey brought you out here is to, get a look at that. It's a scouting report. It's a chance for you to. So for you to not answer no questions, like, yo, bro, where were you
Right.
after
Right.
the fight? Where were you?
You know,
It's
maybe
interviews with everybody.
Everybody.
But hold up, let me throw that out there, man. I was getting sidetracked. Let's, you know me, I gotta do devil's advocate. I find it hard to believe that if he's at the fight, even if he does get up and bounce mid-fight or before the main event, that there aren't going to be some media that been watching him and catch him slipping and run up on him and at least have a recording of him turning a video interview down or something. You know what I mean? So like the fact that he got out of there without nobody running into him and putting a camera.
Yo,
He ain't that popular.
While you saying that, you let me know when you come across a video, because I'll be happy
For as
to.
big as he is, that's one
No,
of
that's what I'm
Luce's little
saying, so-
motherfucker.
That's crazy. Like
You let me know if you find a video. I'm not saying there is one. I'm saying I
Yeah.
checked.
Right.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
checked.
David's
Yeah.
cheerleaders in the comment section
And
right
I've
now
watched
saying fake
everything.
news. So I'm about to get it off of him.
Okay,
real quick.
so y'all dudes, Jerry Soriano, Mirage, point me in a direction of a post-fight video or interview with David Benavidez, because I haven't
bet you-
seen
Yeah, I'm
one.
trying.
Yeah,
I'm
I
about to
haven't
get
seen
it
one
off of
either.
them right
I haven't
quick.
seen one either.
I bet you he left with like a hat on or something to like kind of
Well,
disguise.
that's
You
it.
mean with
that's
the
what makes me
MCU,
believe.
the MCU disguise
Well, I
with
mean,
glass
that's
shades and a fucking ball
Yeah,
cap?
something like that. I
he
bet
left
you.
with Jerry and Mirage, and they're gonna go back to their apartment room. That's what they
Shout
want.
out to
Damn.
Kid
They're
C.
gonna have a threesome.
David is all talk. He doesn't want to fight any belt holders. Once he loses, we will never hear from him again. David is a PBC clout chaser, just like Tank. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
100 facts.
yeah.
The whole point,
That's
Turkey
why
didn't
his whole shit's based off of fucking sparring sessions and whatnot.
Turkey didn't bring you out here to talk about Joseph Parker or
Or
Guy
fake-
Gabriel.
Fact.
Or free.
He didn't bring you out here to talk about Virgil Ortiz. He
No,
brought
but y'all realize that pattern, right? That all PBC fighters, their whole fucking shit is predicated on sparring legends.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's very obvious why Turkey brought you out here.
Right.
So as a business move, even dumbass Teofimo understands
Oh,
this
we'll
shit.
get on to
Even this fucking moron understands that.
So
So for you to fly, listen, you can't get me at times. You can't get me to get up off the couch to go to the kitchen for a beer. You flew halfway around the world to not do no media?
Bro,
No media.
Teofimo went
But
dressed as an Ed
Julius,
Hardy spokesman.
Julius, please let's talk about the
Hang on.
heroes.
Let me
Not this
just
guy
say.
sucks. Benavidez
Yeah,
sucks.
he just David
Yeah, bro,
Benavidez
we had a
basically
good
came for
ass
a photo
card. You
op.
guys always want to talk about Benavidez.
Hang on, let me just say this one thing to
It's
all
fun
of
to
you
shit on him.
because you know when you was watching the
Yo,
fight,
y'all shut
like
the fuck up because y'all don't got a British accent. Go ahead, Chan.
you know when you was watching the fight, you would see like who was at ringside. So you saw Crawford watching Madrimov
Yes.
and Ortiz. You saw Anthony Joshua watching whatever. For real, you never saw a shot of David Benavidez.
You know what? That you mentioned that.
You gotta
I
let her.
realized that.
Yo, y'all gotta let each other talk, dog. Like I can't. This shit drive me crazy. You know I got ADHD, right? Whenever somebody cuts somebody off, my dick gets hard. Stop doing that.
What?
Oh,
Shut
bro.
the fuck up, bro.
Oh, God.
What?
Shut the fuck up. Now, Domo said, did y'all
Hey, let me
notice?
cut you off right quick, dog.
Oh my!
What
So
the-
so you know what he telling y'all that he's trying to get my dick hard, basically.
Oh my God.
Basically, because I
Shut
said
up and
that.
let people talk.
Yo, listen. I said that so y'all would stop doing it. So at this point, if you cutting somebody off, it must be because you trying to get my dick
You
hard.
made a dick joke with a long time infantryman. Come on, bro. What you doing, dog? Come on, bro.
Right now, Domo said, did y'all notice that both Mora and Mannix were trying to divert Benavidez to the Smith-Buatsi winner instead of the undisputed winner? I wouldn't say that. I don't think they were trying to divert him. I thought it was an honest question at the time because I did see mention of that, hey, you know, if there's a trilogy, would you be willing to fight this person? And this is how, I guess this is how silly it is that understand, you were at super middleweight for about a decade, about 10 years. You never got to fight for undisputed, right? So if all you got to do in this division that you're in now is wait one more fight, why wouldn't you? It's only one more fight. You know Turkey's gonna make it. Like, bro, come on now. You know Turkey's gonna make it. Like, all you got to do is sit tight, and he'll get you somebody to keep busy with, and you'll get paid.
Bro, that's the scary part is getting someone to stay busy with. Who does he fight at 175 that's not gonna whoop his ass or expose him?
Nobody.
Greg Richards, you could put out
Now y'all trying to get my dick hard again. Y'all keep interrupting each other.
Oh my God, bro. Hey,
Go
bro.
ahead, Chan.
Look at his eyes, bro. He ain't playing, bro.
Go ahead, Chan.
I know.
Hey, dog.
Jason, shut the fuck up.
He's like, Shan,
I
please.
can't help it, bro. This is too easy, bro. You're
Jules,
talking
we've got
Go ahead, Chan.
we've got a few people here that he could fight at 175 here. I mean, you could pull out a Craig Richards. You know, he gave Bivol like
Honestly, yes. That's a great shout.
No,
I was no. If you saying, look, I'm close to my title shot. I don't want to fuck this up. Yo, I feel you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel you. You know what? You don't want to fuck around. You close to the title.
Right.
Fight Craig Richards then. That's not a bad fight, dog.
To a Bivol.
Yeah, that's not a bad keep. Like if you want to undercard Benavidez versus Craig Richards, yeah,
And
that's
if he
cool.
stops Craig Richards where Bivol couldn't, then it may look like a little common. You understand? That's
Exactly. Buatsi didn't stop him. Bivol didn't stop him. If you stop him, that's a statement.
Yeah. You know, it's only Craig Richards, but still, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jerry said, so now you're skipping my chats. Let me go back to your chats, bro. I didn't see him, bro.
Damn.
The beer is beering, bro.
Girl.
All right, let me see. No, he's sending me his money. I got him. I didn't skip your chat, bro. I read your shit. Fuck is you talking about? I read your shit. Got me skipping other people's chats now.
Send me that link. I want to say hi to Lady Chan.
Side note, Keyshawn Davis' last 2 wins are more impressive than Tank's last, bro. Keyshawn Davis' last 2 wins more impressive than Tank's whole career, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk
Honestly.
about I don't want to talk about Tank tonight. That's a waste of all our time.
Jules, on that
is a
note,
waste of
can I
time
pose
too,
a
though,
question?
brother.
On that note, can I pose a question? We'll keep it boxing, but another direction. You know what I mean? And here's a question. So y'all know who you get when you get on the zone to watch the boxing event. You could pick. You got 2 options. You can listen to the one that has the United States commentary guys or the English guys, right?
Or the Spanish.
Hey, or the Spanish, right? I am team English commentary. What say y'all?
It
Oh
depends.
nah, I mean like I'm
On
gonna
the
say
zone,
that.
on the zone.
No. Let me say this because this was a really cool moment, and I'm glad you brought this up. So earlier yesterday, before I actually went live, in my DMs, all the different people were sending me the shit that they waiting for the live or whatever. And then as I went live, they were sending the screenshots that they not listening to either of them. They listening to this dumb shit.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
yeah.
They was listening to this shit.
When I'm on the live, hold up. When I'm on
No,
the
but see,
live,
I do
bro,
that shit for all fights,
hey,
bro.
when I'm on the
Because
live,
I'm not
yeah, I keep that
biased.
shit muted. Yeah, the fight's muted. I watch it in silence. Yeah.
The zone
But
Yeah,
see, I do that shit for
is
UFC
not
fights
biased.
too, bro. I don't even
But I
use
will say,
commentary.
that honestly, I can't listen to Sergio Moro because the way that he looks at a fight, he's projecting every time he looks at a fight that you're always gonna side with the boxer because
the
you
pure
don't
boxer.
fucking hit hard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're
He says the
always.
fighters that don't hit hard.
And here's the
said
thing,
that.
bro. I
You
can't
said
fuck with
yesterday, bro, that all the guys that don't hit
That
hard.
was the funniest
He
shit.
said that.
But ain't the truth
Okay.
though? Oh, I
He
don't
said
hit
he
hard.
don't hit hard.
I don't hit hard, so
Bill
he's
Yeah.
said
ahead
that.
because I
He
don't hit
admitted to
hard.
that. He said, I go with the
Hey.
pure boxers because it's like me. Yeah.
I can't
And
deal with that shit, bro.
Fucking Mannix, bro. Like his pick and every round is like flipping a fucking coin, bro. Like you don't know what's
Yeah.
happening, bro.
No,
Like
but see that's why Jules had Adames winning because he.
yeah. So
Thomas
bro,
definitely won.
every time I watch the commentary with the English cats from Great Britain, them motherfuckers are on it, bro. They're mad objective. They just
I
keep it
don't think
real,
so.
and they talk
Yeah,
more
yeah.
shit too, bro. It's way better.
Shiraz,
When Bivol was fighting, they was biased for Bivol. They never talked about Beterbiev too much. Trust me.
Shout out to Peter. McGirt's pre-12 round speech was Atlas fireman level. I gotta go look at that because I watched it with the volume off. I didn't hear the speech.
Yeah.
you were more disappointed with Shiraz than Madramov, huh, Julius?
I was
Yeah,
disappointed.
I said
because
I was
I
a little
was.
more
I was.
disappointed in Madrimov.
I was.
but who's named Julius though is the question.
That's fair. That's fair. You bring up fair points.
The shit is that Virgil winning wasn't bad because it was conceivable that he could. That's not really bad. That Madrimov didn't shit the bed worse than Shiraz. Shiraz, you did
Fair.
fuck all for 36 minutes, bro.
But
Did nothing, bro.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
you know what Madrimov was
Fuck off.
fighting with bronchitis.
I don't, man.
Yeah, he
fuck
was saying
man,
he-
man. Nah,
he was
man.
saying he
Fuck
got the
that
flu.
shit.
He was
Fuck
saying
it.
he-
Yo, listen. No. If you got bronchitis I've had bronchitis. I used to suffer from this from New York for years.
I had it too. Me too.
For years, and
That
come
New York
to find
air
out.
or what?
Yeah, I was gonna say that before you cut me off.
Oh, my fault.
The New York air is so polluted that as soon as I left New York, it literally stopped. I haven't gotten it
Word.
since. It's
Yeah.
that bad. But
Ugh.
if you get bronchitis,
You're
if you get-
bedridden.
No. If you got bronchitis when he said he got it, you would have been good by now. Brody, it took me 2-3 weeks the max to get rid of my bronchitis.
Yeah.
It depends.
Me
But that's
too.
why
Weeks
he
the
stopped.
max.
But Eddie said that's why he stopped moving because after like the first 3 rounds, he started to get congested, so he couldn't.
You know
Oh,
where the
man.
air is so fucking clean? Illinois. But not like
Bro,
not
anything
fucking Chicago,
honestly,
but
anything
the air
is
so
clean.
fucking
Anything,
amazing.
anything is cleaner than New York and LA. Anything
No,
is
that's
cleaner.
for
Yeah.
damn sure.
Anything is cleaner than there.
Chicago's
Especially
cleaner than that.
fucking New York.
Ugh.
Bro, I'm starting to think somebody beat your ass in New York.
What are you talking about?
You. I'm starting to
What you
think
talking
somebody
about?
beat your ass because this motherfucker.
Is New York not fucking dirty?
I don't understand what he got against New York. Like,
New York's not.
yeah,
Maybe
I
it's
can
you.
hear it in his
Wait,
voice.
wait.
Like, did you get robbed up there or something, bro?
Is New York not fucking dirty?
ass.
Yeah, like that motherfucker hate
Yeah.
New York. Like,
I
damn,
really do. I really do.
Somebody took his wallet.
I do.
somebody touch your asshole in New
the
York,
only
bro.
good thing about New York is the women. Like they got some pretty ass girls over there, bro.
Did you get
Like,
robbed in front of a pretty girl in New York, bro?
Nah, bro.
Somebody
I hope
did
you know
a
what's
drive
crazy?
by on him,
Everybody in
but
my
they just
family's
grabbed
been,
his ass and ran away.
Everybody in my family's been robbed at New York, bro.
That shit is fucked up out there.
Yeah, they all.
So you saying you gotta
it's
go to
always
New
a
York
knife.
and fulfill your destiny?
It's always a knife.
He gonna go over there with a sword or something, bro.
I'm on the UK shit, bro.
Shout out to Open the Gates. I had the DAZN sound off, and yeah, I think people are tired of Sergio, bro. Like, it's just
he
you
wants
always
that pure boxer shit. I don't
it's
know
you
why.
always. It's like you don't want the boxers to fight because you scoring anything other than the actual punches that are landing. No, look how he moved, yo.
Bro, look, did you see how high he jumped back?
Look how you.
Yeah.
For real, like, bro, like, landing punches is a part of this shit, right? Like, yeah, you gotta land some punches, bro.
Yeah.
But off of the Callum and Benavidez shit, we spent enough time on
Yeah.
that. What do y'all think about Beterbiev and Bivol yesterday? I gotta take a piss, but I want y'all to talk about that. What did y'all think about that fight?
Epic.
I think it was every bit of a chess match that we thought it would be, but I think it's great that Bivol, he took more risks and he found more success in the rematch.
Traded. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I picked Bivol, a few people were like, telling me I was crazy, and it was based off of like, hey, like, what can Bivol do different? Like, it's a wrap. And in my mind, I was like, well, he's the one who took the L.
And the only person who told you that was Jules.
What?
The only person who said that was Jules.
Oh, well, that shit, Jules. Anyway, yeah, but I'm like, hold up. Bivol's the one that took the L, so he's got things to change. If you're the winner, it's harder to change something when what you did worked. So you know what I mean? So
I don't know. I feel like Beterbiev started out a little bit
faster.
Yeah, he definitely started out.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm getting to. And I didn't expect Bivol to actually make. I didn't expect Beterbiev to actually make a change. But the change he made to his detriment was, let me be less patient. Let me be faster paced, go harder. And he played that right in the.
Yeah, I think he was like, I feel like he was maybe looking for the knockout.
Bivol wants to fight.
Gassed out by like round 6.
Yep. If he would have stayed his old self and just patient, you know what I mean? And he would have got the same result. But no,
I feel like he was looking for the KO, and that was like what.
Yeah. Like that's like Canelo trying
to his detriment
to throw more punches and move faster in the ring.
Yeah,
not gonna work out for you, bro.
Yeah,
you're gonna gas out at 8, fam.
Yeah. And you know what, man? But you know what? He's so fucking good. Bivol just won normally. Like he didn't like beat the brakes off him. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man. Them dudes are beasts, man.
No, it's crazy how like even at 41 though, like you're still Bivol's equal, bro. Like,
yeah, you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like, and at that age, like, yeah, bro, like you're still in the same.
No, yeah, like I hope I'm that fucking healthy. At least half as fucking healthy at that age.
Yeah.
She could be, bro. You're in charge of that.
Right.
It's up to you, fan. But man, yeah. Hey, shout out. Hey, hold up. Shout out to that motherfucking ref in the Ortiz Majimov fight. Dude was not playing. He was on it, bro.
Yeah, headbutt.
No, that motherfucker there would keep like, it's like, bro, either take a fucking point or get out of the fight.
Bro, but here's the thing, like, until he saw something egregious, he let these motherfuckers fight, bro. He didn't bother them at all the whole fight. I don't know if you noticed it. Rewatch.
They rarely held. They rarely clinched.
Exactly. Yep. And when they did grab each other, he would give them a little bit, and he'd be like, "All right." But he let these motherfuckers do their thing, man. And then when he saw something shady, he was direct about it and firm. Like, I was like, I fucks with this dude, bro. And then in the 12th round, when he could have taken a point, he knew it was the 12th round. He saw it was less than a minute, right, Shan? He saw it was less than a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that to this dude. Let him. Yeah, that's
no,
real
yeah, because I remember
that's
that.
real
Like, I was
shit.
like, did you see real life? Yeah. No, I feel you. Then I suppose, yeah.
Beterbiev still had power that he connected with that right hand that caused the cut on Bivol's eye in that final round. I was really impressed with that punch. That's the best punch he landed.
I was just barely getting through the end of the last relay where what's that one guy Pussy Drunk Boxing was complaining about the Bivol fight.
Yeah.
And fuck that guy.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
I picked Parker, man, but I've watched that punch a million times, bro, and in slow motion, and I'm like, how?
It was a skim, wasn't it?
Right. I'm like, I looked at it from so many angles at so many speeds, and I'm like,
bro, that's Samoan power,
where did the power come from his fingertips on the bottom of the glove?
He punched him with all the power of his Samoan ancestors,
but it
bro.
It skimmed. It grazed.
Like, hold on, but I'm saying I'm not crazy, right? It looks weird how that did anything, right?
Yeah.
That's me. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's make sure.
Bro, all the Samoans held up their hands and gave him his energy for that one punch,
bro.
Yes.
And homeboy did a little stutter stagger, like he got shocked or something. And
bro, that was a spirit bomb of a punch, bro.
All right, now here's a question. Did those fights look how you expected them to look? The two Beterbiev and Bivol fights.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
100%.
Yeah,
for me, yes.
yeah, kind of, because I knew Bivol was going to trade.
And you didn't pick either one correctly.
Throw more.
I would say I would say that they didn't look how I was going to expect, because I did not expect it would be as competitive as it was.
Correct.
It's kind of like how there's an old episode of the X-Men for the nerds. When Cyclops shoots his little optic shit at Havoc, it don't do nothing, and that's how those fights felt. Like better beeve is better beeving. He's better beeving, but it's not working.
But Bivol is bivoling.
And it's not working. Like it's like, yo, that shit was
But
really
that
like.
was because I wanted to say it yesterday during the fight.
But I
like, this
wanted to
feels
finish
like,
the sentence that I was in the middle of.
They want to get you hard, man. That's apparently the thing.
Apparently, I felt like in both fights they kind of just canceled each other out. Now I don't know who you guys are favoring to win the rubber match, right? Because there's gonna be one apparently. But now it's like I could say that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Like I'm not picking for the rubber match. I'm not picking. I'm not picking.
When does that shit happen? Like
Beterbiev is
December or
going to
some
be
shit?
aged. He's going to
This
be
had
older.
no,
Hopefully
not
it's
for
not
nothing.
immediate, bro.
I got Bivol in the rubber
Not
match.
for nothing. Not for nothing. This reminds me of Frampton versus Santa Cruz. That's the only other time this has happened to me. That
Yeah.
the first time I picked Leo, Frampton won.
Yeah.
No. Was it Frampton? Whoever won the first one, I struck out, and whoever won the second one, I struck out. I think Carl won the first one.
Won the first.
Yeah,
think
and then
Carl won
Leo
the
won
first
second.
one.
Yeah,
I
won
thought
the-
Leo was gonna win the first one, and then
Yeah.
Leo won the second one. I'm like, okay, that's the only time that's happened to me where I struck out with a first fight in a rematch.
Yeah, but
And
we
that's what-
both picked Bivol for both fights, didn't you? Pick that.
No, I picked Better Beef for
Oh,
yesterday.
you
I
did?
picked Better Beef.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
think it was like
Hey.
the 7th or 8th round yesterday. I was thinking to myself, like,
He's gonna
this
get
feels
stuck.
like when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
They're just canceling each other out.
And
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. I think this is one of those fights where, like, if you like go and say it's in history and we're forward now, we look back, like the only way to determine which one was actually better, you need at least 10 fights between these dudes. You can't do it with 2 or 3 or
It's
4.
just
yeah, I kind of that's the way.
every time you see Chuck and Estrada fight, it's always close.
Yeah.
You
No.
understand?
In fairness,
I
that
have
second fight is one of the worst robberies I've seen
Yeah,
in a
Chuck got robbed, but
he
you know
got
what I'm saying.
robbed.
you know what I'm saying? They do kind of cancel each other out as well.
This was tight to where if there are people out there, just like the first one, if there are people out there that felt Artur won, I didn't have him winning. I had it 7-5 Bivol yesterday. But for people that think Artur won, I could see that. But it's the same as the first one, that there were people that thought Bivol won the first one. It's like,
the soft
I could
hitters.
see
They're just a really big fucking Barrera Morales, bro. That's it.
Yeah. Two Russian Barrera Morales is basically.
But I told you those were the fights our forefathers they dreamed for us. 2 Russian fighters.
Yeah, that's what
Just
that's
going
what
at it.
they wanted for us, bro. Shout out to my myalgia. What the fuck does that say? I'm old.
Mr. Miyagi, you
Yeah,
old fuck.
Bro, Jules, what the
That's
fuck?
not,
Go
bro.
get
The
your
shit is
fucking glasses.
all right.
Hey, I
Here's
like
the,
how I said the shit is.
the shit is
it's
that's not how you.
Miyagi.
Okay, bro, you got it.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
not
can't
sure
get
that's
because
spelled
I
right,
can't
though.
get a word in on the shit.
Is it?
That's not how you spell Miyagi. You
Is
spell
it?
Miyagi Miyagi. That's not how you spell
That's
Miyagi, bro.
Mikey.
That's I thought that was
I
fibromyalgia.
think the
That-
Y.
that's
I
Mikey.
think the Y at the end should be an I.
Fuck that shit. But shout out to Mr. Miyagi. Better be, you know what's worse? Mr. Miyagi's in the fucking picture, bro. And I misspelled that shit. Better Beef was faster moving round and more active, but Bivol really worked on disrupting Better Beef's offense, and he certainly improved his cardio. That did look improved.
Mr. Miyagi's from the UK.
Until he got tired.
Until he got tired, yeah.
Yeah.
Better Beef. That's the first time I ever seen Better Beef get tired in a fight. That's the
Yeah.
first time.
And touched up
But
on his
because-
face.
You know, I saw
And that's the first time he's ever tried to move it that
Bivol
pace.
didn't
You can't do that
fold to
all
his
time.
power this time, and I saw Beterbiev try to knock him out more
Yeah.
than the first fight, and he didn't
Mhm.
fold. I'm
Yeah.
like, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's what
definitely
me and
went for
Jason
it.
were talking about earlier.
took the
was
right
that
peds.
He went for the knockout, and it kind of gassed him out. It was to his detriment.
Yeah.
Honestly, but because Bivol, I think the reason that Bivol is able to take the power is because he's never standing still. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
he's never planted stiff, so
Yeah.
like he's
Yeah.
able to move with the punch.
So it's
Yeah,
connect.
so it's always taking a little something out of it. Whereas when you
Yeah, I
think
get you.
about Joe, when you think about when Joe Smith got knocked out, right?
Mhm.
Well, you stepped into the fucking punch and you got
Yeah.
caught.
Yeah.
So you know that makes it worse. With Anthony Yarde, you were trading and you just got
Yeah.
hit too much, bro.
Yeah.
Whereas Bivol, because he's always moving, he's always taking a little something off the punch that it's never landing super duper clean.
It
So you're
becomes
not
kinetic energy.
you not yeah, you're
moving.
not really getting all the power that's on the punch. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, Better Beef still hit hard than a motherfucker.
Oh,
But it gotta be a reason that you done fought this motherfucker for 24 rounds and you ain't even been knocked down.
It's the
It's that
it's the
chin,
same
dude.
idea behind like how a drunk driver they'll be fine because their body's loose and limber and they're like they move with the crash.
Mhm.
Whereas the person who like braces themselves, they'll probably get more hurt.
Yeah, like
That's
if they tense up, yeah. If they
exactly
tense
that's the
up.
same idea. Bivol was on his toes and bouncing around. He was
Well,
always limber. He didn't really tense up on Better BF
it's that
shots.
shin too, bro. I mean, you saw that punch. I mentioned it before. That punch that Bivol landed in the 12th that gave him that cut. He took that flush and he stood there. I
He's
mean,
Russian, bro. You know?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
both of them are.
No, but also Bevol's been chin checked. I think it was what 2017, 2018 when he
Oh
fought Joe
yes,
Smith, and he
yep.
hit him with that right hand from the parking lot. Anybody else would have went down off that right hand, bro.
Facts.
Anybody else would have went down.
Yeah.
He
I
walked
feel
back
like
to his
if you're
corner.
not getting knockouts, people feel like they underrate your chin.
They think you're chinny. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're a boxer, a mover, a
Right.
jabber, they feel like your chin is probably sus or something. But no,
Right.
Bivol's chin is super underrated.
Iron. Yep.
So who's winning the rubber match according to y'all? Who's winning the rubber match?
Oh,
Bivol.
Depends when it happens.
It's got to be Bivol, bro. Like Arthur's not gonna get younger. He's not gonna
right.
get
That's
faster. He's not gonna
correct.
get. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be
I just
Bivol.
don't trust myself. The
Yeah, I don't
logical
trust you
choice is
either on
Bivol.
these two guys.
Fuck you, bro. The logical choice is Bivol because it is true. Artur's not going to get faster. If you look at how he fought, he didn't change. I don't think anybody really expected him to change, but he didn't change anything
little-
about what he did.
Tiny.
Yeah.
He started off a bit faster. He was a bit more aggressive from like the first 3 rounds. He tried to like literally go for the knockout straight
That's
away.
right.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe fucking Beterbiev is pissed off he lost and he comes back like fucking
Yeah.
Eric
I
Morales.
don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know what better be of confined to get Bivol. I mean, I don't think he
I
he
mean, more
can
of an
sum up
investment,
something.
more of an investment to the body, which seems like a
Yes.
generic thing to say, right? But it's like
Yeah.
if you
But I
notice
feel
in
like
those
he tried that this one, didn't he?
no.
No,
When did he throw to the body?
He wasn't
he didn't
digging
do
to the
that.
body the
Who-
first
who,
like 2 or 3
Bivol?
rounds.
No,
No,
better
no.
be.
No,
One of
better
the-
be through to the body. He did. Trust
I
me.
didn't
Better
see
be.
that.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't throw
Watch
the
that-
body.
watch
for
that-
that fight.
Wait a minute.
Watch
One
that
at a-
5th and 6th round.
One at a time, y'all. One, if he did throw to the body, it wasn't periodic. It wasn't. That's saying that you could have a strategy, and I've seen this strategy implemented before, where they'll finish off every combination with a single body shot. I've seen fighters do that. Better Beef to me did not make a conscious effort to go to the body against the guy who he knew was going to move. Like,
Yeah.
if you didn't know he was going to move in the first one, okay. But now
I
you
get
should know that. They're like, yeah, this dude is going to move all night. So you got to go to his body to take his legs away,
I
bro.
think there's so much times scoring knockouts just by punching people in the face. He's got complacent.
Could be
Yeah.
that. Could be that.
How old
He
is
Yeah,
should
'cause
train
he
with
usually does that.
Caballero.
Yeah. Right.
Yep,
He stopped Usyk with a body shot in the amateurs.
that's right.
Well, he dropped him. I don't know.
He dropped him.
He's
That's
got
right.
power. Definitely that. Can't argue that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that he doesn't have power, but I guess that I'm a little bit surprised that, Mark Ramsey and them didn't make the body a more integral part of what Artur is going to do different. That, what, this dude only survived because he kept moving
did.
around. Take
Yeah.
them legs away. That's all you got to do. Take them legs away. He's a sitting duck.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to do with Bivol.
Yeah.
Because he was moving, he was pivoting, like he was like
Nasty bitch.
Bro,
it's hard to hit somebody who's
Better out
moving
than
that
in, bro.
much,
Better out than in.
Fair.
And also he was counting well. Like the counters from Bivol this time, like he took chances and it worked for him.
It did work.
did.
got off for like 6, 7 punch combos. Some landed on the gloves of
Yeah,
Beterbiev.
and more straight punches from
Yeah.
Bivol. That's what I'm
Yeah,
really happy
Bivol
to
is much
see.
more ballsy this fight.
Bivol
Yeah.
straight punches are his
But
best
also,
punches.
one thing I noticed is towards the end of the first half. This is like round 3, 4, 5, around there, especially 5.
Mhm.
Artur went looking for the knockout, and I think he blew his load because he
Yeah.
finally got tired.
Yeah.
He,
Back
if
out.
you look at the second half of the fight, there's a moment where like, yo, Artur's tired, bro.
Yeah,
He's
Bro,
actually
he
you
was.
weren't here.
tired.
You weren't here, but Shan said I think it was like round 8 that he got gassed.
Is
No,
that the age or was that the aggression?
it's
No,
about
that was
Yeah,
the.
I,
I
That
don't
was
think it was the age. I think that was the aggression
yeah,
because,
I
like
mentioned
you
that
said,
yesterday. Yep.
like you said, he actually did try for the knockout in the mid rounds. Yeah, he was going for it. He didn't get it. But because he did that little extra, he burned
Exactly.
out a little more. Because you tried it, it didn't work.
I mean, it could
No
be a
doubt.
combination that I mean, he is a 40-year-old man, but it's like,
That's
yeah,
the
you trying to step on the gas in a like a
Yeah, but
fucking
he's
20-year-old
not a 40.
vehicle,
He's not
bro.
a 40-year-old sitting around drinking Coronas and
No, yeah,
ejaculating
but
on
I'm saying, but
everything.
like
Like
Yeah.
you try to pump, you try to press the gas
that
on a
motherfucker
20-year-old
read the
car,
Quran all day, bro.
But I
bro.
agree.
He pressed on the gas and his engine lights came on.
he did
But
press.
hey, I like that. I like that Bivol Beterbiev went for it because he looked great for those 4 rounds. I did think he was on his game, but
Yeah.
the age I think catch caught up with him. But he definitely
I'm not.
that was
I'm
the
not gonna
change of
do
the
that.
game plan.
I'm not
That
gonna
was
Yeah.
the
do that.
change.
Yeah.
What was
I'm
that?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna bring up his age because anybody else in there with that same better beef, nobody will be talking about his age.
Well,
Yeah.
Anybody
that's
else.
anybody
I
else
Anybody
can't.
because of
else.
Yeah,
Bivol. That's
that's
anybody
a
else
fair
but
point.
Bivol.
Yeah.
But
Fucking
Bivol can
Capricorn.
exploit
Yeah,
that.
but
Yeah.
then
Honestly,
if no, wait a minute. But then if the difference is Bivol versus the rest of the division, then it's not age. It's just that Bivol is good.
that's what I was
Man,
gonna say.
I'm going with the age.
Only
I'm going with
these
that.
two beat each other. Like that's it. They're in a different class of their own.
I agree with that. Shout out,
Believe in that.
appreciate you, Eric. Appreciate you, Eric. Shout out to the ring and the panel. Off topic, but I just made it to Wilder and Tank fanboy rage and kicked me off the panel because I said they were hype jobs, bro. We know that pain, Eric. We
Easy.
know that pain. But
That's not pain. I enjoy that shit.
How many fucking pages I've been
Yeah, we're
kicked out of
familiar,
because of
all
that
too
shit?
familiar with that shit.
I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Wait, people still talk about Wilder? The
bro,
fuck?
Yeah.
honest to God, in 2025, I don't know
Jesus.
why anybody would be talking
Dead
about Wilder,
ass.
bro.
Like,
Well,
what
he's
the
probably gonna
fuck?
start a breakdancing career from the way he got knocked
For
the
real,
fuck
like
out.
he should go on one of them reality TV shows like Dancing with the Stars. That'd be
Yeah,
perfect for
he's
him,
gonna
bro.
go on a twerk tour,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, get him
Work
on
for
so
the
you
church.
think you could dance, bro. Get him on that shit so you think you can dance. Wilder belong on that shit, bro.
Did you any of you guys see Tiafimo yesterday do the original clout chasing?
Oh my
Bro,
goodness.
he was over
Yo,
there dressed
listen.
like a Ed Hardy.
Yo,
villain.
listen. Yo, shut up,
Oh,
shut up, shut
God.
up. Don't
Him, bro.
steal this from me. Don't steal this from me, bro.
Terrence
When
Crawford.
I seen Bud, and he had him like that. So what's that shit? Yo, bro, I almost nutted
He said,
when I
yo,
seen that
he's
shit.
gonna to your face.
So I don't gotta fuck you up,
I
right?
don't gotta fuck you up.
I don't gotta
Oh, I
fuck you
saw
up,
that.
right?
I never
And
saw that.
that's gonna go over a lot of people's head. Like, Bud not playing, right? Like he not playing.
No, he for real sunned
Got you
him.
right here. Like I
He
got you right here,
sunned
little
this
man.
Bro,
nigga,
that is
bro.
the old school fucking man right
No,
there.
Yo,
You're
that
a
was-
little
That's not what I'm
boy.
talking about,
Sit
Jules.
down.
He did a live on his phone, and Fight Hype reported it, and he was like, "Oh, I'm looking for Bud," and he was asking everybody, "Where's Bud? I want to try and talk to Bud," knowing that nobody was there at the time. It was empty. The guy's
Exactly.
a
I'm like that.
Bro,
That's
that was so satisfying to see though. Like it was like, oh, that's exactly what I need.
Oh,
I think what's frustrating with Teofimo is I know he's a herb. Like, yo, you a herb, bro. Like, motherfuckers will rob you, bro. Like, you a herb for real. Like, that video with you and Terrence, that showed me that, yo, you a herb. You don't come on, motherfuckers done beat your daddy ass in front of you. Come on now.
His ex-wife
If you-
already did that.
Come on.
What
No,
channel was
wait, no. These bitches, no, wait, these bitches beat all our ass. That's just these bitches. But them motherfuckers beat your daddy ass in front of you, bro. They beat his ass, and you didn't do nothing, bro. You didn't do nothing.
Pussy, bro.
That's
He's
crazy.
actually pussy.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to like, yo, dog. It's a gym. They ain't gonna stomp you out. They not gonna kill you. That's your daddy. Throw some punches, bro. That motherfucker, you came out that motherfucking nutsack. You gonna let them motherfuckers beat his ass?
Yo, Jules, I got a question.
That's crazy.
It's a little
Go
off
ahead.
topic. What age was Canelo when he fought Kovalev?
He was
That was
wait, wait.
2019.
27.
No, he wasn't 27. He was 29 or 30. 20, I think 29, because by 27, he already had the first Golovkin fight by
Yeah.
27. And I think he was 28 in the second one. He doesn't fight Kovalev until after Jacobs. So I'm going to say that's either 28 or 29,
Yeah.
round there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
How
young.
old is David Benavidez?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
27.
Mirage,
Come on,
Mirage
we
is
don't-
down
we
there
don't-
talking about how
please.
David was WBC at 20, but it's like, bro, what the fuck is he now at? Like,
Come on,
the
man.
fuck is
Yes.
this shit?
We
Yo,
had a good-ass
honestly,
card
Jerry,
yesterday.
no,
Let's keep
Jerry, no, let me answer the question because he sent me some money. Yes, I pre-interview all the guests and I make sure they're not David Benavidez fans. I literally do that. I have a screen, I have a couch. There's some old Playboy magazines on it. You got to read them. You got to read the stories back to me. It's a whole process, bro. It's a whole
Yeah,
production.
but Jerry just hears what he wants to hear. We disagree literally all the time on this panel. Like, I don't know why.
No, I mean,
the
Yeah,
shit's
fuck you,
recorded,
Michael.
bro.
Yo,
The
this
shit's
shit. No,
recorded.
listen. In fairness, we talking about a lot of fights that happen and a lot of fights that will happen, right? A lot of different shit. And
Yeah.
he literally comes here every night to talk about the same thing.
Oh.
Literally, though. And the only reason
not
I
making
read
no money doing it.
exactly, and the only reason I even acknowledge him is because he sends me money. So as
Yeah.
long as he's sending me money, I'm okay.
Right. Yeah.
As long as you
Eric says
sending
you
me
missed
money,
his last super chat, brother,
I
man.
got you right now, yo. I got you right now. Let me see. Hold up, my drunk ass. Reading. He said Joshua and Usyk ducked him. I went off,
Who
bruh.
ducked him?
No, and I said this the other day. Peep this shit. Usyk doesn't debut in the Usyk doesn't debut in the heavyweight division until late 2019. That's the Chaz Witherspoon fight. That was towards the end of the year. At this time, Wilder already made the Fury rematch, which happened 2 months later in February. So I'm like, how could you say that Usyk ducked Wilder when Wilder wasn't going to fight Usyk before that?
No, you saying
He wasn't even that heavyweight most of the time. Like, bro, he doesn't go to heavyweight until the end of 2019. By the beginning of 2020, you already about to fight Fury again. And we know what happened.
Then we had COVID lockdown.
And we know what happened. You got your ass beat by Fury, and then your focus
You
was
got passed out.
right, and your focus
still
after that was
fucking
fighting
talk
Fury.
about fucking Wilder in 2025?
Bro, listen, I'm
there's no way.
I'm gonna tell you a future secret. I'm gonna tell you a future secret. All because motherfuckers don't know this. All these people that you see talking about Wilder right now, right? They're not gonna be talking about boxing 5 years from now.
No.
Because 5 years from now,
Guaranteed.
5 years from now, you won't have a reason to even watch boxing. You don't see where this sport is going. You have Americans nitpicking a card, and there's so much about it that kind of goes over their head. You know that card wasn't for you, right?
Yeah,
It's going over their heads that card yesterday was not for Americans. Well, how do I know? Look at where the fighters were from.
Yeah.
Brits.
Well, look at what time it was.
Yeah.
Brits, Germans. There's Buatsi versus Smith. That's for the Brits. You got a Chinaman versus a German. You got a New Zealander versus a dude from the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Bro, there was one American on the whole card.
You got a Uzbek. You got a No, there were two, but it still wasn't for them because we know that the main attraction was not Stevenson versus Padley, right? I think we could figure that out.
Yeah.
And we know that the main attraction, but that was high. Once again, I'm trying to tell you.
No, I'm just saying.
That was the third fight. Remember, that was the third fight. That was high on the card. That was really high on the card. So that's telling you that, this is not the selling point of the show. Ortiz versus Madrimov. Not if that's the third fight of the card, of the main card. So what I'm telling you is they haven't gotten it yet that, until you bums and you broke bitches start spending money, boxing don't care about y'all. Yeah. The whole sport I'm talking about. Boxing don't care about y'all. You're not realizing yet that the direction the sport is going, it's going to be more like an Olympic sport than anything. It's going to be about what markets are spending money on boxing. That's obviously the Brits. That's obviously the Japanese. Mexico's not going anywhere. In Mexico, boxing is a national pastime,
Right.
basically. In Australia, that's an emerging market. Whereas in America, Brody, you're only as good as the money you spend. And what Turkey noticed, I'm pretty sure he noticed that Americans don't spend no money.
Yeah, he's not interested anymore that much.
So
Yeah,
I'm not really trying to bend over. I don't need y'all money. Why you think I set up a card in New York? I don't even want y'all money. I'm gonna give y'all that because the card in New York with Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero, he said that's free. Yeah, y'all could come and watch that shit. Y'all could just stop by and watch that shit. They not worried about y'all. So I figure in 5 years, the Americans ain't gonna have a reason to watch boxing. Because they're not interested in anybody but other Americans. Well, America don't run most of these divisions, in case you haven't noticed.
Americans only fight twice a year.
they're
Junior,
carving Saudi
If that.
through
junior
Nevada.
middleweight is not run by Americans. Middleweight is not run by
No.
Americans. Super middleweight is not run by Americans. Light heavyweight is not run by Americans.
Certainly not.
Cruiserweight is not
Bro,
run
I
by.
told y'all the last time, to be a special American fighter, you need to be built like a 14-year-old.
Bro, heavyweight. America don't got nothing going on at and I don't got nothing against Richard Torres, by the way, but let's be real. That's
Yeah.
the only dude that's
America-
there,
Prospect, bro.
Bro, that's porn stash Torres to you.
right? 140, that's another international division. Now, 135 is top heavy with 135 is top heavy with Americans, but they're not fighting, so they may as well not be there.
Yeah.
They're not
And
fighting.
you got some at featherweight and super featherweight, right? Like Oshaki and Quarrington and
Yeah,
Ray Ford and
that.
but besides that, that's not saying much either. They ain't fighting.
He said, Jules, the panel, the chat agree on everything. Here's the thing. Why are you listening to us? I'm pretty sure somebody else is live right now. I'm pretty sure.
Well, this guy's annoying, man.
No. He sent, listen, for what it's worth, he's still sending me money. So the least I could do is read his super chats. But Jerry, I'm pretty sure somebody else is live right now. You could just go watch them. Send them $2.
He gets in more enjoyment being here, Jules.
I'm saying, like you got. I'm pretty sure, sure the boxing voice, a punch drunk.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them are live right now. Why don't you just watch them?
You can go to IBFP and really dare with that.
Go to IBF. Shout out to IBFP. That's my man's in them, but he not gonna go to IBFP.
He ain't gonna. I know. It's one. I want him to go there though.
Because fuck with Canelo, he ain't gonna fuck with him. But I'm just saying that, like, yo, you don't have to watch me, bro. Do you like my face or something? Don't be liking me, you motherfucker.
He heard you get.
That nigga said, "Don't be liking me."
He heard
like
you get
that shit.
He heard you get your dick hard when he gets interrupted, so that's why he's on.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, Jules. How many are you in, bro? How many beers are you in, dog?
Not enough, bro. Not enough.
Is that the leftover beer? Is that the leftover beer from this today?
Nigga
You
get
found in
buzzing,
the.
bro. This nigga get funny, bro.
Have you went through the whole card? Before I got here, have you talked about the whole card?
No, I'm trying to get to the rest of it, honestly, because what's another one? Shiraz,
bro.
Listen,
No, forget it.
I'm gonna be real. With Shiraz, while I am disappointed, that is far too sharp a deviation from who he has been for 15 fights. So honestly, when he says that his hand was hurt, I believe him. Because I think that dude knocked out the last 15 people that he fought. He's not a boring fighter. He's not a jabber. If you see most of his fights, he's not just some bum that's going to jab and not do nothing. So when he says, yo, my hand was, the funny thing is he ain't the one that said it. The reporter said it.
Yeah.
So I believe him. Because
when I was on my live calling that, when he did his ring walk, if you just have a glimpse of my live of that, I think I said to AJ, I said, he don't look right just from the ring walk. I said, he looks a bit nervous, which I've never seen. I said, maybe the moment's getting to him. And that was just on the ring walk.
Maybe. I don't know when this hand injury was supposed to have happened. But I've seen plenty of Hamza Shiraz fights. That's why I was high on the kid. And I'm like, how you go from really going for the knockout, committing to the shots, getting down and dirty, to being nervous and staying behind a jab? It gotta be because your hand was hurt.
Yo, Jules, can you read that one just to get that hole out of here?
I noticed that the weigh-in, Jules, and I said it on my live, he looked very drained.
Pardon me.
Shiraz looked
J-
very trained.
Jerry said that's some bully Trump shit. Congrats, Jules. Bro,
Yeah.
you a Democrat? Yo,
I
don't be a
fucking knew it, bro.
yo. Listen, don't be a Democrat, bro. Them
Bro, I told
motherfuckers.
you, you know that Alpha A's guy, that homo. I bet you he's an Anthony Fauci
Yo, the
fan,
shit
bro.
is no. The shit is. Don't end up like Joy Reid, bro. Don't end up like Joy. End up like Joy
Jules,
Reid out here, B.
Jules,
Go ahead.
did you think that Shiraz looked drained? Because even on the way,
Yes.
I was like, he's still all right. You make him wait, but you still. Carlos Adames looked amazing at the weigh-in. He looked like he could eat. He was already rehydrated.
No, I mean, look, when you got a guy, and that's when you got a guy. Who is that?
I mean,
That's undefeated is hitting us with the Austin, Texas
Oh,
mic of
yeah.
echoes.
Hey,
Come
it's Dallas,
on.
bro. It's Dallas. Get right.
But listen,
Dallas.
listen.
On Texas,
When you got a guy 6'3" at 160, it's a
Yeah.
ticking time bomb, isn't it?
Right.
Isn't it?
no,
Is it-
yeah.
How,
bro.
how much longer are you gonna keep being able to boil down to
Right.
160?
Bro, that's insane to me. I'm
Yeah,
6'2", bro.
yeah.
160 is fucking
I said
insane.
Bro.
Well,
it.
here's some other questions though. Maybe I and just thinking about this with the Piccoli situation. Maybe Shiraz we're overhyping him because number one, who did he beat?
Nah.
Who did he beat, dude? He didn't beat anybody. And
It's
then
not
maybe
that.
number
It's
two.
not that. I know
ma-
what I'm seeing. I know what I'm seeing, and I know with Shiraz, it's not. With Shiraz, it's not some bullshit.
Yeah.
I've been watching that kid for a minute. He can fight. He
Bro,
Yeah.
has
speaking of the
power.
understand, but
devil,
it's
he shall
it's
appear. Look at
talented.
our IBF in
And
the
and
chat.
and then you have
yesterday.
Adamus too. What about maybe his style? Adamus's style was maybe different from that Shiraz is used to.
Bro,
I
I'm
just think he
telling
had a bad weight cut, and religious weight cuts like that, being 6'3", could fuck you up in the end. You got to move
put it
up.
put it this way, Jason. That's not Jason. That's
Roman.
fucking Roman. Roman, put it this way. The same dude that was scared to death to let his hands go with Terrell Gachet. That was the fight before yesterday. This dude treated Terrell Gachet like he was made out of fucking uranium, right?
Yeah.
I know we talked about that. Yeah.
Right? He wouldn't take no chances. Why was he willing to take chances with Shiraz? Shiraz wasn't letting his hands go. Why was Shiraz not letting his hands go? He normally does.
Yeah.
Hurt his hand.
Yo, Jules, your boy IBFP dropped in the chat.
Shout out to IBFP, bro.
You look different from the ring walk.
Honest, I've been watching the kid for
Yeah.
I've been watching him for a minute. Yo, he's not a boring fighter. He's normally an action guy.
Yeah.
He tries for punches.
But is he world level, dog?
He's
Yeah, that's what I'm
fast
saying.
with the punches.
The shit is Carlos.
I knew you were gonna say that too.
Well,
My
But I feel like Carlos
yeah.
isn't game though, dude.
Yo,
I know that
be
does shit
real.
fight.
You're only
What
saying
you-
that
no,
because
wait.
he's Dominican.
What did you do? You beat Juan Macias Montiel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Derenchenko. But Derenchenko's game too, though.
All of people sandwiches.
And his last
How
fight,
much you?
remember
Was it
his
Alien?
last
What?
fight? The last fight he had
No,
with
he fought Sergey after Danny beat his ass and Golovkin beat his ass and Charlo beat
Yeah, but
his
he's
ass.
game. But he's game, man.
What was the last fight he had? The last fight he had,
You're
he didn't look
fucking
good either.
childish, bro.
I am.
The last fight.
The
that he
reason
had,
I say
he didn't
this
look
is
good either.
the reason I say this. Understand? You went from fighting a dude. Pay attention. Terrell Gachet is not an artillery fighter. He's not a knockout merchant. He's not a heavy hitter. You treated that dude like he was made out of fucking uranium, right? You didn't want to take no chances with that dude.
Yeah.
But against a bigger guy with a bigger punch, all of a sudden you taking chances.
He real froggy, huh?
What's different? Shiraz is different. The
Yeah.
dude that looked different yesterday was Shiraz. Where's the right hand, bro? What
Because
happened?
I'm
Left
not
hook.
hiring Adames either. Remember his last fight before Shiraz? His title defense for the BC. He didn't look good. Adames
He looked like
crap.
shit.
Yeah.
He looked like shit.
Mhm.
Shout out to ASVP. The Adames Shiraz draw was all the ammo Tank fans needed. Bro, it's cool. Listen, I don't want to talk.
Oh no,
about
I've
Tank,
seen
bro.
that shit. Yeah, he ain't
I don't.
lying
Yeah,
though.
but the shit is yo. My advice, Tank, don't even go over there, bro. Retire. Just
Yeah.
retire.
No, please,
Please retire.
for the love of God.
Please, like
Well,
don't
yeah.
fuck
I
them
need
Saudis,
that
bro.
shit
Don't
in
even
my
go
life.
over there, bro.
These two guys, Tank and Benavidez, had nowhere to go, man. The bell tolls for them because of all the talent that's out there. They don't want to fucking fight it.
No,
That's
yeah,
okay.
you said it, bro.
That's okay. But the shit is, look, with Tank, you the A side, I don't know, you
Running out
the
of options though.
right, you the
That's
you
what
the
I'm saying.
You the hottest bitch. You a bad bitch. You got the
Yeah.
red bottoms, the French tip. Whatever's going on,
Lace
bro. It's
front.
all good.
Oh shit.
Whatever's going on, right? You
Mhm.
don't gotta do nothing. So cool, then don't do nothing. Retire. It's
Yeah.
cool. Now with David, you stuck between a rock and a hard place. You are
Yep.
because
A
nothing
rock
at
and a
once,
hard cock.
nothing at 175, nothing at 175 in America is
Yeah.
moving. Nothing,
Yep.
like really nothing. All the money in the light heavyweight division is international. You talking
That's
about what?
why I said I think it was over there at the IBFP the
But you
last
gotta
time.
let me finish the sentence.
You got it.
Lyndon Arthur, Joshua Buatsi, Anthony Yarde, Willie Hutchinson, Callum Smith. These are all Brits. But that's the money, though. Most of the money in the light heavyweight division is is the British pound, basically. So unless you willing to do something international, you better go to cruiserweight.
That's
I'm
what I was
saying,
saying.
Wizardo's waiting for you.
Yeah.
right?
Zerto's gonna whoop his ass, but I said it over there at IBFP, bro. Like, there's not. David is stuck between a rock and hard place because you're in divisions that have never been historically glamour divisions,
Yep.
and all the fighters that are there are not American. They're
Oh,
not big names here, and the way that America already sees Europeans,
Mhm.
you're fucked, bro.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's no American money flowing through the light heavyweight division.
He
There,
should
there
come to England.
literally isn't.
If he came to England, he'd make a good pound.
Chan, you know this better than I do.
Yeah.
If Wilder wasn't such a fucking coward, you could have went to the UK.
It's American pride.
You could have went to the UK, and if you would have fought Dillian White in the UK, you would have had a whole thing of fans out there.
Yep.
If you would have did that. These dumbass Americans don't understand that like, yo, a lot of people would respect that if you did that, if you came through. And unlike the Americans are spoiled. They're not going to show up for you. But if you went to Britain and you said, yo, I'm gonna fight Dillian White, he's my mandatory, yo, y'all would have sold out the O2.
Sold out.
You and him would have sold out the O2. But you're a
Even
fucking but let me talk my shit. You're a coward. You're a coward. And you're a moron. There's always been international money and there still is international money for Americans. But honestly, and I'm American, I could say it. These motherfuckers is cowards. You scared.
Yeah. Fury came here.
I don't know though, bro. Hold on, because I don't know. Those are two very, very like big struggles to be a coward and fucking stupid. I think he's just a coward and smart.
My dude, understand. The whole world was in lockdown, right? Pay attention to this story. The whole world is locked down. There's no money for boxers because there's no live gate. So there are only so many opportunities to make 7 figures. At this time, as much as I like Shakur Stevenson, and I know a lot of people hate on him, but this pissed me off. Eddie Hearn offered you 7 figures to come fight Josh Warrington, who the whole planet would have favored you to beat. The whole planet. You're both at 126. You both have a title. Eddie offered you $1 million or $1 million plus, and you didn't want to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only to go over there, how many years later?
Warrington has a massive fan base that they all come out from these as well. Massive.
So the shit I'm saying is honestly, what I notice about the American fighter now is honestly, look, man, it's hard to call people who fight for a living chicken shits. But what is that if not being scared? What is that?
Arrogance.
Then? What is that?
Arrogance and entitlement, bro.
You don't think you don't think you can win abroad. You know why? Because so many of you fuck over the foreign fighters here, and that's what you're afraid of. That you'll go over there and they'll do you how you do other motherfuckers. It's like, yo, y'all motherfuckers not nice like that. I'm sorry.
That's why Wilder
tell on themselves when the PBC and Tank and all of his little fangirls tell on themselves whenever they talk about that shit. Because it's like, that's what the fuck y'all do at the PBC. So now you're scared of getting a little taste of your own medicine.
Shout out to my man Tony Boswell for the Cash App donation to the Swedish Llama Fund of Afghanistan. This will sponsor 7 alpacas. I'm only raising 5 fingers because the phone is in my other hand.
Llamas or alpacas, motherfucker. That's not the same thing.
7 alpacas in a village near you. I appreciate you. Shout out to my man Tony Boswell.
It's because alpacas are cheaper than llamas.
They are cheaper than llamas.
That's why Wilder didn't go to fight AJ over there for Undisputed either.
Yeah, but even with that, you even see motherfuckers don't understand shit. if you didn't want to do the AJ shit right away, I could have respected you if you fought Dillian. If you
Yeah.
say, look, they don't know me over there. They don't know me over there. If I go over there and I knock this dumb motherfucker out, they
Yeah.
gonna know me over there. And when I go over there and I knock his bitch ass out, then I'm gonna go to you and I'm gonna ask for more money. But y'all, you
Yeah.
a country bumpkin. You not no hustler. You
Yeah.
bro, you not no hustler,
Country
bro.
bumpkin.
You're not no hustler. Cause
Mm.
another motherfucker would have looked like, yo, all I gotta do is knock out Dillian White to get at 10 mil. Bring yo, put me in your suitcase.
And Wilder would have
going
done
over
that.
there, bro.
I would have favored him in that fight.
But he's a
At that
moron.
time,
Yeah.
But he's a moron. So you rather stay here so that you don't gotta go nowhere. And this is why I love telling this story, and I'm never gonna stop telling it. You so big a bitch, you picked a crack fiend, an overweight crack fiend.
Yeah.
You picked an overweight crack fiend who's suicidal, and he still whooped your ass?
Bro, that blew my mind when he was talking that shit in the rematch.
Yeah.
Bro, you're saying that as if that's something to be proud of.
Like that's
that
a
means
plus.
you chose him at his worst, partner.
You picked a dude that is morbidly obese, thinking about deleting himself, sniffing coke, doing crazy shit, and that's the dude that whooped your ass?
Right.
Bro, that's the dude who said he was gonna whoop your ass and then did it.
Only way, shout out to ASVP, only way to get David across the pond is with bangers and mash. Yeah, but he not about that life. Look, I'll be honest that with David Benavidez, the situation is so murky that I wouldn't even rule out him sitting out the rest of the year.
Oh yeah.
I don't rule that out because that's what he did last year after the Vosdick fight. He didn't fight again. He fought once and then didn't fight again.
Bro, anybody trying to start a betting pool on that one, bro? I think he sits out too.
I don't rule that out right now because
bro, $20 says he doesn't take another fight.
The only dude that I would pick David to beat comfortably in the light heavyweight division, and it's not none of somebody's, is Michael Eifert. Michael hits like a fucking girl. He's like a German Devin Haney, like, bro. This
American.
dude.
I don't know him.
No. He's the dude that beat Jean Pascal about 2 years ago in Canada. He became IBF mandatory challenger. But long story short, he's a pure boxer. He can't punch to save his life.
Got you.
So David can maybe beat him, but other
what
than
about Joe Smith Jr.?
He's a cruiserweight.
No, it's not even that. If Joe could get down to 175, my honest opinion is I don't think you beat Joe. I'm not saying that shit to be funny. You're not gonna do none of the shit that bothers Joe. You're gonna give him what he wants. You're gonna fight, and I think he hits. And I think he hits harder than you do.
Oh, he gonna punch him in his shit, right?
He got union punches, bro. You ever pay union dues $5 out of every check, bro?
You know who would
union
kill him?
punches, bro.
You know who would kill him? Anthony Yarde, I think, would really do a working over on Benavidez.
I said that earlier, and I stand by that. Bro, listen to me. It took Kovalev and Beterbiev to beat Anthony Yarde.
I said it after the Beterbiev fight. Benavidez
You don't box as good as Kova, and you don't hit as hard as Artur. So I don't see you beating. I think Anthony knock your ass out. That's what I think.
Anthony's got a lot of power, man. He's only 29. He's got 24 knockouts, 21.
He's not some. This ain't David Lemieux, bro. I'm just saying, like, this ain't David Lemieux, bro. But go ahead. He's not gonna fight him neither, though, because and that's why I don't rule out that he might sit out the rest of the year because it's actually not safe at 175.
Fight for him,
it's not safe.
The Riot one says Yarde sucks though.
Go ahead if you say so, bro. They said Callum sucked before this weekend. I still picked his ass to beat Buatsi.
Yeah,
it's cool. Motherfuckers think everybody sucked, but it's because
so
the
if Yarde
motherfucker
sucks. What is David? Does he blow?
Right.
For real.
right.
Shout out to Serge. Wilder does what Daddy Heyman tells him. For real. Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Is that you in the profile picture? In his profile picture, Julius?
Whose profile picture?
That guy. He looks like you a little bit in that profile picture.
Well, that's not me,
no,
bro.
See, I used to,
with a beard.
I used to think that was you too, B.
I ain't rocked my beard like that in like 5 years. Like I ain't rock a full hala beard since like the COVID lockdown,
because
bro.
I didn't think I got Jules animated. For this shit.
That's what I thought.
I ain't rock my a la Mahatma Gandhi beard since the fucking lockdown, bro. Like shit, like
Damn, bro, it's been that fucking long.
yo, for
Yeah.
real, that was like 5 years ago, bro. It's a different world, bro. Different
Yeah,
world.
boy.
But real shit, I don't think he beats Yard, and all the Americans are always gonna say shit like, "Oh, Yard sucks." Not at light heavyweight.
No, he does not.
Not at light heavyweight. Who the fuck?
And he's still, yeah,
Just
Go
got
ahead. Go
losses.
ahead.
he's still a young gun. I mean, he's only 29 years old, Yard, too.
No, Yarde is 33.
What?
Bro,
Yarde is
listen.
33, 34.
This is the thing. He could be 33 and 34. Fucking Vosdick was 38, and this motherfucker couldn't knock him out.
33, dog.
And this motherfucker
And his
couldn't knock him
forehead's
out.
only gonna get bigger.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know what David's 2025 is gonna look like. All I know is I searched high and low all this morning for a post-fight interview, anything like that,
Honestly,
addressing.
bro, I think he gets an injury soon.
Probably. That's. I mean, like, probably. It's
He's
weird
gonna
that
he's gonna
it's
pull his
weird
like
that you
vagina or
flew
something.
halfway around the world and you didn't do no media.
No media.
He's gonna get like a labia tear or something.
You're right, you know, Jules. You're right.
That's odd. Like Teofimo did media, Terrence
No
Crawford
fight
did media, Usyk did media, AJ did media. Everybody that flew out did media. Like, well,
Yeah.
AJ talking about the Fury fight, Teofimo talking, you know, he getting heard by Crawford. He taking his lunch money. Crawford smiling. He lapping it up with fucking everybody. He chilling. Everybody did media that flew out. Where is David?
No, because it's crazy. I didn't even realize it until Shan like mentioned it. That they never panned over to that dude.
Never. They couldn't see him.
I don't think they did, Chan, because he wasn't fucking there.
Because he wasn't there. That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't.
Shit, I gotta take
Daddy
a piss.
wasn't there.
Gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
So what did he
Benny.
do? Just turn up and then he just said, "Nah, I'm just gonna dip out." That's true. Fight hype would have caught him with an interview.
Benny
Mark
wasn't
Taylor.
there
That's weird.
to change his underwear.
That guy is a bum.
It seems he doesn't care.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That
crap.
dude's a bitch, bro. How the fuck, bro? He for real skirted out
my-
like halfway through the Ortiz fight or some shit.
My question is,
No, he wasn't even there. He wasn't.
My
he wasn't
question is this: I mean,
fight
if
full.
why did he go there if he wasn't going to go in the ring and call anybody out, or at least get interviewed or
But
something?
no, because like now I'm for real life questioning it. Did he go? Like they caught him there, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I see him there. Yeah, pre-fights. Yeah,
but what a fucking
Yeah.
cuck.
yeah.
You know
Al
what it
told-
was?
Al
I think
told
he
him
didn't
to
want to
come
hold
home.
Turkey's hand.
Yeah, Al told him to come home. Like, what are you doing over there? Just go back here on this fucking island. Yeah, that's what happened. He's a dick.
Al picked up the red phone on his desk.
Yep. He said, "Get your ass home.
Get your ass home.
Get your ass home to daddy." Yeah, it's embarrassing, really.
I
That's fucked.
I don't think he beats Bivol either.
No, of course he doesn't. He says
No, but I mean, I
pardon.
settled on that when he was running his fucking mouth in 2022, talking about I could knock out Bivol.
'Cause
I
I
fought him in
started.
sparring, and then
Yeah.
all 2023, when Bivol was sitting out trying to find a fucking opponent,
Mhm.
you were fighting Plant and Andrade, bro. Like, shut
Right.
the fuck up, dude.
Right.
Fucking Benavidez.
Benavidez. I'm trying to look if there is any fucking commentary about. He's really wow. That is.
No, that dude's for real life. That's one fucking tall ass elusive motherfucker.
That's why I think he probably bring in like a hat or something and shades. So when he left, because he was all in black when I saw him on.
And that motherfucker brought a bucket hat and shades.
Yeah, definitely. I can guarantee it. Because someone would have caught him. Fight hype was there. Everybody was there.
Is he still rocking cornrows?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
He looks fucking retarded with that
But don't
shit.
quote me because I could be wrong. Because he always changes it, grows it out, cuts it off. Yeah, but isn't he half black?
No.
No, he's Ecuadorian.
No, I
He's
don't think so.
Ecuadorian. And
Well,
not
I
even,
thought
I think he's
black
like a
Ecuadorian.
quarter Ecuadorian or some shit.
Ah,
Or he's like a quarter Mexican, right?
no, half, isn't it?
Nah, that's just a fucking mutt. That's what he's a fucking mutt.
I thought he was half black. Because his hair's
I don't
quite.
think he is.
Yeah,
Nah, he just has fucking thick ass hair.
he's got thick hair. Entirely.
Oh, not me. I got thin shit. But that's why I keep my hair long though, is because my hair's so fucking thin. You can see my scalp if it's too
Scalp
short.
through it.
I don't
Yeah.
like that shit.
Take some supplements. I know that sounds lame, but it actually grows your hair, like good supplements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bad.
Yeah, go have a look. Yeah, but the fight yesterday, all of the fights yesterday,
That card top to
I
bottom.
watched it from the prelims. I never watched prelims. I watched it from the fucking prelims with
I feel you, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never fucking watched the prelims.
But you see the Saudi boy that fights on all the cards, and Buddy McGurk's trainer, he actually looked good yesterday. He was like the second fight or the first fight.
I appreciate that the Saudis are trying to get into boxing and that they're pushing, like, it's good that they're putting these cards together and that they're putting their own fighters also in these cards to try to get. I like that. You know, I dig on that shit. You know, you're building up the next gen fighters. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Something PBC could never fucking do.
Never do. I know.
You got fucking Carmel in Motion fighting after the fight, which is fucking crazy to me.
Because he can't even make weight. He's already grown out of what he's.
Bro, and then the dude had the audacity to talk about a new weight at all. It's like, bro, you're not gonna be half as achieved as he is at his age. So like, be quiet now.
Especially under Floyd at this point. No,
bro. That time he had fucking the fucking Floyd came in and started arguing with the reporter. That shit was so cringe. Like, oh, well, what are we basing the greatest off of?
Yeah, he's just a knock.
Jesus Christ, Floyd, you're still doing that bit.
What do you guys think of Floyd Schofield?
We got a super chat.
We
got a super chat from Minister Jared Khan. They said Jerry says Benavidez' mother is Dominican, Jules diabolical. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
I thought he was Ecuador.
Damn, so this motherfucker's Dominican, Ecuadorian, and Mexican? That's a for real mutt, bro.
But that's why I see that he's got. I bet you the Dominican half of or quarter of him is the black Dominican because his hair. Trust me.
Okay, no, I can see where you're coming from. Then,
yeah.
If he is part Dominican, then yeah, it's probably the darker skin Dominican.
Yeah.
Who is?
Not the Jules Dominican, but the Adames Dominican.
Yeah.
He's not that dark.
No, but it could be.
See, y'all not Dominican. See, you understand when Trujillo was around, and unless you're Dominican, you don't even know who the fuck that is.
General Raul Trujillo. Yes.
You're my age. You know. when Trujillo was around, there were plenty of fair-skinned Dominicans, but after that, the median Dominican is either a mulatto or dark-skinned. Because my grandma was a full-blood Dominican, but she was light like me.
And
well, it says here that he was
exactly.
Born to, it says here that he was born to a Mexican father and an Ecuadorian mother.
I think I fuck with Mexicans.
Hey, so you talking about Sammy Sosa light skin or what?
Yo, that motherfucker looked like a mutant. That
Jules,
motherfucker looked crazy. Yeah, go ahead.
Jerry sent you a super chat and was saying that his mother was Dominican, but it's not. He's not. It says his mother is Ecuadorian.
Bro, unless Jerry sent that in the phone, was it a
super
chat?
He did. It was
okay.
Country understands.
Okay. Well, look, enough about Jerry. My next question is
get him off the screen, bro.
Is there anybody that you guys think could give Agit Kabayel a run for his money besides Usyk?
Yeah.
Who?
Parker.
You think Parker could beat him? You would pick Parker?
I don't know if I beat him, but that's a good fight.
I even think Joshua could on his A game.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, bro, you know I'm a champ. I mean, you know I'm a fan of Joshua, but at this point, would you be comfortable with him fighting Agit Kabayel?
Like 3 years ago.
Fighting Agit Kabayel, then Daniel Dubois rematch.
I don't know, Chan. If he could beat Agit, I would say he's back. That's how much that would mean.
What about Daniel? What about Daniel, bro?
No,
he's not. Look, if you go right back in with Daniel and you don't do something to remind yourself of what you can do, I'm picking Daniel to beat you again.
Yeah.
Honestly, like that's not even hate. You didn't win a round in that last fight, bro. That whole fight was you just getting your ass beat. The whole fight with Daniel. You gotta fuck somebody up before you see that man again.
Caballero, I reckon it because it's the size. I think because Caballero not.
Come on,
He's not a
champ.
one-punch knockout, and
He's
Joshua could
not,
avoid the body
but that
shot.
little motherfucker moved to. Well, he
What
not a
about
little.
Richard Torres, bro?
Oh God, that's low
My
level.
No,
man.
no. Here's the weird shit. Who the fuck is in the middle of a wind tunnel?
Somebody for real life.
Right? Like Richard Torres is a guy who 2 years from now you could probably pick him to beat Caballel because he'll take away Caballel's advantage. You don't have a lower center of gravity with Richard Torres. He's only 6'2".
Oh, yeah.
What makes you tricky is all these big slow heavyweights, they got to punch down to hit you. They got to try to catch you. Richard is fast like you.
And he squats.
And he squats. He used that springboard shit that Rocky Marciano used to do. That he bend at the waist and knees and come up with a hook, come up with a looping right.
Well, I like that Mexican looking motherfucker.
He's a good fighter. It's just we don't know what he is yet. Like I'm still on the fence with Richard. I don't know how far you're gonna go. He might
not pretend that Joseph Parker was a good, like he was a champion before, but like what us boxing fans tend to do is that when they get a win, now nobody can beat Joseph Parker and he could beat everybody. It's not like that.
It's not, but with Joseph, you have to admit that the body of work is better than just one fight or two fights.
Yeah,
you beat Wilder, who was shot. So all right, fuck Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
But you survived Zang. He knocked you down twice, and you didn't give up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He knocked you down twice. You didn't give up. But Coley is like
off the couch. Come on, it's off the couch,
bro. But see, I think when because they're not going to stay unified. But when those belts get scattered, I think Torres could take one up.
Parker will get one.
I don't know, bro. Like I want to believe that Torres could win a belt, but it's like
the silver medalist, brother.
Doesn't matter.
Jalalov folded his ass. Did you see that shit?
Not fair.
He knocked his ass the fuck out, like for real out, like sleep out. I'm like, yeah, you better stay. Better stay away from that motherfucker. Yeah. Get hand set. His mother is half Ecuadorian and half Dominican. Look, man, half and half. Do the math, bro. I don't know. She from where she from, bro? I don't know. I don't be knowing. Pedro said Tyson give Agit smoke.
No way.
Nah, I'll tell you the truth. Tyson was supposed to fight him and he backed out.
Back in 2020.
In 2020, the fight that Tyson Fury was supposed to have in 2020 in between the second Wilder fight and the third one was Agit Caballel. And
the one where he did his Apollo Creed shit?
He backed out.
Backed out, yep.
Yeah, because the key would have made him shit himself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I would like to believe you, but when you backing out of fights, bro. Shout out to Darren Hodges. If I didn't buy that card, if you didn't buy that card, you're not a real boxing fan. I agree.
Hey, Jules, the Gooch claimed you missed his super chat, but it's way the hell back there, man.
It'll be starred. Go in your starred
folder. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I just did too. Went to the starred folder. Shout out to the Gooch. Just saw David on a milk carton of the for real, like that. That motherfucker MIA. Like I said. It's very odd. It's a career opportunity. That's how you have to look at it. You go to a show that big in that region of the world, you expect to do media. You expect to do interviews with Marcos, with Michelle, with Raheem, with Charlie Parsons, with whoever over there. The fact you flew halfway around the world and we don't got a bunch of David Benavidez interviews after that?
Bro, we were chopping it up right now when you left.
Hey, do you remember the first Usyk and Fury fight? And that motherfucker Fury pulled out, and then Turkey had him like in an interview the next day. Like
he had him
the hostage situation.
Yeah, like do you think David might be on that
AK
shit
on the other side of the camera?
It was motherfuckers on the other side of the screen with AKs. Like
it
was like an ISIS video, bro.
It must be David Benavidez interview. I'm searching right
Bro,
now.
no, because we were chopping it up when you left this last time. We're of the opinion that he didn't even stay for the card, bro.
All I'm saying is somebody said it earlier. Somebody said it earlier. I didn't run with it. I saw somebody on Twitter say that David left before the main event was over. And I'm like, oh, they just talking shit. Let me go look. And I looked at the people that were there, the interviewers, the channels that were there. And yeah, there's no David Benavidez interview.
Bro, like Shan said, he probably didn't even stay for like the Madrimov fight and shit. Like
there, I didn't see him at all. I saw when Anthony Joshua swapped with Terence Crawford, and there was Usyk there. and then there was Frank Warren, and I saw everybody at that front row. I never saw David Benavidez.
He was there. I know that he was there at the beginning because he talked to a bitch who got a hard ass face. If y'all remember.
But
Yeah.
that's what we're saying. He literally didn't stay for the card. He literally did those interviews.
The only time that I saw him ringside or anywhere in the vicinity of the show was before the fight, and this was way up on the card.
Crimson Chin bitch.
Right.
Yeah, the hard chin bitch. This was way before the show though. Like it wasn't like it really wasn't in full swing. But it's weird that after that, yo, where is David, bro? Like what you went to the hotel room?
Yeah, I think he did.
Unless he got really fucking drunk and spent the whole thing in the bathroom.
I'll find out from.
You know he's a fucking alcoholic. Maybe he got really.
He's an alcoholic.
No, there's no alcohol in Saudi Arabia.
I was about to say that, Chin. That they don't serve alcohol out there.
They
so it couldn't have been that.
No,
they don't. They don't.
Damn. So how does
they
fucking
don't
Oscar
play
do
with
it, bro? He
alcohol,
just
man.
gets like he's got like secret bumps or what?
I'm saying, bro. It's
like how you got emergency pizza, he's got emergency cocaine.
Oh,
I got fucking emergency. Yo, it's probably fucking cocaine laced into the hat. He activate the shit.
He got the
going to
emergency
his
8 balls in the
brain.
cut.
They got their own like speakeasies or certain areas where you can get alcohol, but it's not for the general public because of the religion.
What?
You know, they don't say that.
Even at the Ring Magazine Awards, what they did here, there was no alcohol. We could have no alcohol at all.
There wasn't even like champagne or nothing?
None.
What? That's wild.
Pedro said the fight won't happen because of the money. The thing is that David's price tag
is low.
I'm of the opinion. Look, the number that they're floating out there for Bacoli versus Parker, for example, on short notice, is $4 million, right? So I could believe that Turkey would guarantee David 5, maybe 6, right? For Callum Smith, like I could believe that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, would he take that fight? It's not like it's better beef. It's not better beef. It's not Bivol. It's Callum Smith.
Right.
Would you not take that? Yo, dog, if you don't take that, you just the biggest bitch on earth.
Bro, but
John Ryder fought that.
What makes you think he already isn't the biggest bitch on earth? I don't think he takes that, bro.
That's a big bitch, bro.
That's
a
one big bitch, bro.
That's
He's
a big
6'2".
bitch.
That's a lot of bitch to carry in one body.
Pedro said so. Agit is invincible, but based off your own mouth, he hasn't beat AJ Usyk, Tyson, Dubois, Parker. No, I didn't say he's unbeatable. I never said that. I asked, who do you guys think would beat him?
Yeah, there's a few.
Who do you guys, if it's Parker Caballel, do you pick Parker to beat him?
Yes,
possibly.
Do you pick Dubois to beat him?
No.
Who else? Who else?
Joshua,
Who else?
I honestly do pick Joshua. I honestly do.
But Dubois, you don't.
Joshua.
But Chan, you don't think Dubois can beat this guy?
No, because he's not. You got to move with this guy. You got to. I know he's got fleet of foot as well, but you got.
No, but Dubois got that retard strength.
Yeah, but Zang is just solid and right in his face for Agit to pepper up. He's right there. He doesn't move like that. Trust me.
No, I'm with you, bro. I think
so.
he
Who
body
else?
smashed
No, wait a
Daniel.
minute. So who else would pick Agit to either beat Dubois or lose to Dubois? Who else?
Usyk would beat Agit.
Yeah, but I don't want to use Usyk. That's too obvious an answer. He's the number one guy, so everybody's gonna pick him. Look at everybody else. Because if we don't pick nobody, you know what the fuck that means, right, Chan? If nobody picks nobody to beat this fucking guy, so what? He's number 2 in the division?
No.
No, not at all.
So country, no. Who do you think beats him?
I think he's number 3, bro. I think he's number 3 in the division, bro.
I think Usyk beats him. I definitely.
Did you just say Usyk?
Yes, I did.
You fucker.
But we just said anybody but Usyk. Anybody but Usyk, bro, because that's the most obvious answer. Who else?
Can you pull up the top 10 list of heavyweights? Or
Let me
can
try.
anyone do
No,
that?
brother, I genuinely believe he's number 3 right behind Parker, bro.
You think he's number 3?
Beats him.
I think he's steadfast at number 3, bro.
I honestly think Parker can beat him.
I'll say this, and I stand on this. I don't know about everybody else, but I would pick him to knock out Tyson Fury.
No, I agree.
I believe
Yeah,
Daniel
he's
gives him
body
a run.
snatching that fucker.
Get undefeated. Who you think Daniel? Would you pick Daniel to beat him comfortably?
Not comfortably, but I say he gives him a run for his money, bro.
He
He's gonna
gets
have
shot.
to. He's gonna be for a long night with Daniel.
Dubois would be on the floor, body shot.
The
That's
only,
what I'm
the
saying.
only,
He's
the
gonna
only
body
one,
smash Daniel
That's what
too.
I was gonna say, man. Dubois, how does he stand up to those
Fight
body
style.
shots?
the only one who I see that brings the same strengths to the table as a Geek Caballel.
Okay.
It's a prospect. It's not Richard. It's Moses.
Atama.
Moses.
Atama, okay.
Moses. If you give Moses another 5 to 10,
Yeah.
5 to 10, and 10 is a lot, but let's
No.
call it 5 to keep things interesting. He's mobile. His shot
Yeah.
selection is crazy. His
Yeah.
power for a kid who's 20 is nuts.
Your boy
Yeah.
Beto, he's got
I
some
thought of him,
suggestions.
but I thought that was too low. He was too low down
No,
on the totem pole.
But that's how dry the shit is. Nobody wants to name anybody. Nobody's naming Hergovic.
Well,
Nobody's
Pedro,
naming
Pedro,
Miller.
Pedro down there.
I wouldn't have picked Hergovich. I thought of him.
Shout out to Pedro. Amor de Rey. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Jerry. Jerry said Benavidez. Oh,
God. Stop reading his super.
yo, this is a fucking cartoon, dog. Like we talking about heavyweights, and this motherfucker's still on David Benavidez, bro.
I'm telling
He
you,
met-
Minister Jericho.
Well, that's his best
That's
friend, bro. I mean,
crazy, bro. Like,
he makes it seem like he gets to talk to him. So I mean, it doesn't surprise me. That's his like fucking love interest.
What
bro,
about
this shit-
Janilov against Caballel?
Someone mentioned.
Can I
Jalal
tell
in
you
the
something?
chat.
Can I tell you something? Shout out to Alexis Rumbero because he brought this up. We know that in the last Olympics, a lot of the Uzbeks won the medals, right? A lot of them won the medals. But pay attention how they're doing in the pros. Kolmatov got beat.
Yeah.
Madrimov got beat.
Motherfucking.
Who
Triple
else?
G got beat.
No, he's not an Uzbek though.
Oh, it's Kazakhstan, right?
A lot of their guys that were standout amateurs, they're not really panning out in the pros. So when I look at Jalalov, I'm like, I see a lot of good things, but you know what I don't trust?
What?
You're gonna get chin checked, and you're gonna go out.
But I've seen him just like that. Dude's a unit and walks just right through.
Yeah,
And
through
can box.
journeyman. Through journeyman.
Hmm.
Chan, never forget, there was a time when Tony Yoka looked like a unit.
Oh
Oh
God.
hell yeah!
There was a time where he looked like a unit, and then
Yeah.
you
He
know what I
got
mean?
packed out.
Got packed up, B. Got packed out on the shelf.
You might be right. That not many people beat Agit Caballel for real.
It's not because I'm not making that assertion. I'm just saying that if we all as a panel can't think of somebody
It's
comfortably to
because he's
beat
a
him,
Mexican German, bro.
he does look like a Mexican German though.
He's Turkish, German. He's Turkish.
And German.
But
And
what
Mexican.
lives in Germany.
Alvida Zane.
Yeah.
Benavidez.
Alvida
Yeah,
Zane.
I can't think of anyone, Jules. You're right then. I don't know.
I'm like, Derek Chisora's on his way out. Dillian
Yeah.
White is shot. Joe
Carlos
Joyce.
Taca-
Joe
Carlos
Joyce is
Taca's
shot.
Yeah.
Tackam done been there and done that for years.
Yeah,
He's like, come on.
It's gonna be the young and up and comers, bro. It's gonna be like,
But who, bro? Who?
Atoma. That's
bro,
it.
It ain't
give
gonna
my
be
man-
Jared
give my man-
Anderson.
Give my man Porn
Definitely
Stash
not.
Torres 3 years, dog.
No,
Don't
no.
sleep on Daniel now.
So you got Daniel. Don't say that shit if
Nah,
you're not
bro,
gonna say.
nah, 'cause I
Shut
got-
your
I got
ass up. Your
Parker
name
and
ain't
Caballel
undefeated.
beating
Your
him.
name ain't undefeated. It's you saying that shit. Daniel
Okay.
beats him.
I'll tell you like this: who picked him to beat Joshua? And he slept that motherfucker.
Yeah, different.
That's
You know
fair.
why? You know why I fuck with undefeated? One, because he's a Capricorn.
Yup.
Two, because he say that shit with his chest.
And he's undefeated, bro.
3,
He
I got
never
a long.
lost. And well, I was going
lost
to
here.
reverb it, but I'm not reverbing that, bro. That shit would have sounded crazy, bro.
But there's a
Because-
start
because-
between Caballel and Joshua.
Because honestly, nobody was picking Daniel to beat Joshua, bro. Not even me. And look what
But
he
here's-
did to him.
Yeah, but here's the shit. Do you really? This is the thing with Daniel that bugged me out. It's cool that you're doing as well as you're doing, but I can't get that Kevin Lorena fight out of my mind,
Me
bro.
too. Dropped like
That
shit.
motherfucker was whooping your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he all right. So
Really?
are you gonna forgive Shiraz for last night for that snooze fest?
I did.
Yeah,
I already
Okay, Why
did
can't you forgive Daniel, bro?
because that's not an isolated incident with Daniel.
Yeah.
That's not an isolated
Fair.
incident.
If you get
That's
right away-
bro. Usyk hit your ass with a jab.
Yep.
and
He's down.
you
Sat
went
your ass
down,
down.
Bro, that was
and you
before.
stayed there. All
That was
right,
But that was
Virgin
before he
Daniel,
got some
bro.
pussy, bro.
That was Virgin
that
Daniel.
was Virgin Daniel
That
though.
was
In
Virgin
fairness,
Daniel,
No,
dog.
it
he got. I ain't gonna lie, that Brazilian pussy might have changed his life.
You know
Bro,
what I'm saying, bro?
we said that shit,
from
bro.
Lorraine.
Might have changed his life. That's true.
Boost also.
Lorena is actually underrated. He's a very good fighter.
Lorena is underrated, but if you really that guy, the problems that Lorena gave you, right? Agit will give you those problems because
Yeah.
he's also shorter. He also moves a lot. He's also very busy in the pocket. So, except Agit is proven and battle tested against heavyweights, very
Well, I'm
big
telling you, I
ones.
think Agit's steadfast at number 3, bro. Because I think Parker
That's a hot
and
take, though,
Caballero,
bro.
I think Parker and Caballero beat fucking Dubois, bro.
I'll tell you what.
Oh,
I'll
no.
do it this way. I'll do it this way. I'll pick Parker to beat Agit.
Yeah, I can. More
That's
go.
why I say he's number 3.
I'll pick Parker to beat Agit. Daniel, I don't trust you yet, bro.
No,
Being
no.
real, I don't. Like, it's cool that you beat Anthony. I'm
Very
not gonna
good.
hold you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't
I
trust
think
you,
Daniel's
bro.
4, bro. Even though he's
Always been
champion,
a
I think he's
beatable guy.
4.
One of the most beatable heavyweight champs in this
Because
era.
he didn't change. Nothing about Daniel changed. Like, no, you believe in yourself a little more. That's what I see.
Well,
Tactically, nothing changed.
Nothing
Yeah,
changes.
so
He
my hot
battles
take is
forward,
cooling
falls
off
down.
That
at
motherfucker got hit with like 1,000,000 right hands by Hergovic. Nothing changed, bro.
Barrels
my
forward, no
big question
movement,
for him is
falls out
when
in
he
straight.
starts getting hit by the body shots and everything, is he going to quit?
Done. Yeah.
He's gonna fold up, bro.
And I don't think he's better on the inside than Agit, which is the biggest problem.
He's gonna fold up like a lawn chair, bro.
I don't think
Bro, that was
I don't think no. The one thing I will say that's a hot take: none of these guys, with the exception of Usyk, are as good as Agit mid-range to inside. None of them put them together like he does. That motherfucker was shoe shine in Zang midsection. Zang looked like he about
Hard
to die.
shoe shining though, not Benavidez shoe shining.
Zang looked like he needed dialysis in the middle of the fucking fight, bro.
But do you remember when
Zang went down to one knee and looked like he was in pain, about to take a shit in his pants.
Bro, there's been
he was
moments.
pregnant.
Listen, there's been moments in my life where I ate some shit and I made that face, bro. Like he looked like he needed to take the biggest shit of ever, bro.
But don't you remember when he fought Jerry Forrest and he had that dehydration, he had the kidney problems, and he had to go to hospital.
And that's why I don't go to that, because supposedly he went into the fight with some issues. I'm like, I can't judge him off of that if he already had problems going in.
Yeah,
I can't judge him
Damn,
off of
bro,
that.
Jerry, go to Mr. T's, bro. That's harsh.
Benavidez, wait, I read that already.
Yeah,
Mr.
fuck that
Miyagi said, Agit really got what most heavyweights don't have: a good chin, clubbing punches with little effort, volume, good defense, and can move decently.
Yeah.
AJ gets mauled.
Bad. Especially now, though, but especially now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real, Chan. I think AJ's been great for boxing. I wouldn't pick him. I wouldn't pick him to beat a
Because, well, let's be honest.
Yeah.
He swerved that Dubois rematch, bro.
It's not. It's yo. That dude is gonna
In
get in your.
hopes that Fury would win, bro. You swerved that Dubois
He has
rematch.
problems with smaller fighters, AJ. I just think
That dude's gonna get in your face and he's gonna throw 3 and 4 punches and you're gonna get flustered, bro. You are. You're not better on the inside than him.
Guys that can move. AJ, I'm not saying anything else, but he can move still.
If he could manage the distance the way we wanted him to, he would have never lost to Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, that's true.
You shouldn't have lost that fight, dog.
And he should have took that rematch.
Not because if he would have took the rematch, he would have been retired.
But that, he said, like, I'm trying to tell you, dog, you swerved the rematch, fam.
He said he couldn't step for the Parker fight because he's got an injured elbow. He needs it.
Shout out to Deed. Caballero gave Zang.
Yeah, he did.
A big bang.
You can just
He said he gave the motherfucker kidney stones, bro.
Yeah.
You can just
he
see
gave that
Zang's
motherfucker a hernia.
You can
For
see
real.
Zang's midsection getting more and more red with every punch, man.
For
During
real,
that
yo,
fight.
shout out to Mr. T. Hamza should be left in the Nah, I'm not gonna do that to him. I think one, you know why I'm gonna give him credit? The fucking reporter tried to use the injured hand as an excuse, and he didn't. He said, nah, look, it's no excuse, bro. I respect that dude. I think better of him than that. He'll be back, you fucking motherfucker. Shout out to
Jules,
Counterpunch. Check your inbox when your chat is over. Counterpunch. Appreciate you, Kurt. Appreciate you, bro.
Jules, I was gonna say with Hamza, how long you think it is before he goes up to super middle? I don't think he's got much time left at middle.
Frank, they got to think about that
like
because
in a
Frank's
very
gonna-
general sense, I've been thinking that a dude 6'3" at 160, yeah, you on borrowed time, bro. You on borrowed
That's what
time.
Frank said, Jules.
Bro, I'm
Frank said
telling you.
we're thinking of moving up.
I'm
The shit is
6'2".
the shit is you go up,
Dangerous.
right? There's guys up there I think he could beat. You know, there is guys up there I think he could beat.
Yeah.
The dudes he need to stay away from Christian Mabili.
Yeah.
Stay away from Kevin Lele Sajo. These dudes gonna be all over your ass. Yeah.
Wait, but Jules,
Bro,
they're
I
gonna
can
beat the shit
imagine
out of
getting
each other
down.
first.
No, they're not because they're not fighting. That fight fell apart.
Ah,
You didn't, bro. You didn't know that? That shit been dead
no!
for
What the fuck? What happened? I thought they won the purse bid and all the shit was ready to go.
No, this the shit. This the shit. Kevin Lele Sajo people won the purse bid, but they wanted to. It was supposed. This fight was supposed to happen before the end of April. Kevin's people said they want to do it in May. So Mobili people say, yeah, we not waiting that long, bro. We not gonna wait that long. We out of here. And they out of there.
I don't know.
Wow.
But wait. They trying to fight Pacheco though. I ain't mad at that.
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. They trying to fight Pacheco.
That's a good.
I'll take
start.
it.
Billy or Sajo?
Mobili.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's not a bad consolation.
What do you think about Shiraz versus Berlanga? Two.
Berlanga is fucking.
But these are
trash.
Nah, but
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
just
what?
saying.
You know what?
Basura.
Look. Let me see that. De verdad. While Berlanga's a piece of shit, I fucking hate him, bro. He embarrasses me, and I'm not even Puerto Rican, but he embarrasses me. The problem is I don't trust Pakistani chins. I don't, and nobody's gonna. I'm not coming off of that. I don't trust Pakistani chins. There's chins out there that I don't trust. I don't trust Polish chins. And I don't trust Pakistani chins.
You don't trust Polish chins?
No.
Hell no.
Chin. Lukas Rozansky.
Lucas Rozansky, the other one from New York, the other Polish dude.
No.
Thomas Adamek had a chin.
No.
Bro, that's the only Polish fighter that had a chin,
You
bro.
talk about the
That's
exceptions,
the
bro.
only one.
Thomas Adamek had a chin.
Kovnowski had no chin.
Oh yeah, he didn't have one.
Motherfucking Spilka.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Spilka
worse.
got packed
Yeah.
out.
That dude don't know what a chin is.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
Rozansky, look at what
Yeah.
Lawrence Okoli did to Rozansky.
Yeah.
I don't trust Polish chins, bro. I don't trust them. And I don't trust.
What about the lot
That dude was retarded, bro. Don't do that. He's disabled.
You fucking piece of
Retarded,
shit.
bro. Like, that's not a normal dude,
What about
bro.
right Rozeki?
Wait, but Rolly's retarded, and you don't talk shit about his chin.
Because he doesn't have one. What am I talking shit about, bro? What am I talking shit about, bro? That dude
People
don't
did that
have
in the
one.
first
Bro,
round?
the best thing
What about
Rolly
Ryan
does is he dresses
Rozeki?
funny. And
No,
he
Ryan
fucking hits hard.
Rositsky's Canadian chin. He's from Nova Scotia.
No, I'm just saying, what could he do? Could he, because he's in Bridgerweight, could he make, he makes cruiser, right?
Nah, listen.
No, he's
listen.
like heavy, isn't he?
No. He's cruiser. He's cruiser. He's a
cruiser. Okay.
regular cruiserweight, but he only fought. He had one fight at Bridgerweight. That was the only one. The
With
Oscar Rivas
Oscar
fight.
Rivas.
Other than that, he's a cruiserweight. Being real, I think he's gonna beat Badu Jack if they fight. If the fight gets made, I don't know if it's gonna get made, but if it gets made, he beats Jack. But being real, him and Chris Billum Smith is a 50-50 fight.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Chris Billum Smith?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
No, Chan, we can say what the fuck we want, but Chris is crafty enough that he could figure that motherfucker out. You just want to bang, bro.
Yeah,
You
I
just,
couldn't even comfortably pick Zerto against Chris Billum.
No,
I
did
did.
pick. No, wait a minute. I picked Zerto to beat Chris, but this the shit. You got to give Chris credit. He beat Richard Riakpour. I thought Riakpour was gonna beat him. He beat Richard Riakpour, and he made it look easy. He beat Lawrence Okoli. I picked Lawrence to beat him.
He's brawly. He's untidy. He's messy.
Yo, I got an idea.
And Ryan
What if-
Rosicki isn't.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I know.
Yeah, right.
Point noted. I'm just not high on Chris Smith. I just don't think he's really
I'm
like
gonna
a
say
world champ, even though he did get to be.
that's
in
a
the world champ.
CTE fight, Chan. To me,
Yeah.
Ryan Rosicki versus Chris Billums. Bro,
Right.
y'all both know what y'all about. Y'all know what y'all about. Y'all know what y'all about to do. I don't know. I want to say that Ryan Rosicki proved a lot because he didn't get knocked out and he didn't get knocked down by Oscar Rivas. He's
Rivas.
got a chin. He's got a chin.
He does.
But so does Chris Billum Smith, don't he?
Yeah, but he gets
No?
fucked up. Like, he's
Does
not
get
that
fucked
good.
up.
He's like, I still put him as domestic level, even though he became a champ. That was by a
That's,
fluke.
come on, that's not fair,
One
Chan. He
title
fought some good
defense.
dudes. He fought some good dudes.
One title or two title defense, and I knew that belt was going quick. I knew it.
I think beating Lawrence legitimized him. That's a victory that's aging well for him.
That's
That's aging well for him. Lawrence is doing his thing now. Like, he's doing his thing. He's moving and grooving. That's a victory that aged well for Chris. All I'm gonna say is that's a 50. Him and Ryan is a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, you might have.
But one thing you got to give Chris over Ryan, he's more battle tested at world level than Ryan Rosicki.
Than Ryan for sure. Yeah.
All you really did was you had a good loss. Against Rivas.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Chris, he done been on some big stages. He did some things.
Yeah, you got a point.
Hey man, some people make entire careers off of a good loss.
For real, some fucking Isaac Cruz. First motherfucker that came to mind, Isaac Cruz.
No, you know
that came to mind.
You know who's the best? Damn, the motherfucker that cut Tyson Fury. I forgot his name.
Wylene, he's rubbish.
Otto. That
Otto,
motherfucker.
bro.
Otto, Otto turned into Sugar Otto after that, bro.
Yeah.
Sugar Otto, bro.
Yeah.
Otto just got his ass kicked.
No, didn't AJ pepped his ass out right?
But in fairness, that's why that was one of the most I would say that was one of the biggest indictments against Tyson Fury for me, that's a big part of the reason I was never sold on Tyson. Otto don't fight like that, and most people didn't know that you know Otto is a boxer, right?
Yeah.
This dude usually just hang back and throw jabs. So for him to get wild with you like that and cut you up like that and
What
press
about
you like
whenever
that,
Tyson lost to what's his name?
It's because he knew that Tyson didn't have no power either.
Fuck, what's that dude that fucking Tyson Fury lost to, bro? So I
John
can't remember
McDermott.
fucking McDermott, bro. You
So he
need two
knocked
fights
him
for
out the
McDermott,
second-
dog. Come on.
Yeah.
I
He
could have
knocked him out
look. It's shit I could forgive. Like the McDermott shit would not be as damning if I didn't know one, how many people you ducked. The Americans either didn't know or didn't care. They're like, Tyson Fury ducked Pulev, right?
Yeah,
he ducked Pulev. He
Yeah.
ducked Pulev. He ducked Ustinov. He didn't want to fight no Eastern Europeans. So when I see how you acting with Usyk, I know what it is. You don't want to fight because them dudes not gonna play your game. They don't even speak your language. They don't know what the fuck you saying. They don't even know what the fuck you saying.
Type shit.
Yeah.
They don't want to play your game,
But
bro.
no, of course the Americans didn't know, bro. They didn't know that fucking Wilder avoided those fights too.
With Wilder, they choose to look the other way. With Wilder, honestly,
But
Wilder,
they do the exact same shit with Fury for Wilder.
yeah, they choose to look the other way. Cause Wilder's not new. Like I said, Wilder been around since 2008, bro.
Bro, that's a fucking Kovalev relic, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's a Klitschko relic, bro.
Kovalev
That dude
fucking
is not
Klitschko,
new.
yeah.
That dude is not
Him
new.
and Fury are 2008 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a good era, though. It could have been better. I want to say that now that era of heavyweight boxing is coming to a close, honestly, it could have been one of the great eras of heavyweight boxing. And motherfucker say what he want about me. Wilder fucked that up. The fight of our generation was not you versus Tyson Fury. You chose that. The fight of our generation was you versus Joshua.
That would have probably been way over 1 million.
My dude, I'm not exaggerating. If they would have fought, I know in the UK that probably do 3 mil.
That's transatlantic fucking.
In America, that
About
probably
1
would have
mil.
did 1 to 2 mil because motherfuckers don't understand. And I used to think it was a cliche, but it's true. The health of boxing is based on the heavyweight division. Not these little skinny motherfuckers being skinny and being out here. The health of boxing, when the heavyweight division is booming, boxing is booming.
Yeah, Floyd gave y'all that impression that it was the little 14-year-old boys.
Because motherfuckers, because remember, Floyd's heyday, and I don't see a lot of people make this association, but Floyd's heyday is parallel to Klitschko's reign. Those two things were happening at the same time. I don't think it's a coincidence that at a time when the Eastern Euros are running the heavyweight division, they started looking at these little motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
They didn't want to watch the fucking Klitschko brothers.
They want to watch the little middle schooler looking motherfucker fight.
About the Klitschko reign.
So if AJ and Wilder would have fought, now look, I'm gonna go with AJ just because, right? I think AJ would have won.
AJ would have fucked them up.
But I think the fight was so big that, bro, it's not even about who wins. You got to do this. This is a generational fight. You got to do this. You two guys are the unbeaten knockout artists, champions of your
should
era.
have the AJ trilogy, not a fucking Fury trilogy.
Motherfuckers don't understand that. I think AJ versus Wilder would have been a lot of this Turkey shit is cool. Don't get it twisted. I appreciate everything he's doing for boxing, but that shit would have been organic. It would have been motherfuckers in Lagos, Nigeria watching for AJ. In Lagos, Nigeria watching for AJ. Britain, all of Britain would have been watching.
Alabama.
Tuscaloosa. You know what I'm saying? It would have been chicken spots in Kentucky watching for Wilder. Like I honestly think that fight, I think the health of boxing in America, win or lose, would have been better if that fight would have happened. And I blame Wilder because, bro, you know you wasn't making money like that. You was just being the average dickhead doing average dickhead shit. Trying to get a little, you don't believe in your boxing, bro. It's simple. If you don't think British motherfuckers could fight, then show me.
Yeah.
It's simple.
We
It's not hard.
Down all the time, didn't we, Jules, when it was the wildest shit and breaking down the purses and him ducking the zone deal.
Yo, I did entire fucking
turning down 120 mil, bro.
I did entire exposés on the shit. It's look, this shit I could forgive. You turned down the 12. Honestly, I forgive you. The 12 because the fight was bigger than that.
Then it's 12.5. And
then you turned down the 15 at 30.
Yeah.
All right. You turned down the 15 at 35. All right, bro. Then you turned down the 15 guaranteed at 40. 40% of the pot. 40% of the pay-per-view upside guaranteed.
He said
that's not it, bro. That's 10% too little.
Guaranteed. One fight in America, one fight in... I cannot forgive that. I can't... 40%? You don't know how big this fight is, bro. 40% of that fight is big. Bro, 40% of that fight?
Crazy.
That's wild. That's wild bread, bro.
That dude is an idiot, bro. That's what I can't forgive that shit because I wholeheartedly believe boxing in America would be better off if they would have fought. It wouldn't have mattered if Wilder lost.
That situation leads me to believe that Wilder's parents are definitely related.
No, the whole thing is we haven't had a fight that the world stopped to watch. Those fights, every generation of boxing doesn't have a fight like that. If you pay attention, Larry Holmes' generation of fighters, they didn't have a fight like that.
I think we're getting that in September, dog, honestly.
Yeah, but they had Bo and they did.
Yeah, but not them dudes though. Not them dudes. You see what I mean? Like, and I'm talking about Larry when he was young. After Ali is old and washed up, you had that transitional era with Larry Holmes and Trevor Burbick and Bone Crusher Smith and Tony Tucker. This is in between the advent of Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
But after Muhammad Ali, there's a pocket. Right. People, you know, they didn't have a generational fight like that.
Yeah.
Every era of boxing doesn't have a fight, not all of them, where the whole world would have stopped to see that fight.
Yeah.
Wilder versus Joshua was that fight.
They could have did two, couldn't they? One in America. It could
have been a trilogy. It could have been, and it wasn't even about who wins. You have to do this, bro. You got to do this.
Yeah.
No, because. WBC, because I got WBC and it's more press. All right, you fucking idiot. All right.
One champion. He said he was going to unify.
Fucking moron, bro. Motherfuckers don't.
He spoiled everything, and then him and Fury together spoiled it even further.
Damn,
You
you
let
drink
this
Corona,
fucking.
bro?
Nah, I need more. I got a few more. I'm gonna drink
Yeah,
those
he
shits.
spoiled them two were the both maricons.
You let this fucking bald idiot back into boxing. You know he doesn't find his way back until you fucking afford him the opportunity. You
I know.
fuck, bruh,
Bruh. Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, it could have. Honestly, I think that fight could have saved boxing in
Boxing.
America
Yeah.
because the major networks would have saw the metrics from that fight. It's got a trickle down effect that you do Joshua versus Wilder. Who even cares who wins? Who it doesn't matter. Who
Yeah.
cares who wins?
Yeah.
Major networks are going to see the metrics for that fight. Like, wow, Americans are still
Right.
interested in boxing. Okay, let's get some boxing on our channel. You know, let's get some boxing on the platform.
Yeah.
And I think American boxing would have been in a healthier place from a fiscal perspective if that fight would have happened, because there are not a lot of generational fights like that. That was one of the bigger ones that they could have did, and it's
Mhm.
crazy that they didn't do it, dog. It's
Yeah.
crazy,
Gone.
and it's not coming back.
No, I don't even
It's
care
not coming
about
back.
pointless.
You know, you could do Crawford versus Canelo, for example, but
Not the
I
same.
view that I view that as domestic level,
Yeah,
meaning
that's what
that
I was gonna say earlier.
Yeah,
That
it's not the
that
same.
that's the closest we'll come, but that's not world.
Yeah.
That's
that's not
America.
world. Like I
It's
don't
not the
think
world stops and stands still.
I don't think motherfuckers in Germany care.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Yeah,
care. I
because the
don't think.
reason why Manny and Floyd was because all of the fucking
It's
all
fine.
of the Philippines stopped for that fight, bro.
True.
Let me say this though. I want to say one, Floyd deserves his flowers. Honestly, he
Yeah.
deserves his flowers. But also, he had amazing dance partners, bro. Amazing. Like Manny was likable, bro. Listen, I was not a Pacquiao fan, but I did respect him, bro.
Yeah.
I did respect, like, bro. That dude didn't come from nothing, bro. That dude weighed like 105
Bro, I thought
pounds,
Manny
bro.
was Mexican until
Strawweight.
for so fucking long.
He was like
Bro,
flying, wasn't he? Manny.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I got Theos that look just like that nigga, bro. I thought he
the
was
shit.
Mexican for so long.
The shit with Floyd, and I'm not a hater. I'm just saying you were fortunate enough to come up in an era where you had great dance partners. Cotto was a great dance partner. Mosley was a great dance partner. Canelo was a great dance partner.
Bro, not to mention it, but you remember, I'm not a
He
Floyd fan, but you remember
Corrales.
when he was out there in the UK and he was taunting the crowd when he fought Hatton, bro?
Ricky
Diego
Hatton was an
Cor-
amazing
Bro, he
dance
was on
partner.
like
Corrales.
Dancing with the
Diego
Stars
Corrales.
on
Mosley.
WWE.
Diego Corrales.
So
Arturo Gatti.
and that's why I be getting annoyed when I see people that are younger than me talk about the Floyd era. You don't understand that the only reason he made that money was because he had amazing dance partners.
I get a lot of shit from Floyd fans when I say that the reason why Floyd was able to sell so well was because his dance partners had bigger or the same size, if not bigger, fan bases than himself, and that's why he was able to sell so well.
You could always tell the people who were young because the Canelo fight is the dead giveaway how old you are. That dude only fought Canelo because Canelo was already on his way to be a star.
He's already a champ.
Yes, that's the only reason he fought
Yeah,
him.
that's why fucking
Canelo was on
Canelo
his way
told
to be a
Oscar
star.
straight up to his face. He's like, "No, when I came up here, I was already Canelo.
He was
You
already
only made money
he
off
was
of me."
already buzzing in Mexico. He was already doing good numbers in America. He was all like he was on his way. That's
He's
the
had
only
45
reason.
fought Floyd.
That's the only reason Floyd fought him was because he came with a built-in fan base, you know,
Yeah,
and
but he beat him very good though. Floyd did. That was
and
a
that could have. I
gimmick.
want to say that Joshua versus Wilder could have healed the damage from Maypac because I didn't want to believe it when people said it in 2015, but Maypac did hurt American boxing. You built up this fight for 5 years.
5 years.
You built it up. You built it up. You told the world these are the two best boxers in the world. That fight was anticlimactic.
That fight was so boring.
It was boring.
Damn,
Yeah.
I've never, because you know, I'm obviously I'm younger than y'all guys, so I've never actually heard that sentiment before. That's how you guys feel, for real?
Honestly, yeah, like you know, I'm a piece of shit and I'm petty and I'm
Yeah,
a
I know
fucking
that for sure.
asshole and I'm a bitch and I ain't shit.
Jesus Christ, that nigga took it a step further.
Yeah, man.
But let me tell you something. After I was done being happy that I was right because I picked Floyd, I could show you the Facebook post.
Me too. Yeah.
After I was done being happy about that, I had to admit This fight didn't live up to
It was
expectations.
trash.
And here's the tragedy, Chan. Boxing would have been better off if Manny won.
Definitely.
Yes, Chan. Yes,
Yeah.
Chan. Let's be real. Boxing would have been better off if Manny won.
There wouldn't have
What,
been
because he
so
would have
many
fought-
Mayweather clones.
There would
Do
have
you
been-
know why?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Floyd took, and that's just being real. Floyd
Yeah.
took his money and ran. You fought Berto after that. Nobody
Yeah,
wanted
right,
that.
right.
Manny stuck around, kept fighting people. I'm
You're
gonna
right.
just be real when I
You're right.
say that Manny was viewed as the good guy. He was viewed as the good guy, like the hero of the story, the honest guy, the Christian, you know, all the bullshit.
Right.
He was viewed as that. And I think, honestly, boxing would have been in better shape in this country, here in America,
Yeah.
if Manny would have won.
Manny went on and fought the guy that Floyd ducked and Keith Thurman and beat
Well,
him.
come on now. We can't
Bro,
say that. We
he
can't
was
say
a
Floyd.
W.
We can't say.
he
We
was-
can't say Floyd.
Calm down.
We
Was he
can't say
not-
Floyd ducked Keith Thurman by fighting Chino Maidana and Pacquiao after that.
Yeah, come on.
How you
For
ducking,
being-
But
bro?
that's like saying
How do
Loma
you
ducked Haney to fight Tito?
undefeated?
Like,
You saying that when Floyd becomes W? Remember, you were there. You were there.
I was ringside.
Keith Thurman doesn't come into it until Floyd beats Chico.
Yeah, it's late.
Until
Was he
Floyd
not?
beats Chico. Chico
Damn, you
was
were ringside there?
Bro, Chico won the WBA from Broner because he beat Broner. Chico becomes WBA champion. Floyd fought him after that. Now, you remember what happened in the first one? It was close. People thought Chico won. What did he do?
Rematch.
Gave Chico a rematch. I respect it. Like, he gave him a rematch. It was close. But after that, who he fought? Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel
You
you when you say
booking
that.
Keith
Like,
Thurman
boxing would
to
have been.
fight Pacquiao?
Yeah, come on. Keith Thurman.
Come on now. Come
No,
on.
yeah,
now.
because imagine if Pacquiao had won. What if Shakur grew up idolizing Pacquiao?
I'm telling you the truth that it took me 3 years to realize that. That just be real with yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Would boxing have been better off if Manny
Yeah,
won?
sorry.
Yeah, it would have
We're
been.
suffering from the Mayweather effect. It's just dwindling down a bit. This
Because
next
then we would have had a bunch of Pacquiao clones.
Yeah.
We would have had a bunch of
Who
action
doesn't want a
fighters
fucking
running.
Pacquiao clone?
We would have had a bunch of action fighters running
Yeah,
around here.
if they
Yeah, a lot of them motherfuckers would have got knocked out, but still, like
That's even fucking more. Like, come on, let's see this
Saying that's
play
even
out.
better.
You're
You
right.
know
That
what I
would have
mean?
been better though,
Man,
Jules.
it doesn't matter that man
better.
lost.
Because I felt on one end, right? And this is not this. Look, this ain't bitch shit. This is the truth. There's a point in Floyd's career where they was doing him dirty. Yeah, there was a point. He's calling out Mosley. He's calling out Mayweather. They don't want him. They don't want him. They would Floyd. That's why you gotta respect Oscar in a sense. Floyd doesn't become the Floyd that the world knows until Oscar gives him a shot.
But
That's when he.
Because Shane already previously beat him before that.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
let me finish, bro.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
My
Go ahead.
bad, my bad.
Undefeated. Go ahead.
I
Undefeated.
don't mean to seem like a bitch, but wasn't Thurman his mandatory?
Yes, but Thurman doesn't become his mandatory until after he beats Chico.
He's
No,
gonna
wait. I gotta stop saying Chico.
Chino.
It's
You mean Chino?
Like, I'm saying Chico like it's Corrales. It's Chino. He
Damn,
beat.
Chico
Yeah, I'm old, bro, and I drank like a million beers. Give me a fucking break.
type shit.
All right. But he beats Chino. That's when Thurman comes into it after he beats Maidana, right? But everybody wanted to see a second Maidana fight. We got it.
And I like Chino, but even Chino ducked Thurman, bro. We all know that.
No,
Robert
no,
did
my
not want
dude,
that
come
fight.
on, my dude, be
Hey,
real.
so did
My
Chino
dude,
for
he
real
beat.
knock his tooth
No,
out?
no. You're not being undefeated. Let me be real. You're not being honest, bro. Te lo voy a decir ahora. I know boxing, bro. Nobody in 2012, 2013, or 2014 gave a fuck about a Keith Thurman. He was just a dude. He was literally just a dude. Nobody was talking about this man. Chino beat Broner.
Correct.
Bro, undefeated.
Baby
Bow out, bro. You
Floyd.
don't need that
Bro.
loss on your record.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro,
No,
you don't need this loss.
Who the fuck was Keith Thurman to beating Adrian Broner?
Bro, you're talking about if Adrian Broner was great. Adrian Broner is literally Tank Davis, bro. It's literally Tank Davis.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying look, I thought Adrian Broner was a bitch and a hoe and a punk and a slut. I never thought he was shit. but the world did. They thought
Yeah.
he was baby Floyd.
Yeah, they did.
They thought he was the next Floyd.
Yeah.
So when Maidana beat him, bro, come on, you was watching boxing, bro. Nobody was talking about no Keith Thurman in 2013, bro. Nah.
Thurman was still fighting guys like Jesus Soto Caraz and
Maidana fucked
Diego
Adrian in
Diego
the
Chavez.
ring.
Julio Diaz, like, bro, nobody
No,
was
come
talking
on.
about this. Nobody was talking about that dude, bro.
They weren't.
So if you
Yeah,
get
Maidana pumped and dumped Adrian Broner.
so if you
Yeah.
telling me that you actually gave Chino a rematch after he cracked your front tooth, yeah, I respect that because he
Yeah.
cracked
I
your front
agree.
tooth, bro.
Yeah.
Crack that shit.
No,
All
yeah.
I'm s-
Anytime I'm having like a bad day or some shit, I'll throw on some fucking Maidana versus Adrian Broner, bro.
Now I'll say this
I
that
put Floyd.
to the point that I'm making though, just looking back, honestly, if you look at the years that followed the Maypac fight, fiscally, forget boxing shit and boxing fans. From a financial standpoint, a lot of networks started pulling out of boxing right after that. NBC pulled out right after that.
Why?
HBO left. They knew this shit not sustainable. This
Oh.
was supposed to be if you were here, you'd get it. That I know what the networks thought. Yo, they built up Maypac
It's a
for
mega
5
fight.
years. For
Yeah.
5
That
years,
shit was hot garbage.
and all people did after that was complain because the wrong guy won. This is what's wrong with boxing. The wrong guy keep winning.
Type shit.
This
And
is
it's
what's
still
wrong with
happening to this
boxing.
day, bro.
If you HBO, people don't realize HBO had better numbers when they left boxing than anybody else. They were still doing big numbers off of boxing when they left. Why did they leave? I just don't, and I fuck with Canelo. I really do. But you understand that the last 2 pay-per-views they did was Canelo 1 and 2.
Canelo 1 and 2 with who?
Those are the last with Golovkin.
Oh, okay.
I think they saw the writing on the wall, bro.
I think
No,
so
they were
too.
smart.
I
Yeah, they
think
pulled
so
out.
too. They like, yo, look, this shit
Yeah.
not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Too
Yeah.
much controversy.
Yeah,
Too much
honestly,
bullshit.
if Pacquiao had won, we wouldn't have this like overinflation of fighter ego and pay where
That's
you
true.
feel you're worth more than you
Because he
actually
said a
are.
better, and I'm not a Pacquiao fan, you know what I mean? Like I'm literally
I'm a
not,
Floyd fan.
but
Yeah.
I do think he set a good. I do think, man, he set a good example, bro. He fought Morales, he fought Barrera, bro.
Everyone
Like,
there.
The
Amazing.
thing
come on
about
now.
Manny, he didn't care. He just fought, and Floyd was, oh, my health.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
Manny is
own.
dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And
I
that's why
wanted.
so many bitches. Yo, I swear to God, bro. And I'm old as shit. I never heard fighters talk like that
Yeah,
till
you
Floyd.
are.
Me
I never heard none of that whole shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta get my faculties, bro. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get CTE out here, B.
Yeah.
Fuck the
Yeah,
fuck.
he ruined it like that.
He was so a lot of that weird ass talk that you see now. Like, yo, if you as old as me, you'll know.
Floyd.
Fighters didn't used to talk like that. There was a point
Yeah,
where
but
they didn't talk
Bro,
like that.
fans didn't used to
All
talk
the-
like that. Like, bro, hoe ass, bitch ass people be like, oh, he got all his faculties though. Andre Ward, he retired with all his faculties.
That-
Yeah, but the fucking vagina didn't do much, did
That
he?
that Money Mayweather era was so bad that fans were getting into it. Well,
No, it was
how
good.
many pay-per-views did your fighter sell? And it's like,
Manin,
Nah,
bro,
te lo
Floyd
estoy di-
fought some
like
good fights in
no, he fought good fights, but honestly, a lot of the shit that aggravates us as boxing fans that
Yeah.
we see on social media is an extension of Floyd Mayweather.
Of course.
We didn't used to talk like, yo, bro, we never used to talk about pay-per-view buys,
Yeah.
business, platform. We literally
100%.
never,
That's what makes it
bro.
so hard to give him his flowers.
He spawned all of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like when I look at it, look, I picked Floyd to win when he was an active fighter. You could go to my old Facebook post. I was a fan of Floyd, but being real, when Larry Merchant and all those people of that era said that he damaged boxing, honestly, they were right. They
Larry
were right.
Merchant
Yeah, they were
did.
right.
An old bitch.
and you can also associate with Floyd the whole drug testing because I'm pretty sure he was on some shit too.
On the
But-
IVs.
Yeah,
Honestly, yeah, like my perspective on boxing now is Floyd wasn't trying to clean up the sport. He was trying to
No.
handicap his opponents.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. Honest,
That's
that's
right.
you got to be cynical at this point because it's simple. If I ask myself, forget y'all,
Yeah.
Do you think Floyd was a clean fighter? Honestly, no.
Fuck
I
no.
know that
I
because of
don't
his
think,
hands. He
and I
probably
don't
had to
think
take
Manny was a
separate.
clean fighter either. It's the
I
thing.
don't
Like,
think
I
he
don't
was
think
either.
Manny was a clean fighter, but I don't think Floyd was either. The difference is you the only one bitching up.
Yeah.
You the only one bitching up. You trying to cripple him because you're scared of what peds he's on.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
both on peds to me. Like, yeah, if I really be real, I think Floyd and Manny was on peds.
Because didn't Floyd get caught with the IVs?
He got caught with a lot. The giveaway is the amount of IV fluid he was using, bro. Why would you be using that much? What the fuck are you doing?
I heard he got caught with a dildo collection too.
A big one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like the long shit.
oh,
the dildo bats and shit.
famous.
But yo,
I heard
man.
he used a dildo bat in sparring. It's just something I heard down the grapevine.
But yeah, that's just a thought that passed by my head that I'm like,
You're right.
yo,
Yeah. You're right.
honestly, boxing would have been better off if Manny won.
That's
So
true.
what can you do to bring back like boxing in America? What
Start
would be the
robbing
move?
Shakur's.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah.
Empire. Nah, Chan. Being honest with you,
Yeah.
Empires fall, Chan. They just do. You know, like at the end of the day, America had a great run as being the most dominant force in boxing, but boxing is for men. You understand? It is for men in the sense that what
Yeah.
makes the sport great are the masculine aspects of the people that participate. Right
Yeah.
now, that's Britain.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not coming back to America for
But
a
it's
while.
it's so crazy because me growing up, and I think you can guess on my channel, I cover way more American boxing than UK boxing. I grew up watching American boxing.
Yeah, but those days, those days of the ambitious, I could tell you it's a long explanation that I don't have time for, but it's a cultural thing. And the men, this generation of men that are coming through, they're not men.
They're soft.
They're not like, I'm telling you, they not like they don't want to do. It's certain shit as a dude that you want to do. Like, bro, if you a man, you need to know how to change a fucking flat tire.
Yeah.
You need to know how to jump start a fucking car at least, bro.
Come on, bro.
You don't need
Okay, my
fucking
thing is-
YouTube to tell you how to do that, bro. You need to
If you
know
don't know how
do
to
that.
change your own oil filter, bro, you're not a man, dog.
So
but to be honest, I'm not happy that American boxing is doing it because this is where I got my passion.
Nobody is.
Nobody is, but what I'm saying is the reason that if you look at Jared Anderson, the explanation is right there in front of you.
Yeah, I know.
It's literally right there. They're like, yo, dog, you could have what you need, but y'all motherfuckers really not built the way y'all was.
He bitching up.
Yeah, like to me, I identify the issue as being cultural because if you look at Mexican fighters, nothing about Mexican boxing changed. Nothing. They still trying to whoop your ass. Don't give me a shot. I'll whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Nothing changed.
Yeah.
The Brits.
A little change in the Brits.
No. They are rising to the occasion. You give these Brits an opportunity, they'll fucking fight.
Yeah, we fight. Yeah.
They'll fucking fight. I keep saying Fabio didn't have to fight these fucking people, dog. You're a white collar fighter. That dude don't got no amateur background.
None.
Fuck, he looked like fighting an Olympian. But he did that.
For real life fucking picked up a pair of gloves like, hey, this is kind of fun.
Right? But he fought in a decorated amateur, the centerpiece for Sky Sports and Box's whole fucking operation. He fought that motherfucker twice.
True.
Few white collar I'll fight that motherfucker. I don't give a shit because it's still about respect over there. What I'm saying over here is the men over here
are bitch style.
They want to be little kids and little girls and shit like that.
They all want to be online too much, bro. They
all want to be Tank Davis.
They want to be. I was just about to say that. You took the words out of my mouth. They want to be Tank.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to get down.
And you see how bitch made Tank is.
That's not how, and I'm telling you, as a 42-year-old man, I could remember a time where you gotta be a man. Like some shit gonna be fucked up, but you gotta. All right,
bro.
Honestly, I'll tell you this. Hold on. Let me tell you just this one thing, bro. And this is coming from somebody around their age. I don't give a fuck how much you make. I don't care how much you're going to make. You say the outlandish things that Tio is saying, I'm going to make sure you don't make shit after me, bro.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
So, go ahead. Let's go make this bread right quick. But that's going to be the last check you make.
That's what I'm saying.
All
That
that bitch shit about
look at this
nah,
Keish.
none of that.
Look. Tio and Keyshawn and all of this stuff that's going on is a great example.
Yeah.
Tio, they whooped your daddy ass in front of you and you didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Impossible, bro. Like
No,
what?
hombre, bro, that
Sorry.
shit hot, bro. I don't
Shit
care if we're
bad,
both
bro.
getting jumped. We both getting jumped.
Right? Now
Yeah.
that's where he's a bitch.
Yeah.
Keyshawn, you saying you won't fight him because he's a racist?
Because he
You
said
won't?
he said he don't want it to. I know you could see it on both sides. I get what you're saying, but he's
You
fuck it.
bro, that's that's more reason fight him and make sure he don't fight nobody after that.
Yeah, that's true.
Make sure he don't. You not gonna
'Cause
want to
Keyshawn,
fight
bro,
after we
you for
fight.
real life will pap T.O. out, bro.
Yeah,
That's
did y'all see
crazy
that?
to me.
Did y'all see that interview from Keyshawn though on why he won't fight him?
Yeah.
Cause he said that Tails having tax problems. And he's like, you're only talking shit to me, to Bud, and to Tank because you want a big payday to pay off your taxes.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I kind of understand.
No, espera. Eso es la vaina. Eso es la vaina. Eso es la vaina. Eso es pensando en bullshit. Bro, you send me. Forget your tax. Forget your mother. Forget your wife. You really got the nerve to send me bananas and watermelon.
That is such a liberty.
Yeah, but I know you're.
That
I
is
know you're against it.
My dude, no. See that you're not getting this. You're not understanding me. Hear me out. It's not about bananas and watermelon. Nah, it's not the racist shit. I'm a bitch. You think you could do that to me?
That's what it is, bro. You
Because I'm a bitch, right?
Take that
So
disrespect.
I'm gonna take that because it's not dog. It's not about bananas and watermelon. It's not about that. Oh, so you think you could try me, basically?
Yeah, he's a
Well,
bitch.
Jules, the fact that none of these guys, Crawford, Keyshawn,
Nah, no, don't say Crawford. Don't say Crawford. Don't do that.
Did you see the video yesterday?
Don't try it. I peeped that hand on the shoulder.
Yo, Crawford already sunned that man, bro. Watch out.
I already peeped and T.O. looked nervous. Like, yo, it was just promotion. Yeah, I bet you, bitch.
So why don't they
I
punch
bet it
out?
was.
Just like whenever Cameron had him on the show, bro.
Yeah, but they should punch out his teeth.
Trying to tell you, it's not like motherfuckers think it's some virtue signal and shit. It's not that. So I'm a bitch, basically.
Yeah.
You could send me a note because I'm a bitch. That's what you're trying to tell me. You trying me. You didn't send nobody else this shit. Because I'm a bitch. That's what you're saying, right? That's what you're trying to say. That's why you should fuck them up. It's not about none of this. It's not about this bullshit.
Bro, we're not keeping the same energy here because I'm a Canelo fanboy, bro. I love Canelo, but Canelo, that's the same thing. David, he called you a bitch. His daddy called you a bitch, you're gonna use his resume.
With that. You can't use a dude that has over 60 fights spread across 4 weight classes, undisputed in one, unified in another. Ring Magazine, Keyshawn is not where Canelo is. Let me not do that. Canelo in a different spot than a lot of these motherfuckers.
Bro,
you can't use him as an example or nothing, bro.
But he's trying them. He's trying them.
That's two completely different tax brackets.
Undefeated. The shit is how many people haven't tried him? A fucking Cuban tried him. A Kazakh. He did, but that's the point, yo. I did this already. Keyshawn, you ain't done that already. You're not in a position to say, well, I ain't gonna fight him because of this, that, and the other.
True.
Bro, Canelo would put David in a completely different tax bracket. You're comparing apple to oranges, dog.
Disrespect is disrespect at any level, bro. At any level, if you try me, that means because you want to find out. And I want to see the fight,
puede
bro.
comparar la mentalidad de un muchacho que tiene como 20 y algo años y Canelo que tiene como 30 y pico. It's not the same thing, bro.
Yeah, like David's punching up.
Like if you Canelo, I already seen a motherfucker. I already seen motherfuckers do this to me. This time, fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you, motherfucker. I did that. I played this game. I read this book.
I want him to fight David, and I'm not happy about that.
No, me too. But I understand. Whereas Keyshawn, you young, you literally just
you're not
want
nobody yet. Yeah,
you're not in a place where you need. Yeah, I did that. No, you did not. No, you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't.
This is a far stretch, right?
Just beat him at an event. Like, fuck it. Get arrested for beating up Teofimo Lopez. Stand on something. Fuck the ring.
For real.
Beat him up.
Just saying, like, that's some real shit. Like, yeah, whoop his ass.
Read that super chat.
Shout out to motherfucking WMMA. I knew a casual who stole Maypack and said he felt ripped off.
That nigga wanted his money back.
Yo, listen, I got to take a piss. I'll be right back.
And realistically, I can
What
see him
fucking
feeling like
TFC
that
mode has he
too.
passed?
Yeah, that fight was so much hype, and it was such a letdown.
It
Jesus.
was rubbish.
Yeah, it really was.
Boring. It was boring. Manny talked about I hurt my shoulder and like, dude, all right, cool. We're
It
not
was that fight. That fight was so big. I forgot what company it was. I don't know if it was like Twigs or it was a chocolate company, and they came out and they made a commercial that they betted $1 million on Manny.
Damn.
And it was that big of a fight.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
Such a trash fight.
it was Twigs or the Reese's, one of them that
But
they.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fight was bad, really bad.
the wrong guy did one.
That's one of Floyd's worst fights and Manny's worst fights.
The thing is, though, bro, yeah, I mean, Jules does have a point as far as like he influenced a lot of these fucking guys that are around. But to be honest, though, there's a lot of guys that fight like Manny that are around. Like you got
Bro, like imagine if Haney wanted to be like Manny Pacquiao, bro.
Oh, that was never gonna happen, bro. Because let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. How many black American fighters fight like pressure fighters?
No, I get you. I'm just.
You know what I'm saying? They're never gonna
like
fight that way.
Very rare. There are some pressure fighters, black pressure fighters.
The only one, Chan, that honestly in the last 40 years that you could say is a Hall of Famer that fought in that way is Marvin Hagler. Outside of that, there's nobody else that's a black American fighter that fought that way.
For real, only Hagler.
I mean, yeah, outside of Hagler, there's no one else. Who else can you name? I mean, look at the guys in the 90s that were stars. Roy Jones didn't fight like that.
No,
James Toney didn't fight like that. Gerald McClellan didn't fight like that.
Damn.
Evander Holyfield didn't fight like that.
Yeah. Lennox Lewis didn't
Lennox Lewis is British.
Hey, of the original four kings, who's y'all's favorite?
Out of Duran and
I mean, I've always liked Duran, bro, just because of the fucking crazy stories associated with his fights. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, for me, it's between Hagler and Duran.
I like all of them. That was just epic.
It's always the fighters that be out there drinking and fucking these hoes. Duran, Manny, like they're the ones.
Yeah, Manny. Did you guys ever see the interview he did with Jimmy Kimmel? It might have been after he beat De La Hoya, and and Jimmy Kimmel said he's also. Let me get this straight, Manny. He's like, when you were world champion, you were drinking, smoking, and cockfighting. He's all. Then you gave it up and became a Christian, and you lost. So shouldn't you go back to drinking, smoking, and cockfighting?
I remember that. No, I remember that.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious, man.
Hey, Oscar too. He was out here drinking and doing drugs, and
it's true. There's no epic black.
Do any of y'all remember when Chico? What the fuck was it? Chingo Bling did that one fucking skit after Canelo lost to Mayweather.
Oh yeah,
bro. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. If you haven't seen that shit, you should go see that shit.
Who else is a black pressure fighter? Come on, we can't just have Marvin Hagler, surely.
Well, I mean, I'm struggling to figure one out, Chan. I just named a bunch of guys, and none of those dudes were pressure fighters. Look at Terry Norris. Look at Meldrick Taylor. Look at Pernell Whitaker. Look at, they're all boxers. None of those dudes are pressure fighters. I mean, actually, you know what? There is one, Chan, there is one guy, but he didn't become a Hall of Famer. He kind of flamed out. James Kirkland.
James Kirkland.
Yeah. He was the lefty from Texas. The dude that kept getting thrown in and out of jail. He fought Pedro Angulo in Mexico and beat him.
The Mandingo Warrior.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, him.
He had issues though, didn't he? Like
he was always in and out of jail. That was his problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of that guy, I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah.
Fire.
What about David Tua? Was he a pressure fighter?
He was Samoan.
I know Samoan.
What
but
about Frazier?
the closest that we
Yeah,
get.
but that was 50 years ago, bro.
Fair, 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 fair.
But Frazier was a pressure fighter.
Yeah, he was,
Fighter.
but Hagler, honestly, Hagler's the last Black American pressure fighter. There is no real legitimate Black American pressure. So
But
if
we
for
do
Jules to kind of make it sound like, oh, if Manny would have won, all these dudes would have wanted to emulate Manny, nah, that wasn't gonna happen.
I disagree with you. I disagree with
Oh,
you.
look,
You
and she
said-
came right back when he said some shit.
Nah, because what you said is crazy. You said there's no such thing as a Black American pressure fighter.
Jules, other than Hagler, who can you think of in the last 40 years that's a Black American pressure fighter?
Pressure.
Be honest.
Aaron Pryor.
Aaron
Mike
Pryor
Tyson.
was not a Black American pressure fighter. He was a boxer puncher.
He was a
And
pressure.
that was 40.
What the fuck? Bro,
And that
what
was
are you
45
talking
years
about?
ago.
Bro, he was a pressure fighter, bro. He was a
No,
very
he was
obvious
not.
pressure fighter too, and so was Mike
What about Sean
Tyson.
Porter? What about Sean
Yeah,
Porter?
Mike Tyson's a
Sean
pressure
Porter's a
fighter.
pressure fighter. You know that
yeah.
Timothy. Listen, you know that Timothy Bradley was a pressure fighter, right?
He never even called himself that, Jules. Come on.
Bro,
But he was.
bro, I
He
watched his
never even
fight.
called himself that.
My dude,
Nah,
my
yeah,
dude,
Bradley
my
was a
dude.
pressure fighter.
Bradley was a pressure fighter. Take one to give one. I'm in your face. I'm throwing volume. He's a pressure fighter,
Bro,
bro.
Bradley's gonna show up in the
There
chat
are
right now
interviews,
and be
Jules,
like,
where
yeah,
he
I
says he was a
bro.
boxer puncher.
Bro,
He never said he was a pressure fighter.
I didn't say what he said. I know what the fuck I saw.
Bro, chat, go get him. Go get Tim Bradley.
Bro, that's wild. The fact that he called himself a
Go
puncher.
get Tim Bradley.
Bro, listen. The idea, pressure fighters, this shit is not regional. Pressure, and this is why you shouldn't say that, Ignacio. Everybody thinks every Mexican fighter is a pressure fighter when they're not.
No. But
No,
what
not
I'm
even-
going is based
Chan,
on your
no,
premise.
Chan. No, wait a minute, Chan. No, most of them are not.
Yeah,
Finito
Canelo's a
Lopez-
pressure fighter.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Finito
No,
Lopez was not a pressure fighter.
Who?
They think that Chavez, they think that every fighter that come out of Mexico, like, no, Oscar Valdez is not a pressure fighter.
Pressure fighter. Travis
He's
is a
not.
pressure fighter.
Chavez was a pressure fighter. Yeah,
No.
Chavez.
But
Finito wasn't. Salvador Sanchez was not a pressure fighter. He was a boxer puncher, and he was a damn good one. A damn good one. He was.
And then you can mention other guys before that, Jules, with Miguel Canto and
my point. My point. There are black pressure fighters. Yes, there are. The same way there are Mexican pressure fighters and white pressure fighters and Asian pressure fighters. Base styles are not really based on region, but I will give Mexico this credit. Some of the finest pressure fighters come out of Mexico. Some of the finest. But that's disrespect. No, he wasn't a pressure fighter.
You don't think
Who
so?
wasn't?
No, Salvador was not a pressure fighter.
Oh no, he wasn't.
He could box. The shit is disrespectful because that's where that stereotype comes from. Oh, they're all flat footed.
But I love it.
That's not true. But that's not true though. Because Mexican fighters can't move. Okay, I guess you never seen Finito then. I guess you never seen Canelo.
Yeah,
you know Canelo can move.
But the Canelo's feet is what makes him a pressure fighter.
No, he's not, bro. Oh my
He pressures
God.
with his feet, bro.
My dude. I know you young. Understand this.
Fuck
Canelo
you.
is a boxer puncher by trade, but he's so good at it. And honestly, like, this is why I don't like seeing him get disrespected. That dude changed, and he changed because all these dudes is bigger than me. I can't box him. I gotta close the distance. I got you. I respect the hell out of that dude for that. But he's not a pressure fighter. He never had the work rate of a pressure fighter. Pressure fighter's gonna throw 3, 4, 5, 6 punches at a time. Only 2 of them gonna get in. That's not Canelo. If Canelo throw, it's gonna land.
Yeah, exactly.
But he takes his time. He's not a pressure guy. He knows how to
can
apply
adapt-
pressure.
can
He's
adapt
not a pressure guy.
But he's not he can adapt.
You know what a pressure fighter is? Fucking mobility. I'm just gonna throw
Yeah.
bullshit until something gets in.
I hate
I'm
to
just
say
gonna
it.
throw a bunch of bullshit and something gonna
Isaac
get in.
Cruz is a pressure fighter.
Isaac Cruz, bro.
Yes, he.
That little
He's not-
fucker.
Yeah, but he's fucking terrible.
Bro, I got a life-size Funko Pop of him on my desk, bro.
Say Williams
He
a
I pressed on his head. He shadow box.
Say Williams a Payday. He's a good pressure fighter.
Munguia too. He just knows how to go forward.
Yeah. Would you
Let
say
me
Eric
think.
Spence is a pressure fighter?
Would you buy a 12-pack, motherfucker?
I drink a lot.
Errol Spence.
No, Errol's a sack
Wasn't
of
he?
shit. No, Errol's a
He's
sack of
just
shit.
he's just flat footed.
No. Being real with you,
Floyd Schofield.
let me fucking finish the fucking sentence.
No, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Errol Spence is a hybrid, meaning that you're not good enough to be a good boxer puncher like Miguel Cotto was, because Miguel was actually a really good boxer puncher. You're not good enough to excel at that level that he was at as a boxer puncher. So you sell out a lot. That means that after you shoot that jab and you get within distance, you're going to plant your feet and defense goes out the fucking window because you're really not that good. Errol was never good defensively. That's why you're not
he'll just rest his shoulders and start doing like short up hooks
And
and
his
shit.
feet right in front of you, like
he was to me, if I had to grade Errol, B minus, maybe a B.
Yeah,
Hey Jules.
B minus.
Hey Jules, speaking of Earl, I'm gonna send you something on Twitter, bro. This is from one of my friends today, and I'm just like, yep.
Tacabao.
He calls him Earl. He calls him Earl.
Tacabao. The good boxer punchers, like there were really good boxer punchers in this era. I think Oscar was one of the better boxer punchers of the last 40 years. I think Felix was one of the better boxer punchers of the last 40 years. I think Cotto, underrated. Some people look at his resume and say, yeah, you lost a lot of your big ones, but he was good, man. He was good because he wasn't really a big guy, but he had a big punch. He had a good chin. He had a great left hook. He could box coming forward
too.
He could box coming forward, but he could also box off the back foot. Not everybody has it. And Errol was like I said, you like a B minus boxer puncher. You got too many flaws. And those are not new flaws that he had. He always got hit too much. That was not new. It's just a lot of people were lying to themselves about it. They're like, you know how much this dude get hit? He ain't start getting hit when Ugas. He ain't start getting hit when Ugas hit him. I forgot. Carson Jones, I think it was Carson. Who was it that caught the shit out of him? They was like, yo, this dude get hit too much, bro.
Didn't Ugas send his ass into the ropes?
Yeah, but that's recent. I don't even count that. Like, there's nothing. Right. The flaws that Errol had, he always had. None of them were new.
He'll put his chest over his feet and fucking just start swinging.
Like, let me think of some.
Errol Spence and took the belt.
Brooke.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Brooke was a good boxer puncher. It's just he got ducked. Yeah. Brooke's story's kind of sad when you think about it. He was champion for 3 years. After he won the belt from Sean, nobody wanted to fight him. He was actually really good, and I stand by. He would have beat Keith Thurman.
Oh yeah,
he would have beat all those PBC guys. That's how good he was.
He would have beat Keith Thurman.
But
Keith never called out Paulie.
How great are they?
He would have beat Danny Garcia too.
I agree with that. Danny wouldn't have known what to do about that jab. You remember Danny flat-footed, bro. Like, bro, you're not going to know what to do about that jab, bro.
Yeah, Brooke just got screwed, and he had to do a bunch of shitty title defenses against nobody.
Kevin Bizier,
Jojo Dan.
Like, yo, that's fucked up because Brooke's story's kind of sad that, Brooke was actually a really, really good fighter, man, but they ducked the shit out of him, bro.
Yeah, he only got Porter because it was a mandatory, and Porter had to fight him.
Yeah, otherwise he had to cough up the belt. But not all Mexican fighters are pressure fighters. That's the point that I was making. No, a lot of them are good boxers, but they don't get that credit because Floyd in that era, I never heard. Like I said, I've been alive 42 years. The only era where I could remember Mexican fighters is getting disrespected was the Mayweather era, because they started that stereotype, and obviously the brainless idiots in America ran with it.
Shan says she's backstage.
I got you. They ran with it like, yeah, all Mexican fighters. There's lots of good Mexican fighters that could do a thing or two. There's lots of them.
That's my favorite style that I do like from Mexicans, though. I shouldn't take it as disrespect. Like, I like that.
Would you consider Bam's a pressure fighter?
Who?
No,
Bam's a boxer puncher.
Bam is that's a perfect example. People look at the aggression, like they look at the temperament of the fighter, and they think that's what tells the story. No, Bam can box. Yeah. Bam can move and box and set up shots. He's not limited to just
footwork is fucking beautiful.
He's not limited to coming forward. Now, pressure fighters are very easy to identify because the telltale sign is, do they want to fight all 3 minutes of the round? Yeah. Are they gonna compromise defense for offense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they gonna come forward?
Yeah.
Is
They
their
can't
only
take
way to fight coming forward? Yeah. That's a
Jaime
pressure fighter.
Munguia. Jaime Munguia, pressure fighter, right?
He's a
Oh
pressure
yeah, that's a
fighter.
fucking
He's a
pressure
pressure
fighter.
fighter.
I'm a little undecided on Virgil. I don't know if he's a boxer or he's a.
I would
Bro,
say
I
that
fucking
no
wish. I wish Jaime
no.
would have stayed with fucking Freddie.
Virgil is a pressure fighter, but there's these weird moments with Virgil in the middle of the fight where he'll start fighting off the back foot. I seen him do it. I seen him do it with Bohachuk. Like he'll start fighting off the back foot. But when Virgil's being Virgil, he's a pressure fighter, bro.
Yeah.
When Virgil's being Virgil,
Yeah.
like what he was this weekend, coming forward, catching, shooting,
Or
he's a
teasing.
pressure guy, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Yeah.
wish Jaime would have stayed with Freddie, bro.
I know.
Yo,
Bro,
fucking
his
boy,
double
he's with
jab
Eddie
looks
now,
so
bro.
fucking crisp after that shit.
Who the
What's
fuck
the
is
next
that?
fight?
Is that Canelo Alvarez? I see Alvarez. Who is that?
What up, Ring IQ? It's Alvarez.
I drank a lot of beer, bro, and I'm sleepy.
Who's Alvarez?
I don't know, but I drank a lot of beer. The point is that while Mexico produces some of the best pressure fighters, it is disrespectful to think that every fighter. That's like saying that them dudes can't box. No, they could box. They got some boxers down there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see what this Verde kid gonna do. The amateur out of the Olympics. What's his name? Verde.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Marcos Verde. Yeah.
I heard that motherfucker could fight.
Didn't
So
he
it's
sign
just
to Canelo or something
he
like
signed,
that?
well, I don't know who he signed to, but I'm waiting for that motherfucker.
No, I think Oscar tried to sign him, but I think he might be signing with somebody else.
Probably Eddie.
Eddie.
Listen, man. The point is, while Mexico produces some of the best pressure fighters in the sport, it is disrespectful to relegate every single Mexican fighter to being a pressure fighter because that's not true.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that the majority of what I enjoy of pressure fighting, depending on all levels, is.
And also,
Jules, I have a question.
No, Ignacio, I'm mad at you because you my age. You should fucking know better.
Wait. But then you didn't listen to the part. You didn't listen to the part before that.
You said that there's no such thing as a black American pressure fighter. And what the fuck was Burt Cooper? What the fuck was Ray Mercer?
Those guys were from 40 years ago, Jules. Come on now.
All I said was they was pressure fighters. That's all I'm saying.
But then look at the guys I named besides him that were not. Roy Jones, James Toney, Pernell Whitaker, Meldrick Taylor. Come on now. That's usually what you're used to seeing.
No, that
Aaron Pryor was not.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I would say this the thing. When I was a kid, we didn't watch these skinny little wiry ass motherfuckers. The real shit was the heavyweight shit. And you had black pressure fighters. Oh, yes, you did. You had black pressure fighters. But the skinny motherfuckers want to box. That's what it was. Yeah, your skinny little wiry ass motherfuckers want to move.
Well, we grew up watching, like, there was Barry McGuigan and stuff like that. So, I mean, those were and Nassim Hamid. Those were like the only small people that I can recall. Like,
yeah, like back in those days, especially in those days, bro, most of what I watched was heavyweight boxing.
Yeah, I watched
most of what I watched was heavyweight boxing.
Hey, yo, and the cards were stacked.
Yeah,
for real. Like this weekend shit. That's what I.
That's
what I said when the show started.
Back then.
That used to be normal. Like it used to get some fights on the undercard. You used to get some fights. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that card was actually supposed to be better.
It was still great.
Yeah, but it was still good though. It
was great, but that's just the thing that, like, damn, it literally could have been a step better too.
With Floyd Schofield with his lying mum.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but and that's the other shit, bro. I literally said this in the last video I did that I'm about to upload that I haven't even uploaded yet. That yo, whenever you talking about American fighters, it's usually about a fight that didn't happen and won't happen. If you think about it, we talking about
Shout out
Schofield.
to Ring IQ, bro. He's always got one in the chamber, just sending you to bed with the relay.
For real, like if you think about the Schofield shit, the whole drama around the Schofield shit is that the fight didn't happen. That's the story, that the fight didn't happen.
Hey, if I'm being honest, bro, I think we have shamed Shakur into being a runner. Then his last two fights, he's been mainly stationary. Schofield would have gave him problems yesterday, bro.
I don't think
so.
it
would have looked.
I don't think so.
Honestly,
no. You want my honest opinion? This is being real. I feel bad for Shakur because if you beatable, right? if you're beatable, if you fooled, these motherfuckers is really too scared to find out, and I'm not gonna support them over you. As boring as I think you are, these motherfuckers is some real cowards.
Oh yeah.
Let's
They
be
are.
real, bro.
They
This
are.
motherfucker, yo, he don't knock people out. He don't hit hard. Fight him.
Yeah.
Fight him.
Yeah.
What you want
But
me to
yeah,
think?
you
That,
don't gotta
what
you
you
don't
want
gotta
me to
like
think?
Shakur
What
or
you
be a
want me
fan
to
of him.
think that you fighting Lamont fucking Roach?
That's disgusting.
Seriously, bro?
For $80.
Suck my dick 80 times, you motherfucker.
I hope you're
You
not going live for that, Jules.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna be fucking that night. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Fuck boxing.
Yo,
Yeah.
stream it,
Fuck
bro.
it.
Stream it.
We'll see Jules on stream.
Nah, you think I'm y'all?
no,
No, see, y'all think I'm playing. I'm not supporting that fucking punk. Like, nah, y'all bugging. I don't even want to make money that night. Nah, I ain't.
Well,
Who the
shit.
fuck says that? That's
Hey,
some real
what's
hate
it?
right there.
Yo, Jules,
That
but
hate
are
is
you
coming
gonna
from the bottom of his heart.
Send me
are you
that
gonna
satellite
go?
link, bro.
That dude is a
Matias
punk,
is
bro.
fighting that weekend too.
Who?
Matias.
Matias is fighting that weekend.
Against
You know,
who?
it's fucking Ignacio, bro. Like, why you gotta do this to me, bro? Why, bro?
Who's he fighting against,
Bro,
Ignacio?
he just
I'm-
fucked up his whole weekend.
Who's Matthias fighting?
He's fighting for IBF. He's fighting in the IBF final eliminator.
Yeah, and he's fighting a Mexican dude, Valenzuela, that's actually pretty good.
Oh, I know Valenzuela.
Why you
Yeah.
gotta do this to me, dog?
Okay.
Hey, I'm just mentioning it. You
Yeah,
ain't
Jules will
gotta
be
do
live.
it. It's up to you.
He'll be live. Don't listen to him.
You know that I might be live now because of that fucking fight.
And then the caption will change.
Damn, bro, you
Say-
bitched up
then the
quick.
caption will change it and say Tank versus Lamont Roach. You'll see Julius
And
covering.
fuck you, Ignacio, man.
Yeah, you
Fuck
bitched up quick.
You know what? Just for that, Jules, I'm gonna Amazon you a case of Presidente beer just for being an asshole.
Don't do that because I'm going to drink it. Don't do that because I'm going to drink it. But
Man, you
I'm not
gotta
supporting
get him a
Tank
case of
and
Negro
Lamont.
Modelo, man.
Nah, but
Yeah.
the shit is
Nah,
the
you gotta
shit is
try some Pacifico.
the shit is that the shit is that you had. Honest to God, here's why I'm irritated. Honestly, hand on heart, Meldrick Taylor was a better pure boxer than Shakur is now. Did Chavez make excuses not to fight him?
Nope.
No, he whooped his ass.
Yeah,
He had him
yeah.
peeing blood. This is the era of boxing that I grew up in. That yo, did Chavez not fight Pernell Whitaker? Did Oscar not fight Pernell Whitaker? No, they fought him. They fucking fought him.
Yeah, they fought.
Whatever's whatever, but they
Yeah.
fought him. This era is full of so many bitches. Y'all won't fight a motherfucker that don't hit hard,
Don't hit hard.
that don't throw a lot of punches and don't hit hard. Y'all won't fight him.
Yeah, but
Nah,
they try to focus on like all the fighters they did fight. Like, oh, look at all these fucking
my
nobodies they
dude, but
fought.
the
Like,
shit is, but
they're
the shit
fucking
is
like
crazy.
they're
But the shit is, it's the cowardice is reaching a point where it's like, bro, I don't even know why y'all watching this shit. It looked to me like y'all don't want to watch fights. Like, bro, you could think Shakur is great. You could think he's ass. You could think he's pound for pound. You could think he's a soft-handed bitch. But you gotta fight him. You do have to fight him.
Bro, it's because Floyd
Free
Schofield
division
closes
champ.
his eyes when he wipes.
He's a 3 division champ.
No, honestly, wholeheartedly, Mayweather spawned this whole shit.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather spawned this whole shit. But the weirdest thing is that Floyd was not a hoe. He fought people. He fought Chico when Chico was knocking
No, I'm
people
talking about
out.
Floyd Schofield.
No, I'm not talking about Floyd
Yeah.
Schofield. I heard you, but I'm saying that the Mayweather era is what spawned the selectiveness that you now see.
With the
Oh,
tank
yeah.
of BBC. Yeah.
Even though Floyd himself was not even as selective
As
as
that.
these guys are.
At that age and stage in his career,
Yeah.
Think about it. That
He's the pretty
Floyd,
boy.
you could think he's a bitch, like it's cool, but he did fight Manny though, didn't he? Eventually he fought him.
Yeah.
Yo,
Because, like, I mean,
y'all motherfuckers don't even want y'all super fight. Y'all don't even the fight that's gonna get you the biggest bag.
They were
You don't even want it.
no, but yeah, like as honest and objective boxing fans, we all understand that like when we have gripes or complaints about Floyd, it's the Mayweather Floyd, the money Mayweather Floyd. We all understand that Floyd had the pretty boy stage. Like there are two stages of Floyd's career. So like as honest boxing fans, we understand that. Like, but these motherfuckers don't want their pretty boys
They
stage. They,
just
they
want to
want to
go
go
to
You
straight
know
into
how
the.
MMA.
scared you know how you a prize fighter, in other words. You fight for a living. You fight for a living. And what you're telling the world is you're so scared of this pillow fisted New Jerseyan.
The fight once a year.
You won't go to Saudi for like 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 You won't?
I
You
know.
could lose. It ain't like he gonna knock you out or give you CTE. He don't hit hard.
Just get outpointed. Yeah.
You just get outpointed for
Yeah.
15 minutes. You won't. Yo, listen, man, and that's why I told Chan. It's
Yeah.
a cultural thing now. Y'all,
Yeah.
it ain't fighting it ain't fighting shit no more. It's something else now. Like, yeah, y'all made out of some different shit.
Feminine.
Because you telling a motherfucker, yo, this Saudi dude has like 10, 15 mil for a motherfucker that's willing to fight him.
But
And this
Jules, do you
motherfucker don't
think
hit
that?
hard.
Do you
And a
think
This
that
is
house.
what he's
Oscar
doing with the
seeing
Saudi.
do you think that Oscar seeing Shakur's performance makes him want to put Cepeda in there more with them?
Bro, I don't to this day, I'm gonna be real. To this day, it boggles. I think, honest to God, I think if Roberto Diaz was still at Golden Boy, they would have made the fight. Because
Valdez.
Roberto's not dumb. He's a good matchmaker. He has to know, yo, Shakur will be in some shit with William. Believe
It
it
was
or not,
fun to watch. Yeah.
he will be in some shit. You got a dude,
Throwing.
he's gonna throw 5, 6, 7 punches. The
Throwing.
dude literally holds a William holds a world record for one of the most punches thrown in a fucking lightweight contest.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And Shakur don't hit hard, so it ain't like he gonna knock William out.
Shakur holds the exact opposite world record.
So the point that I'm making is, I don't understand why Oscar has not pushed to make that fight when stylistically it favors William. It
Doesn't
doesn't
believe he
favor
can win.
Shakur.
Doesn't believe he can win. And as good as I like Oscar Valdez, William Cepeda, I don't think he still beat Shakur.
That coke is just eating up Oscar's brain.
Yeah, but
bro.
the shit doesn't make sense. The shit
But
don't
still
make
fight.
sense.
Yeah. Still
Well,
fight.
because Shakur's gonna knock out William.
Bro,
No.
that coke is just eating away at Oscar's brain at this point, dog.
Yeah, he was
Bro.
ringside. Fucking arsehole as well.
Like William gonna throw like 9 punches at this motherfucker. Like, bro, William can win that fight.
I want to
But
see how that looks.
he doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to, and that's why I'm coming down hard on him. Yo, bro, this dude is not gonna knock you out, dog. You gonna be okay. He might tickle you a little bit,
Nobody wants
but
to
you
fight.
gonna be okay. You should want to fight this dude, bro.
Yeah.
How the fuck are we getting 2 Tevin Farmer fights, bro?
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Y'all
That is
really did
fucking
that? Y'all
wild.
put that together, 2 of those?
Should be embarrassed.
They paid Devin Farmer and they gave him a vacation because the fight's going to be in Cancun as well.
That's just a
Bro,
joke.
William better knock his fucking eye straight.
No one's
Saying.
interested.
Hey, Q, I had a question, bro.
Good.
So going back to boxer punchers, who do you think was the better boxer puncher, Triple G or Beterbiev?
Beterbiev is not a boxer puncher.
Well,
he never was. But
they both had a similar career in that they were knocking out their opponents.
Beterbiev is not a boxer puncher. He doesn't have the Beterbiev is not a boxer puncher. He's a pressure guy. How do you know? All 3 minutes of the round he wants to punch. He doesn't want to box. All 3 minutes of the round he wants to punch.
Yeah.
Golovkin has shown temperance to fight off
That's
the
skill.
back foot
He
and
can box.
box.
Yeah.
So I would not compare them. I get
It's
why
true.
people would look at them similarly, but Triple G was actually a underrated boxer puncher. Like, he was a smart fighter, man. He was. It's just that his resume is dog shit. So
Oh yeah, you're right. Beterbiev is a pressure fighter.
he's a pressure guy. If you're not doing something, bro, listen, if you're not doing something in the round, Beterbiev is gonna punch you in your face.
Yeah,
If you are doing something in the round, he's still gonna punch you in your face.
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna leave you alone.
Yeah, he's top.
If you're punching him in the face, he's still gonna punch you
He's
in the
still gonna punch you in the
Yeah.
face.
Yes. Either way, you're getting punched in the face.
Yeah,
Whereas
he's top tier.
Golovkin, people look at Golovkin's work rate, which was standout. But
Yeah.
what was the work rate? What was it in what record did he hold? The record for jabs.
The
because
jabs, and
he's a
they was
boxer.
Yeah.
They were
He's a
power jabs as
He's
well.
not winging. He's not winging stupid shit uppercuts or hooks or he's throwing jabs and
But his
setting you
jab
up.
was spiked.
Jules, there is one fight that Golovkin had, and a lot of people didn't see it because it kind of happened in the boonies. He fought Kasim Uma before he came to America because he had to defend that WBA belt.
The
That
regular, yeah.
fight was a fucking war. They beat the hell out of each other, but Golovkin just was able to outlast Uma and knocked him out like in the 11th round. But Uma gave as good as he got the entire fight. I never seen Golovkin have to go to war like
Yeah.
that before or after.
Yeah,
Was
well,
it
being
called
fair, look, being fair, he was a great physical specimen, but I never categorized Gennady as a pressure guy because
Right.
the fundamentals that he has are underappreciated, always were, especially among Americans because they're not flashy. This dude don't take stupid chances. His chin is always tucked. The whole fight, his chin is always tucked. His jab is always in your face, and everything is off the jab. He does not try for stupid punches, and he don't throw bullshit. A common denominator among 95% of pressure fighters, they're gonna throw bullshit.
Wild
Wait
shots.
for,
Yeah.
they're gonna throw bullshit. Even some of the best pressure guys throw
Mhm.
bullshit. Gennady, everything was off the jab.
Yeah.
Everything was off the jab,
But
and
the
that was
jab was a hot.
He had
It
a
was
fucking
power
hard
jab.
ass jab.
no,
That
but he
was
had
a
a great
power
no,
jab as
not for
well.
nothing. He had a great jab, but that's
Yeah.
how you know this is not a pressure guy, not a dude jabbing that much.
No, that's a boxer puncher, bro.
It's a boxer puncher.
Yeah.
Not a
So
dude that's jabbing that much.
Yeah.
long story short, Triple G was a better boxer.
What do you mean?
You want my honest opinion? Honestly,
Better than who?
Artur Beterbiev is a better
Beterbiev.
pressure. Artur Beterbiev is a better pressure fighter than Gennady is a boxer
for sure.
puncher.
He's
For
one of
sure.
the best pressure
No,
fighters.
no,
in
no,
the world.
I agree.
now the way you know,
I agree with that.
the way you know, he came up against styles. To me, Artur came up against more different styles, and he picked them apart all the same. Artur's quality of competition was much more difficult than Gennady's. And don't forget, Artur lost yesterday. You understand? Yesterday. He's been a champion since 2017.
Damn.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. He was a
All the way
champion,
to
my
undisputed.
dude. And he wasn't a regular champion like Gennady. No regular.
He got to the
He was
creme
a
de la
champion
creme.
for 8 years with unifications
And he
against
rose to the
other
top.
champions.
Who you talking about? Triple G, right?
Artur,
Oh,
to
you
me, Artur is light years ahead of Gennady. And I fuck with Gennady, but being
Bro,
real,
Artur's a complete fighter, bro.
No, but Triple G had blades as well, mate. He unified. He was
nah. With
multi.
Triple G, HBO sucked a lot of dick and ate a lot of pussy for fucking Triple G.
No,
They
I'm
did.
saying,
No, yes,
I'm
they
saying,
did.
But Gennady had better
Chan.
boxing.
Wait,
Yeah.
Chan. Understand. They tried to convince us because this dude defended a regular title 5 or 6 times. Bro, that's a regular title. That's not the full shit. That's the Reggie shit.
But did he unify
Later, but bro,
on,
it's
innit?
a Reggie belt. But it's still like you trying to convince me that Reggie belts is full belts
I'm
now.
not. I forgot that it's Reggie. Yeah.
Got a new super
You're right.
chat.
Well,
And
I
now
was saying, I was saying boxing skills wise.
Still, honestly, you asking me, who do I think is the better fighter? Who do I honestly think has the better fundamentals and is the better fighter over a longer duration of time? There's a reason Artur didn't suffer his first loss until he was 40.
Don't get hit.
That's crazy.
You understand that? There's a reason Artur did not lose his first fight until he was 40 years old. Gennady, you told
And
the
he
world,
didn't even lose it badly.
shut your
bro.
ass up. Gennady, you told the world you wanted a Mexican war, and when you got one, you didn't want it.
Bitched up.
Yeah, but you did it. He did it. Canelo never beat him those first 2 times. Just tell the truth.
Nah, I am telling the truth.
He didn't.
No,
Chan,
he
you
won
don't
the second fight.
No. Chan, you don't understand this, and you're not going to understand this unless you watch those videos. There was nobody on planet Earth that hated Canelo more than me.
No, I don't hate him. He's just annoying.
No, I'm telling you that I hated him. I hated him. And after the second fight, I had to say, this is a bad little motherfucker. No, I didn't see a draw. I didn't see a draw. You got beat, bro. You got beat. You got beat. This little dude, the bitch, the whatever, he put your ass on your back foot.
And let me
You
ask
couldn't
you
hold
this
him
though.
off.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Bivol has, because when I saw the first two fights, I seen the same Bivol, just better.
Yeah.
The difference with Canelo 1 and Canelo 2 is that he changed his game plan.
It, yeah. First of all, he was offense. Which one was he? More offense.
Do you think that Bivol can do that?
The style that you see today from Canelo, right, against naturally bigger fighters was born in the second Gennady Golovkin fight because he never fought that aggressively before that.
Right.
The style that you see, catch and counter, okay, fuck it. Catch and counter, all that shit, that was born in the second Gennady Golovkin fight. Because before that, he was a boxer puncher, like pure, like he's a boxer puncher, dog. Even in the first fight, look at how much moving he was doing in the first fight.
He was like Bivol, but just weird, like. Now,
if you asking me to be honest, do I think Canelo deserved a draw in the first fight? No, you lost. You lost 8-4. You lost 8-4. Okay, well, to me, Gennady Golovkin, Canelo won. You lost 8-4.
Oh no, Canelo won. I
don't think he won.
I don't think he won. I don't think he won. I don't think he won. You lost.
I can see a draw.
Hold on. You lost to Golovkin to me in the first fight the same way. You lost to Golovkin in the first fight to me the same reason I think Lara lost to you when y'all fought. You moving a lot and not doing nothing. You just moving.
In the end, Lara had Lara winning when I scored it. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
But I know a lot of people thought Lara won.
That shit just
point score it. Lara didn't.
No, I know a lot of people. I remember. Oh God, it's too many narratives. The only reason that people thought Lara won is because at that time you're sucking Mayweather's dick, not you, Chin.
They hit soft.
Not you, Chin, but I'm saying that people were stuck on pure boxers because Mayweather was popular at that time. So they look at Lara's bullshit, and it kind of looks like Mayweather's bullshit, and they're liking it. Like, nah, homie, you're not doing anything. You're just moving. Moving is not a scoring blow.
That's why he lost that fight. Last few rounds, Lara did nothing but run.
And that's what, like, that's why the confusion that has always been associated with that fight to me seemed obvious. No, the only people that think Lara won are people who were on Mayweather's nuts because you didn't fucking do anything. You just moved. Moving is not a scoring blow. Being put on the ropes by the other guy. I grew up in the 80s, bro. Okay? Being put on the ropes was never a good thing. I don't know when the fuck that changed. But that's not a good thing.
Let's use Ali rope-a-doping. Yeah.
Ali didn't win rounds with the rope-a-dope though, and Ali closed the show with a knockout.
He did.
Not points. Not points.
Yeah,
while he's on the ropes, he's not winning rounds while he's on the ropes getting his ass beat. He's not winning rounds. The whole strategy, get him to punch himself out and then take him out late because it's hot outside. That was the strategy. Go for the knockout.
You got a couple super chats.
Yeah, you're right.
Read these shits. Read these motherfuckers. Shout out to motherfucking Junior. Agit beats every heavyweight who isn't Usyk from 2017. It's goddamn.
Oh, there we go.
Luis Mosqueda said Triple G had 350 amateur fights, 41 fights doesn't get said, but body of work matters. We don't know what an always injured Beterbiev looks like after 34. I disagree with you, bro, because the thing is that the first great fighter that you came upon, Triple G, the first great fighter, you didn't make it emphatic enough. Artur beat Bivol. That's how I'm always gonna remember you two. You came up on a great fighter in Canelo. It was a draw. That's what you got. You understand? That's not what I thought, but that's what you got. You got a draw. First great fighter you came up on. Beterbiev came up on a great fighter. He won and became undisputed. You were never undisputed. You never will be.
Yeah.
You never will be.
A prime Triple G fights a prime Bivol. If Bivol was going up, if Triple G went up to 168,
I think Triple G was a great fighter in a weak division, but if you put him in a stronger division, is he still a great fighter?
Probably not.
I don't think he
No,
would
he's
be.
like mids, bro.
I don't think he would be, Chan. That's my
He'd be like
point.
a super
You
high
were
level
you
journeyman.
were you were dominant because, and I'm not trying to shit on him because I like the guy, but you were dominant. You were dominant in a division that didn't have a bunch of great fighters.
Baron, yeah.
Light heavyweight is a bitch. It's been a bitch. Marcus Brown, Joe Smith Jr. Like, it's been a bitch. But at the end, there were two men standing, and when they fought, yo, Artur beat that motherfucker. You could say you had it like this and you had it
They
like that,
beat
but I
each
know
other, honestly, bro. That's fucking hardcore.
when history remembers this hairy inbred motherfucker, he was undisputed. He was undisputed at least once.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch.
Triple G? Nah, homie.
Yeah. He's
You know he only ever unified with David Lemieux.
He unified with, didn't he unify again when he fought that guy, that Japanese guy?
Well, yeah, but that was after he lost.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying he was twice unified.
I'm saying that the WBA here's the WBA you won. You were elevated to that. Didn't win it from anybody. Okay. You won the IBF from Triple G.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You beat a champion. I mean, you won the IBF from Lemieux. Okay, you beat a champion. But the WBC, you never actually beat Canelo for it. He just threw it in the air and you caught it.
Yeah.
Now, Artur, he was elevated like you because Andre Ward retired. There was nothing he could do about that. He was elevated to IBF champion. But the WBC, he went through unbeaten Vosdick for that.
Yeah.
That's to me, beating Vosdick is better than most of what's on Triple G's resume.
Of course.
That's the Vosdick that put Stevenson in a fucking coma.
It's the Vosdick that Benavidez couldn't get out of there.
Right? You fought Joe Smith Jr. some fights later. Very strong guy, very powerful against everybody else, just not you. Everybody else struggles with Joe Smith.
Joe Smith Jr. is a big puncher.
Artur wrapped his ass up in 2 rounds.
Done.
Joe Smith Jr. got that construction man worker.
Right?
He's from
Now you come up against Dimitri Bivol. He could box, he could move, he's cerebral, he be thinking he got the bitch, he do all the shit. Yeah, you beat him too.
I got the bitch.
Yeah, but Bivol stopped his KO spree though. You gotta give him that. He stopped his KO spree.
No. I give him credit for it. I'm just saying that when I look at Artur's run at light heavyweight, it honestly impresses me more than Gennadi's.
And more than Bivol's, like who he's fought as well. Bivol's resume is not great.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, but it's all right. But you know, because he got a vindictive ex bitch, and I really identify with that shit a lot.
Yeah, I saw that shit, dude.
Terrible.
Lots.
Wild.
He said that bitch.
Before Canelo and Zurdo, what was the greatest win on Bivol's resume? Greatest one.
No, I think it was Canelo. I think the greatest one.
Yeah. Canelo. If you take off Canelo and Zurdo, who was the best on his resume?
Joe Smith.
Yeah.
Joe Smith. Look, Joe Smith is a handful for anybody at light heavyweight, not named Artur and not named Dimitri. Everybody else struggled with this big construction worker.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
Now
Not these two motherfuckers.
Especially Hopkins.
So I'll just say that what the fuck?
You got a nice super chat.
Got a nice super chat over there. Shout out to my motherfucking man El Roby. Triple G was a great, but Beterbiev was KOing everyone, and it was the fire division. Here's for a 6-pack, hairy inbred motherfucker. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, like to answer your question, bro, Alvarez, honestly, I don't think it's close between Artur and Dimitri. And I think Dimitri was a great fighter, but to me, Artur did all the things that people expected Triple G to do that he didn't do. You never became undisputed. Artur did that.
Bivol did what Triple G hasn't done as well then.
And he was just such a fucking asshole that I loved it. That I don't think I'm good boxer. You think I'm good boxer? A good boxer, he lose fight. I can lose fight. I respect Artur. Like Triple G, I could tell at some point between the Lemieux fight and when you actually fought Canelo, you sold your soul.
Yeah, he
Your
just
whole
wanted
career
Canelo.
became about Canelo
About
after that.
Canelo, yeah, it
Your
was
whole career, everything you was doing became about Canelo after that.
Canelo.
Artur,
Inactive, yep.
I don't like
Yeah,
Bucks.
but
Done
who
much.
doesn't do that? That's in and around Canelo's division,
Artur,
though.
Arthur
Artur,
Beterbiev.
Artur, because they asked him about Canelo. Yeah, if he move up to my division and become
And
mandatory,
even
yes.
Bivol. Canelo picked Bivol. Bivol didn't
Dude's
pick.
got some big ass fists, though. I think for me, the one that really convinced me was the Callum Smith fight. The way that he
Yeah,
finished him off, dude,
because he
oh,
disassembled.
I
Callum
was
is
like,
a
what
bro.
the?
That's what, yo. That's why I fuck. Callum is a durable dude. Motherfuckers
That's what
don't
I'm saying.
understand that.
That
He
was important.
disassembled that motherfucker like an IKEA chair.
Yeah.
So he's a
So
bad motherfucker.
how long can Bivol keep this up? Like,
He's only
Honestly,
if he wasn't as
suspended.
young, if he wasn't as young as he is, if they were around the same age, I think it would end. It would
The
end
problem is
differently.
the problem with Bivol and the rest of the division is the disparity between them is too great.
too great.
Bivol's on another fucking planet to the rest of the division. Now,
Yeah.
if you telling me now, honestly, bro, if you talking about Beterbiev that beat Vazdik, if you put him in a time machine to fight Bivol today, bro, I think he knocks him out.
Washes him, yeah.
I think he knocks him out.
Yeah.
You caught him. I don't want to denigrate and disparage Bivol's victory because he's still top of the food chain. But it's just, yo, if you getting that Beterbiev from 2018, yeah, I don't think Bivol survives that dude.
Yeah, he packs him up.
I think he packs him up, bro.
Mm.
I think
So
he packs him up.
I love
So
it.
part three, what y'all think? Fucking I know
I
it's
don't
too early
even,
to
bro,
tell.
I don't even want to pick, bro.
What is it?
For the rubber
That
match.
motherfucker don't want to go 3-0.
I don't want to go through that shit, bro.
0-3.
I can't redeem myself. What, they fought 3 times and I was right once. Yeah, fuck this, bro. Fucking fuck this shit,
I
bro.
never let that motherfucker live it down.
I'm surprised you didn't go with Bivol, Jules.
The shit is, I didn't. I feel vindicated. I feel justified. When I thought about the rematch, I'm like, yeah, rematches are won by people who could change, but what the fuck is he gonna change? What is he gonna change? And
really,
and I saw it, haven't seen the fight. I watched it twice, saw it yesterday, watched it this morning with my coffee. The changes are very subtle, man. Like it's not nothing major.
He took a little
just
bit more chances.
Yeah, like it's better balance. Like I'm not gonna move as much. I'm gonna throw a little more.
and even when I'm moving, I'm going to still be throwing shots.
Yeah, these are not major changes. Like it's not dramatic. So it's like, yeah, I'm okay being wrong, but fuck this, man. Fuck this.
But you said it on the commentary, even on one of your relays. You was like, the person that wins the rematch is the person that can adjust, and Arthur better.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Adjustments.
What does that tell you? That even I understood the universal principle doesn't, and it literally doesn't change. It doesn't matter what happened in the first fight. Whoever can adjust will win the rematch. And even my fucking dumbass didn't take my advice. I didn't take that's how this goes. It doesn't matter what happened in the first one. You might have got knocked out in the first one, like AJ did with Ruiz. Yeah. It's not about that. Whoever can change, he'll win the rematch.
And we always know the boxer is the most likely. I said that they both going to adjust, but on a more scale, that who's going to adjust to make the difference is going to be.
I got away from the fucking, because that rule, you know that rule don't change. Like, yeah, it don't matter what you might have got your head blown off in the first one.
You grow it back in the second.
If you can change, you'll come back.
Yeah.
If you could change.
Yeah, but you know what rule I went against, and it was right. I picking a guy coming off a layoff like Callum Smith. I know he had one little dusty fight. But since getting stopped by Beterbiev.
Yeah, but the levels are too far apart. With Callum, what made it, at least what sold me, is this dude been in there with Groves, Canelo, and Artur. You ain't them, Joshua Buatsi. You ain't them. You never been in with nobody like them, and you definitely ain't them. The best dude you fought was Craig Richards.
Willie Hutchinson.
Oh, that is easy.
I couldn't get over that. And then I'm like, yo, I remember what the hype was when Joshua Buatsi went pro. Motherfuckers thought he was going to be the light heavyweight Joshua.
Remember, Jules? Yep.
And motherfuckers was shitting on Anthony Yarde in them days like, damn, motherfucker, you don't fight shit.
amateur fights or nothing.
Like
Yeah.
now, when you fast forward, like yo, Joshua Buatsi, you 31 years old, you was on Team GB, you was an Olympian. Who's the best dude you fought?
Yeah. No title fights. He's never been a.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
believe this guy. I couldn't believe a guy like, yeah, I'm going with Callum, man. Fuck this. I'm going
Yeah,
with
I
Callum.
went with Callum. But usually picking someone that's coming off a layoff, I've did that before and they lose.
Yeah, but there's too many red flags with Joshua Buatsi. If you remember, a couple of years ago in 2021, he was supposed to fight Maxim Vlasov. He
That
got
cancelled.
injured.
Yeah, and never saw it rescheduled again ever.
And then the inside sources told me,
Eddie
you
pulled
know,
that
Eddie
fight.
and them in Matchroom, they don't like him because he keep pulling out. I figured.
Yeah, they pulled that fight. I remember.
And then I talked to his manager, shout out to Shah, talked to his manager in the spaces on Twitter. Oh, we wanted a rematch clause with Bivol.
No, you didn't. Stop it. But
it's it's recorded. He literally said that. Yeah, we wanted you want a rematch clause with Bivol?
Virgil Hunter shut that down at a post-fight press conference. He went, no, we don't want that fight. You're not ready for that. Do you remember?
This was after that. This was right around the time that he leaves Matchroom. We spoke to his manager, literally Buatsi's manager, on the spaces on Twitter, and he starts talking about how they wanted a rematch clause with Dimitri B. I'm like, you wanted a rematch clause with Dimitri Bivol?
Yeah,
he's the champion.
You
are mandatory. How does?
That's crazy.
Bruh, ask.
Yeah.
Boxing Beats and Rams was there, and it was Shah's live. It wasn't even my live. It was Shah's live.
Yeah.
And we talked to the dude, and I'm like, yeah, see, I don't fuck with you, cause I don't fuck with you, cause I never heard of no shit like that. No. You a mandatory, my boy. Fuck you look like demanding a rematch clause. You a mandatory, bro.
Yeah, that's
but his manager said that shit with a straight face.
They're liars. It's liars. That's why you left.
They just didn't want to fight. They just didn't want to fight. Like push comes to shove, you just didn't want to fight. That's all it was.
Yeah. Who do you think's ducking out of him and Anthony Yarde?
I used to think it was Yarde.
Yeah.
No. I used to think it was Yarde. Now I'm thinking y'all jointly don't want this yet.
Yeah.
Y'all jointly don't want this yet. Because this is a huge fight for y'all. Like, bro, y'all could sell out the O2 with this. Y'all, yes, easily.
We've been waiting for years for that fight here.
I hope they don't fuck this up, because it's like, yo, Anthony, please don't lose another fight. Joshua just lost. You know that. Yeah. He just lost.
Yeah.
Please don't lose another fight, Anthony. You know, whoop this motherfucker. Beat Linden again, and let's get it going, bro.
Well, the question is, I mean, like, we know that we're gonna probably see the trilogy, but in the meantime, like, who is Benavidez going to fight? Who do you?
We don't care. Fuck
I
him.
give up. I give up because it's too much. Look, man. With any fighter or from around the world, the answers are obvious. What they're gonna do, because they're gonna fight. With any fighter from any other country but this one, the answers are obvious. You think about Yarde, he gonna fight, bro. You think about Buatsi, eventually, yeah, he gonna fight again. He gonna fight something. With Benavidez, I'm sick of it, bro. The answer should be obvious.
Nobody.
Nobody. Yeah, go fight Jake, bro. Just do your thing, bro.
Jake Paul.
Go do it. Fuck it. Now, on that note, I'm fucking going to sleep because I'm sleeping.
Drunk, motherfucker.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm buzzed. If I was drunk, I'd be fucking singing or something.
Oh, God.
All right.
Bye.
Shout out to
Peace out, Jules.
Shout out to motherfucking Luis Mosqueda. Oh wait, I read that already. Yeah, I am drunk. Fuck. I fucking read that already.
Que borracho. Go to sleep.
Fuck you.